Bitch, you know we're together. You already gave me your card. I'm not going to a barbershop.
Ah, shit.
She not worried about you.
Close enough. Thank you.
But nah, so like it.
Take one just in case you want one later.
And just in case I want one later.
I felt threatened not at all by this bitch. She was ugly. She had multiple kids. She ain't got a fat ass for her name. Like, and you're over here sitting around a bunch of grown ass folks because you ain't got no friends.
Are normally like.
Right. So like, I'm not threatened. It's just kind of annoying.
I ain't
It's like
never
the
met a bitch
conversation we
like
had
that.
at your house.
From the like two that I've met, they both have.
I imagine they bad.
No audio on YouTube. Hey yo, Amish is on. Oi, pay attention to chat.
What's up, Amish?
Oh, that
no.
Leroy Jenkins. I heard it the other day when I was watching Stinky.
Remember the conversation we had at your house
Yeah.
about how when
I heard that bitch.
we don't see a girl, even if
That
we
boy
know the
swore they
man,
were saying
we
niggas.
always
What y'all
talk to her
doing, Tech
first.
Dummy, Amish?
Like,
How
we
y'all doing?
introduce ourselves,
Listen,
we talk to her.
on there,
Like, bro,
it
she
does
was
sound
not
like
about
that,
that.
but when you
So I was
hear
like,
it
I already know
on
the
the
type
show,
of slut you
it's
are.
like, oh,
Thank you. I just ignored
Type
it.
of slut. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, I just ignored it.
It's
Facts.
types of sluts out
Like,
here.
Yes, absolutely.
1000%.
There's the type of slut that will fuck you and your man. The type of slut that's gonna just try to fuck you.
Why
The
that
type of
man got
slut who
shoes on
just
in the
wants your
house?
man, but she wants you to watch maybe. Type of slut who wants you and her man. Alright,
But,
like,
and then there's the type of
there's
slut
levels to this.
then there's the
Nigga,
type
I-
of slut who wants your man, but also wants you to know, like, she
Like,
wants
she don't
she
give a
wants
fuck.
your approval for it.
You know,
Like, no, because there are multiple girls who like flirt with your man and then like kind of like
I'm
flirt
sorry,
with you, but
they
she
all
really don't
sluts
want
out
you.
here. I don't know.
Like, there's multiple types of bitches out here.
you know what? No, the one that I met that was
Why that man?
similar.
Amish wants to know why you got shoes on in the house.
Where's he from?
What the fuck he worried about?
Because we're not germaphobes. What the
What?
fuck? Like,
That's
I have
all
a
in
carpet
the house.
cleaner.
Wait.
Let
No,
them wear
'cause
their
Kyle
shoes.
told
It's
him-
cold.
Kyle told him when he got here that he did have to take shoes off in the house.
Oh, my feet are cold. You gotta take your
It
shoes
is
off. What
cold
the
as
fuck?
fuck in here.
It's not cold, bro.
No, it's
Bro,
just-
I'm sure
it's chilly, bro.
my fingernails are purple. My toenails, if I didn't have nail polish on, would be blue.
Anemia sucks. Eat.
Sound like a
I
problem.
do eat.
Anemia sucks. You gotta eat. I don't know what to tell you.
Blood circulation.
All I know is that, bro, that entire day, I took my grandma out to breakfast that morning, took her out to dinner that night, then we took her out for dessert.
Oh, Melissa called.
I should have known that fucking night, I should have known that night was gonna be hell. I should have just came home. Because as soon as we walked into the ice cream shop, the two young bitches behind the ice cream shop were looking at me a certain type of way. It made me want nothing that was in there. I was just like, I don't want shit from these hoes. And then there's an old creepy guy in the corner flirting with these hoes mad hard. Like, really mad hard. I'm like, these bitches don't look like they out of high school. Your ass going to jail.
Not jail.
To jail.
They got to be
Straight.
18. They working in
Huh?
working in an ice cream
You
shop.
can, 16 years old, you can work.
In an ice cream shop.
You can work anywhere at 18 years old.
It's just most people aren't gonna hire you because you're 16, but yeah.
In the state of Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we have child labor laws that protect.
Alright, so like when I worked
They
at
gotta
Five
give
Guys,
you
Except for, like,
you work a
Chick-fil-A.
certain amount
Hold
of
on.
hours, and then they have to give you.
You
a certain
can't go
amount of
over.
breaks.
Yeah, you can't.
Hold
You
on.
can't go over a certain amount of hours, and you can't work past a certain time.
when I was working at Five Guys,
Mm.
we had to hire a bunch of minors because
You had to.
because our franchise boss Les was friends with a bunch of high school parents
Oh.
and would force us to hire his friends' children who were trash. Yeah, it sounded weird coming out, like, but that's really what it was.
Mm.
And so, especially in Vieira, we had all like 16 and 17-year-olds. They could only work 4 hours at a time, and they needed a 30-minute break in between. And they had to be out of the store before by 10. They can't work past 10 on a school night.
Amish said, y'all said it's cold as fucking here and it's 80 degrees. Y'all need to shut up. And Tech Dummy says, I find it very hard to like walk around in my house with shoes on normally.
Well, this ain't my house. It ain't 80 degrees in this bitch.
Right.
Nah, it's a
And you watching us, nigga. So
Amish
fuck.
can get his ass dropped on his head today.
big bro.
Mind his business.
Nigga, I'm
How about
comfy.
that?
I am comfy, big comfy. Take these shoes off. It'll be fucking cold as hell in here.
It's crazy.
Bro, no,
to
because
think
like
I'm
I was
just a
gonna put
voice in the
socks on before I
background.
came out here,
I got
but then I
something.
forgot to put my socks on, so now they're still in the bedroom, and I just don't feel like going back in there.
You're just a few steps away.
I know it's too far. though.
I'm dead. Fucking Amish said the same, my guy. He said him and Tech Dummy are in agreement.
Well, good thing they're not here.
To be fair to them, it is 62 degrees in the house.
It's freezing.
It's not freezing. It's not
For that
freezing.
breeze,
It's
too.
freezing. I need mittens.
Man, that breeze be whipping my ass if I'm sitting too close
Bro,
to the
plus
bed.
we're literally in the cross.
No, you're not. You move the couch so it's no longer in the cross.
It's still in the
It
cross.
hits me more than it hits anybody. It's literally landing on my lap right now. I can feel it.
Bro, it comes from that way and then that air
That
pushes
shit-
it this
That
way.
shit blowing straight on me right now.
Oh, is that why I felt the breeze last time?
California breeze.
It kind of felt like it was like circulating like in this corner. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't even see that vent because I was like, there's no way it's coming from over there to over here.
Yep, it's right there.
Yeah, it just
Come here.
Bruh,
my
take
God.
dummy, fucking Amish said, I'm already at work, so I'm taking a beating. He said, glad to know that I get treated the same whether I'm in the Xbox party or in the chat.
Yeah, that's all this is.
Why would
A
I act
big-ass
different?
Xbox party.
Why would I act different?
Cold as hell. he said, I'm a hobby. You don't know what cold is. Tech dummy said where he at is freezing right now.
That's not.
Nobody
That sounds
told
like
you
a
to
you
stay
problem.
over there.
And Amish said it's the perfect temp in the house. Thank you, Amish. I'm glad that somebody has
Like
some
I said,
common
y'all feel that
sense.
breeze?
Bro, do I try to make you change the air?
No.
Absolutely not. I like it this cold, but that doesn't defeat the fact that it is cold.
If anybody ever touches my thermostat, I'm just going to rig it to where you can't control it from the thermostat anymore.
Cold as hell in here for no reason.
It's not cold. It's the perfect temperature. I'm not
Isn't you-
sweating. Huh?
it's cool.
It's not.
Maybe if we was clapping cheeks, but that's not happening. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking cold as hell in
I
here.
hate it.
Just to be existing,
Just to be existing.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
it's 70. I would not live in Florida if I wanted to just.
I don't want it cold.
exist.
I don't want it cold outside. I'd
I
rather.
love when it's cold out.
I
Bro,
fucking hate it
I
when
don't
it's
want
cold
it
outside.
freezing outside, but I like when it's cold enough to like go out there in a light, like
Take them-
sweatshirt or something, and just sit and drink some coffee. I love
No,
that.
I like it fucking cold outside.
Tag Dummy said it's 8 degrees and dropping right now because it's getting dark.
That
8
sounds
degrees.
like a you problem.
Right, nobody told you to live over there in fucking Switzerland. Where's he at?
Listen,
Worry about your
first of
kids,
all, we
not so
weren't the
much
ones who
about
brought
the
up the
weather.
temperature in here. Y'all were over here talking about, oh, it's like y'all have shoes on, and y'all always talk about how we're all bundled up. It is cold in here, but we don't sit here. We didn't say it was the coldest place in the world. That sounds like if you live in
Nigga,
South
we're-
Florida, that's
we're
you.
in
But that doesn't-
Florida. We're in Florida.
it
To
does
let
not
y'all-
defeat the purpose that like the fact that it's cold in here.
We
I
are.
think they're pointing out that y'all are just complaining about the temperature that's not that cold.
I wasn't
You're the
saying
only
shit.
one. Listen, he the only one talking about, oh, it's not cold. It's not
And he's
cold.
hugging
Look at his
himself.
arms, Yes,
He's
thank you.
hugging himself.
This
I
nigga
sit
cold.
like this every
This nigga
time.
cold, bro. You're fucking.
Granted, he falls asleep like that no matter where he's
That's
at.
alright. I want
He-
your arms like that the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
Marcus.
Okay.
Hey, ain't that nigga name and Why Did I Get Married?
Yes.
Oh, I'm on yo.
Didn't you say that before?
I was just wondering. Listen, sometimes like when I've been talking to him, I just want to hit him with like such an aggressive Marcus, and I'm like, damn, where does that shit come from?
Marcus.
And then yes, it just clicked when she was sitting at the table and she was like, why don't you tell him about that bitch from like the airline or some shit? Marcus. And like she just meant that. That came from her soul, her chest.
That shit came
Let
from
me ever meet a
somewhere.
Byron, I'm on his ass too.
No way.
Who
No.
the fuck names their kid Byron for fun?
Nobody.
I've never met
That
a
was the one
Byron.
with isn't that the one with
Byron.
Tiana Taylor? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't never met a Byron.
I haven't either.
That's crazy.
She, I don't know. To me,
Take
she
them,
embodied that.
I'ma say
role
that
so
he's glad he
well,
moved
I
south
don't
'cause
like
he's
her
tired of
anymore.
nigga-
I didn't know that.
degrees.
There's two of them.
Did she say it was
she got a
cold
twin?
though?
Yeah, they're twins.
What?
She has a twin, and the twin
Tell-
typically
tell Buddy
plays
pipe
like
up.
sane.
She said, "Hey yo, Amish did have a
Isn't-
point. He said nobody said
Isn't
anything
she
about
an
the temp
artist?
till you piped up and said it was a little chilly.
Don't she make music?
Because your hands was cold.
Bro, don't you feel
Actually,
the breeze?
the
I don't feel the
con-
breeze. It's
the
like
conversation
I know, that's
came
what I
up
know.
because
Why
I
did
said
I-
it's
I
cold.
didn't
He
know
didn't
those
have
two.
his shoes
Yeah,
on.
but I know that she makes music too, though, which I didn't even know.
Trying
I
to,
didn't
Marcus
know
trying to,
that.
She does-
trying to make
She
us
does
feel the
music
breeze.
videos.
That's
and
all it
shit.
is.
She makes music
We'll
videos
be alright though.
and music. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Did she like produce?
I think so.
Oh
I just saw her making a music video. I'm like, oh damn.
yeah, I didn't know that. I'm gonna look into it.
I don't
I
know.
just learned there was another one earlier.
It's just her
this year.
face. I associate her face with that character because she played it so well. It's just
Bro, I just like when she sit at the table after she done aired everybody sit out. She like, oh man, she didn't give a fuck. That was like my favorite part.
that shit is sad.
Well, Mike shouldn't have cheated.
You know what's sad? The fact that this bitch isn't here with my fucking groceries.
I was about to say, what a
Might shouldn't have got cheated on.
Huh?
I mean, she might shouldn't have been cheated on,
Who are you
but
talking
she definitely
about?
deserved to be cheated on.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
That was just a hoe ass nigga.
No.
With a little hoe ass bitch. Let me tell you something. If I was Sheila big ass, I would have whooped that whole motherfucking ass. Ho, you sitting here at the table trying to play cute with me? Oh, I would have. But I don't know. She played stupid for a while, so I can kind of see him saying that. Sheila played dumb. Ain't no such thing as that much faith in a man. Ain't none.
God.
I
Ain't no
don't
way.
know the movie. I don't know the reference.
You've never Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come over and we're gonna watch like straight Tyler Perry movies one day.
No, it's not
Bro,
Why
I
Did I Get
watched
Married.
Tyler
It's a
Perry
Medea
movies.
movie though. It's a
I think it is Why Did I Get Married?
no. It's not Why Did I Get Married.
Hold up.
Why Did I Get Married? You talking about the one where she's talking about where she says Byron?
No. I'm talking about when Sheila, Mike, and the mistress caught a plane and Sheila had to drive up.
Oh,
Sheila had to
yeah.
drive up the mountain.
Yes,
That's
that
what we're
that
talking
one.
about.
Okay, that one. Yeah, that's Why Did I Get Married.
Yeah, I don't know the name of that one. I think that's like no, that's not The Family That Prays. I don't know which one that one is.
One of the Medea movies. They got so many fucking Medea movies.
Yeah. it's
Shout out to Tyler
definitely
Perry, man. Fucking
Why?
Marcus actually
Fucking
introduced me to
big
Medea.
big king out here doing his thing. What do you mean,
A
why?
rapper said, these niggas act like bitches. I'm gonna call him Tyler Perry. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. He does play a female role, but it's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. He captures that shit so well. Like
I mean, the
Ghetto
first couple,
Ghetto Grandma, that nigga captures that shit so well.
The first couple were fucking funny as hell, bro. But I'm gonna be honest, that shit starting to get dry.
That shit
I
is a
like
bag,
the plays. I
nigga.
don't really like
It's
the
a
movies.
big
I like
bag.
the
The
plays.
plays be hitting, the plays be hitting,
It's
but
not
like
the one
I
that
don't
played
really
Crazy
fuck with the
People.
movies
It's the
for
sister.
real.
I didn't even know they were twins.
Yeah, the
like you
sister's
telling
name
me
is
some new shit.
Sidra, and she's a producer and writer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, she do both. She do damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's Tasha. It's Tasha that play Crazy People, and it's Sidra that make music.
Did she
and
just
play
break
same
up?
Characters.
She just broke up with what's that nigga name? Wait, okay. Well now I don't know which one it is now because I'm thinking it was just one.
Tasha's
person.
the crazy one.
The crazy one. Didn't
You
she
know
just
who it
break
is.
up with
Iman Sh- it wasn't
No,
Sh-
that's Tiana Taylor.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Lamont Schubert was her husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 I don't know why they look alike.
Yeah.
To me, I think.
Which one? Tiana and the crazy one?
They're identical twins.
Yeah, the crazy one and her sister, they're identical.
And that's who you talking about, Tiana and.
No, Tiana Taylor was Iman Schubert's ex-wife.
Oh.
Because he just brought
It's
up
on the
Iman,
way.
and he was like, "Didn't she just leave?" So I didn't know if you was talking about Tiana Taylor or one of the twins.
See, I'm thinking they all the same fucking person. Like
No.
they all look alike.
Hold up, let me.
Now
I'll do
that
a
I
little
think of,
googly for
I don't know.
Tiana
I gotta see the face maybe.
Anyway, what are the topics today?
Black
I don't know.
people,
He got
just
some
talking.
stories we ain't heard.
Niggas. I love it.
Okay, this is Tiana Taylor.
Hey, listen.
Right.
I don't know, cause we thought hard. Goddamn. What was that? Not last week.
Weekend before that?
Yeah, but we thought hard. Goddamn, 2 weeks ago with no topics,
All right,
no nothing.
Follow me.
3 of us.
Okay.
bro, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say only man to play a female role and kill it every time.
This is the calm one.
That's gay. You see Samuel L. Jackson do
And
it.
this is them together.
Oh, okay.
He said
That
he
makes
would
sense.
not.
Never mind.
But he did.
Hold on,
Yeah.
what happened?
He did.
Or was it Bernie? It was one of them.
Who? What? What y'all talking about?
Dressed as a woman.
Yeah. It might not.
Dressed
it
as a
might have been
woman?
Bernie.
Nah, hey, Martin Lawrence, bro, Big Mama House, bro. He did that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but he just didn't do it
I think
as consecutively.
the first
as
one's
Tyler Perry.
the best one. I ain't gonna let you.
The first one's the best one. Okay, yeah, I'm in agreement.
I kind of fuck with the shit. Which one?
But I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I could
the
go.
son.
Hey, the Wayne brothers and White Chicks, them niggas slayed that. You feel me? Like I got. Come on, bro. They killed that. They fucked up Hollywood Beverly Hills, boy.
They really did. They did that.
What a beautiful chocolate man.
I can't fucking stand y'all.
Move, bitch.
It's not a purse. It's Prada.
Hey, where Marlon at? I ain't seen
Wherever
that nigga.
Marlon is.
Seen that nigga in a minute.
Where's anybody at? I ain't seen a lot of people in a minute.
That's right.
Somebody
Oh, that's the
else.
cookies, goddamn.
Boy, you're so fat.
Man,
Why
what's up with
is Bill-
Zay?
Yeah, I'm fat, nigga. Of course.
What's up with Zay?
Yeah, I ain't seen that nigga in a minute.
That nigga be on Instagram a lot though. I ain't gonna lie, he look like he doing big things. I ain't
Hey, I
gonna
got a
hold you.
story for y'all.
Uh-oh.
I got a story for y'all.
Sounds like bags
I'm
wrestling.
gonna send it to the Discord so it's there. It don't be letting me though. I don't know what it is about Reddit. Reddit does not like sending shit.
Yeah, damn.
I just almost died.
I would say you need some help.
Probably.
Mirror, you need some help.
Pickle. Nigga, what you thought that was? Yeah.
I would have came outside of the
Like
outside
that.
of the hell out.
Like that. Why you throwing beef at me? Toss up.
Hey, hold up.
Damn.
can't catch shit
no
today.
fucking hand.
That goes
bro.
to Marcus. Don't hit his PC.
No, I definitely wasn't. They just didn't catch it.
I did.
Don't hit his
Yeah, I
PC.
fumbled that one.
Listen, that was a lot of money.
No, why does
I'd
this
have
board
to
keep
body
doing
somebody.
this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got perfect. I got deadly aim. I used to D1 quarterback. Could have been.
I used to D1 quarterback. Could have been maybe.
You know what? Forget the whole fucking thing.
No, I can't lie. Listen,
Can I
coach
check my
wanted me.
DMs? Yeah, I'm on
I
it,
had a
Tay.
1.3 GPA. And
It happens.
But he wasn't willing to work with me either. So, but they quarterback made
Oh.
garbage, throwing picks every game.
Text me a picture of the ultrasound.
Hey.
Congratulations again.
They in there. They're in
He
there.
Yeah, you can see both of them
They in there.
bitches.
said, who
They in
did?
there fading.
Damn near. Tech. But don't. Let
Looking
that man
like
live.
some
Let
fucking-
that nigga. Let that man live.
Looking like some chicken.
Fuck
Like
up.
a chicken leg right there.
Hey,
man.
shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Both his babies as they learn to walk. Fuck that.
Mary, you want to
As
text
soon
baby?
as they go to step.
No way, not the step.
You know I can't see.
I
Step
said,
one.
did you want to? That's what I asked.
No.
I don't fucking
Okay.
get it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. Yeah, cut both of them as they learn to walk.
That's
I'm
fucking
done.
Listen, send me a picture when they're born.
when they're born.
That's crazy. I'm happy for you, my
Hell
G.
yeah, congratulations. That shit's twins. Oh damn.
That boy ain't getting no sleep.
Hell no.
That boy ain't about to be on. That boy Amish know what that's about right now.
Yeah,
Amish about to have
bitches.
another baby here in a minute too.
Oh,
Double
damn.
handed them bitches.
That's it, boy. Carrying twin cannons like Mariah, like Nick wife.
They're so rich, bro. They ain't even have to worry about that shit. Though.
That nigga got so many kids. That nigga damn near broke.
That nigga got
Football
9.
team, boy. He need to get all of them strapped up in the field.
Nah, he ain't
All of
bro.
them.
That nigga good.
Young boy
Multiple
too.
baby mamas have said like, what, like once
Young
they're
boy.
out of sight from him, they're like out of mind. So
Yeah.
like they don't be getting money from him. Like they don't. That's what they claim.
But
I don't know
he's
if that's
not
true.
broke though. Like that's I mean, maybe they're broke, okay, but he's
I
not.
know
He's for sure not broke.
I don't know.
I first start yelling at y'all.
He
He
gets
might
ro-
spend
bruh.
enough of his
Why you
money.
letting
He
him
gets
handle it
royalties
like that?
for music still and movies. So you got to think he's like, he's not. I can't
What
say,
movie?
Baby, but-
Huh?
What movie besides Drummer Boy?
Love don't
Drumline.
cost a thing.
That
Drumline.
Drumline.
Hey, he killed that bitch though.
Yeah, that's
Drumline.
it.
Love don't cost a thing. And fucking
BET should just be called Baby Boy or Drumline Entertainment Network from now on.
But he's
Because that's the only two movies they putting on.
he also
Killing that
produced.
bitch.
He
Oh,
also
you hate Baby Boy?
Baby Boy.
I don't. That shit too long, bro.
You hate that
It's
movie?
such a stupid fucking movie.
That movie is
Why?
hilarious. That movie's tragically
Wait,
hilarious.
Why?
nigga.
Why is that movie so bad? Wait, what?
He's
I
a
gotta-
bitch.
I gotta hear
Dude's
this.
And you know what? I don't even like saying that about men. I really don't like. I don't like being
Which
like,
one's a bitch?
Oh, you a Jody.
Jody?
I didn't even realize that until I was like as an adult. 'cause I
But
never
he's
liked
dropping
him
dick
when I
off
was
though.
younger.
That's the tragic,
I don't give a fuck.
hilarious
but he's
truth
saying, but he's
about
saying that that's the men that these women will go
exactly. That's who they want. The
Oh.
gangsta ass, play ass nigga that's gonna
But he wasn't.
cheat on you.
He was a bitch.
That's
bro.
living
I
with
just-
for. But that's the one.
I
But look, he
couldn't
got
do
way
it.
more play than his boy
I
Marcus was
couldn't
really
do
on
it.
that shit.
living with his mom, like
Marcus?
just
Marcus was light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
The one that was really selling shit out of his car, like really trying to make
I don't
something
know.
better.
I haven't really.
Remember
watched it in a
when
long time.
when they was punching them niggas in the mouth for like really playing with them? Cause they robbed Jody. So then they
remember
pulled
when they
up on
jumped
him.
that nigga? They jumped Jody and then he like ran to his house and was like, "These niggas jumped me." He's like, "Stop being a little bitch, nigga.
Like
Let's
get
go."
your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one
I'm not
kid
gonna-
standing there. The
I'm
one
not
kid
gonna punch you. I'm just gonna whoop,
Whoop
your
your
ass.
ass. He
nigga.
started
That
whooping
nigga
his ass
started-
out there
he
with the
started
belt.
beating his ass, nigga.
Bruh.
Hell yeah.
I don't
I'll whoop the fuck out of
Bruh,
that
then,
kid.
bruh, his friend was so real. His friend said, "You telling me your stepdaddy whooped your ass? What you trying to do?"
That nigga's on go,
Bro, he was gone. He was on for his homie. He was light skinned, trying to prove that he was realer than everybody else in the
And
neighborhood.
then Snoop Dogg, bitch ass.
Got it.
Rodney? What was the nigga name?
Rodney.
Rodney. Goddamn.
I'm gonna go put on socks.
That shit was so fucking.
That shit is tragically hilarious. Cause it's true. That's the hood. Like that's really what it it encaptures
shit
that
was-
whole like social background. It's just
I hate
fucking
that
it's
so
hilarious.
Ugh, I hate that.
And then that nigga slapped her ass, and then that nigga in there beating her cheeks up next second. I hate you, Jody.
Living at his mama house. Bro, when she has to smell that nigga's nuts,
Oh yeah, that shit.
where you
crazy.
been at, nickel? That nigga said they fool, huh? It smell good too.
That shit hilarious. That movie, I watched that movie so many fucking times. As a jet, like as a kid, I was.
Bro, it's sad to see that that's how some people act in real life. Cause I can't tell you how many times I done seen motherfuckers argue like that.
Then
All of a
makeup.
sudden, the next morning, she in there cooking breakfast. She done cleaned up the house. She done got her back beat in. Now she out there civil.
I don't even befriend bitches like that, so I can't pretend like that's what them.
I wasn't even befriending with
I
none
just
of
no.
them.
I kid you not. Like that shit just it don't sit right with me so fucking bad.
It's this toxicity, bro. But
No,
it's been
bro,
around
I
for
don't
so
understand
long.
how down bad and like desperate a bitch can be. Like that
Like-
nigga slapped you and now you, but not even 5 minutes later, y'all get a fucking grip, bro.
They're in love.
She
That's
need a
called
therapist.
stupidity, nigga.
Worried about
That's
dick.
called stupidity.
Ignorance, yes, and
But
that's why.
that's what I'm saying. It's like the level of like ignorance and stupidity that plays into like
But you don't like it because it's like, is it true?
it's
Because
just
it's
so
true.
stupid. Like
It's
Like
true.
that.
though,
No,
cuz.
no,
Like,
no. Like-
Punch on you, you ain't gonna be ready to fucking goddamn.
No, I'm just saying-
I'm into
You gonna be
that
ready to
shit. Like, I
defend
don't
them.
know. I guess it makes makeup sex better. I don't know.
What'd you just say?
I'm aggressive.
You said
nigga.
I'm into that shit.
I'm
So
aggressive.
you domestic violence?
Y'all,
I didn't say
Is that
domestic
like-
violence. No,
He just said that if they got into a heated argument, she done like hit him, like pushed it a little bit. Matt would be like,
I'm not about to hit her ass. I'm about to. So what you really trying to do? Like,
You
Matt-
put your
Matt-
hands on me. I
Yeah.
got a
and
place
she,
you
and she,
to put
she
'em.
pushed him and then went, "You trying to fuck?" Matt gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm about to tear your shit up."
oh god, like it's the only type of aggressive I'm finding.
You also need therapy.
I don't need that.
It really was.
Why? Instead of hitting
Hey,
her.
you like getting beat on.
It's not- I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say
I
like
didn't
it.
say
He said he likes
Close
the
enough.
initial
So
start
you
of
like
the
being
adrenaline
manhandling
rush.
and doing the manhandling.
Close enough.
When a woman tries to be combative with me, that turns me on, bro. I ain't
What
gonna
if she
lie.
fold your ass?
Huh?
What if she ain't on that shit and she just fold your ass? Then what?
I'm not getting folded.
What if you do?
That nigga said I'm not
But
getting
what if you do?
I do the folding.
But what if you do get folded though?
I never get folded.
Don't say never.
Hey, yo,
Cause
to
five
this-
minutes from now, you
To
might
this
come
day,
in and be
nigga,
like,
never
"Damn,
been
cuz."
folded. Never
I don't
will
know,
be.
bro. Wait, time
To
out.
this
Calm-
day.
Set a timer for 12 minutes.
That ain't the same,
Make it 10,
bro.
'cause I don't
That
trust
ain't
my
the same.
husband. Oh my god!
That ain't the same.
I was almost taken out. I was
Hey,
leaving
bro,
the
all I'm
car.
saying is it counts.
Nah.
Cause you got folded, bro.
Hell no. I didn't fold. I got up and left. Cause me folding would have been me hitting her in her shit and going to jail. That'd have been me folding.
Nah, you folded was you get, bruh. She got hers, you didn't get yours. And I know,
And you
I know
didn't
like
get
fuck
permission?
your ass. I know like fuck
You
you
didn't
locked
get
up.
permission?
No,
I know
nigga.
you locked up.
I was about to, what this is what had me.
You gotta be Mr. Complete Mission.
Nah, this what had me the most.
Mission.
He was
about
gonna
that whole
double
thing.
back and get shot twice. But she hit his ass with the thunderbolt like Pikachu. She hit his ass with the spark.
Hit a nigga with a bolt tackle real quick.
Ah, that bitch so. She said, "You ain't feel the spark between us yet? Don't worry."
No,
That's
alright, let me
fucking-
feel this one.
Y'all not that shit. I be
Oh,
trying
man,
to.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, yo, yeah, tonight is gonna be electric. I promise.
I'm mad. I told y'all I'm never gonna get to live that shit now.
Hell
Hey,
no,
Jack Lowe got
nigga.
the electric
Get that
slide
shit.
for real.
Oh shit, bro.
That shit is tragic.
It's okay, bro. We all had our tragic experiences
I'm
in
gonna give
life.
him a taser for his birthday.
Oh my fucking god. Give it to Issa for her birthday.
Yeah, I'll be in jail.
Christmas.
I'll be in jail the next week, y'all. All right.
For Christmas, here you go. Max said he liked this. Huh?
Hey,
I don't know if I'm rationally stable the same. as I
Mr.
was.
Sanders said
he
as
liked
I
this.
used to be. I
My
might,
taser in the car if y'all trying to test the theory.
nah, I'll fuck around and she bruise easy too. I'll be in jail about a week, bro. I promise.
Yeah, Mr. Sanders said he liked
she
this.
bruised easy too. Oh fuck,
He
man!
said
Shut
right
the
before,
fuck
just
up.
hit him with it and out of thigh.
Oh.
He like that.
the next time if that ever happens to me, I can honestly say that I don't think I would have the same level of control because I was so dumbfounded that shit happened and I couldn't explain it, so I just I got up out of there. Because if I was trying to rationalize it and it was making me madder, so I was putting my fucking clothes on. I was like, bitch, don't ever talk to me again.
Probably put that shirt on.
Slammed her door. Walked past the front room. Her dad's in the front room. He's like, have a good night. I'm like, fuck you, nigga.
Like, you knew she was gonna do that shit.
Yeah, bro.
My thing is, I don't think.
I know he heard me in there, nigga, because I let out a scream, bro. Like, I was like, ah! I was like, what the f-? I know this nigga heard me in there.
My thing is, I don't think it was the fact that you were tased. I think it was the element of surprise. Okay, because
It was dark.
No, because she
I'm about
could have
to
easily
nut.
been like, taser, 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 and you would have been fine. That's all. Like,
No.
I'm
I'm not trying to hear nothing about no taser when I'm about to nut. You
Bro,
talking
listen,
about?
Not gonna be
all I
like
can
tasing
think
my
now, all I
arm.
can think now is that her dad just got home. He get from a long shift, bro. He go to sit down. All of a sudden, he hear creaking. He turn up the TV a little bit.
All I hear is
It-
boom, boom, boom,
And
boom,
then
boom,
then
boom.
wait. Hey, yo, then he turns
going
up
on
like,
there?
yeah, it goes from a creaking to a boom. He starts turning up the TV a little more. All of a sudden, he hears, then they go, ah! He's like, God
bro,
damn
the
it,
crazy
bro.
thing is, he probably didn't even think anything about it. He was like, damn. That
She
man
got a-
just
she got
nutted in the
another one,
ugliest voice I've ever
Bro,
heard.
he probably got a notch next to his chair. He just, have a good night. Click.
Tally, tally, nigga.
Hey,
That's 10 for the week. All right, fuck
That's
it.
fucking
I
crazy.
need 15
bro.
by the end of the month.
hey,
Come
yo,
on.
what if they're product testers for tasers?
I hate
That's their
that.
job in real
I'm the
life.
guinea pig, nigga.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
it. They're testing it on random guys. They're like, bro, they're like 100% success rate. Got it. Not only did it get him off of you, but it kept him from coming.
That's crazy.
Dude,
That's gonna be in the promo,
honestly,
nigga.
it's like,
Yo, you gonna be the
The no nut 1000, nigga. Just get the fuck out of
I feel like this
Are
is
you
one step
struggling
away
to
from
know
like a
that?
band of serial
But you
killers,
still
to be
wanna
honest.
fuck? Get
It's-
the no nut
here.
1000.
It sounds too organized to not be. Like,
Right.
They on some real cynical
Have a
shit.
good night, bitch.
I should be
Like,
like,
you
man,
testing
fuck
the
you
product.
and that bitch in there, nigga. Like, I was like, the audacity that nigga, because I know he heard that shit. I know he heard that shit, nigga. The audacity, like, have a good night. Fuck you, bitch. What the fuck? I'm about to go home and beat off, nigga.
Bro, over here has blue balls and he's just twitchy.
Oh my fucking god,
I
dude.
had bruises for the prongs, nigga. I was pissed, bro.
Oh my fucking god,
Bro, do
bro.
it.
Bro,
Whew,
I had to call my first line, bro.
Did you call? Did you ever talk to her again, bro?
No, I didn't, nigga.
I had to
She
call
texted me again. She was texting
Is
me.
that
Was
the
like,
dog on the door?
That's this.
Oh, okay.
she was texting me. She was like, yeah. So I don't know how you feel about that, but that was really good for me. I was like, stop talking to me. And she was like, I literally said, stop talking to me. And then she's like calling me and shit. She's like, I really don't think it was that bad. Like, I get
That's
it was-
because you were being tased, bitch!
But she was trying to act all rational, like this shit was like
It's
better for
okay.
you.
I can't not unthank
And then she tried to make it seem like I'm the bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
Like,
That's
like
what
I'm being
that-
a, like
that's
I'm being
what-
a bitch about
I'm
it.
just thinking how you tasing me. I'm been a nut. You tased me and now I'm a bitch.
Right,
What do
like-
you mean?
Bruh.
Bitch, you just tased
What do
me.
you mean she treated you
I
like
could have been the bitch. I could have beat your ass. Like,
But like, what do you mean
I
she
just don't think
texted
that
you
would
like
be
you would have been? She was like, you're acting immature.
she's like, yeah. She's like, really? What's wrong about this? Like, there's not like you're a grown ass man.
Bitch,
Like,
let
what
me
do you?
tell you real quick.
And she
Right, let
she
me light your ass
she,
up, ho.
she made her initial
I
her
can
main
do it.
point like you've been tased before. You're in the army. Bitch, that doesn't mean I like it with sex. Like, that's not something I'm trying to.
Maybe like Marcus hinted you last time, you should have been able to just ride the wave.
No,
Should've
but
just
she
ate it and
says
kept going.
she's
Thank
done
you.
this before, which is like, okay, why are you not telling niggas? Why are you not telling them before? Like, if this
Maybe
is something
she
you
like
into,
more-
okay,
No, because, like,
I'll try it for the one time, maybe.
Well, you tried it for the one time.
I'm thinking, right?
I would have got that bitch arrested. I'm
Imagine if the roles were reversed, right? But there wasn't a taser.
Really imagine.
Imagine a guy
Really?
is fucking a girl. She's about to come and he just cocks back and stops a fire out her ass. And now, like, everything is stopped. And he's like, oh, I thought you would like it. It was good for me. Was it good for you? Imagine what the fuck would happen
Right.
to that man.
Don't be a little bitch.
Hey,
Right,
I
like,
done
you're
already
acting
told
like a
y'all-
pussy. It was supposed to be fun.
I done already told y'all if I was Mac, I would have whooped her ass. Alright? I just said I would have punched myself in the booty cheek where she tased me and went to the This all the evidence you need.
I had the bruise from the. You could see
I
where
would
the
have went
bruise.
to the bitch would
Bro,
have
that's assault.
Well, it's also destruction of military property.
I still would have lost.
No, like that's real shit.
It
like,
really is, though.
That's
White female, white dad outside. I know he got guns. He was in the Air Force, so I'm sure he's.
Oh,
strapped
so
up.
that's where she got it from.
I'm sure he's strapped up.
Their birds and the bees was.
I really in the heat of the moment, I really thought about it. I was about to do her ass right there, looking at her just laid out in ecstasy. I was about to finish her shit real quick. Like it took so much out of me, bro. I saw my clothes, put them bitches on, got up out of there. I was like, nah.
That's the craziest story I've ever heard.
Brad, listen.
Like,
I could just
it
hear
really is.
my sergeant like, damn, Sanders, what happened? What happened, nigga? Like calling me on the phone while I'm in jail. No,
Brad,
nigga.
that shit's so funny to me because that man was this close to being get outed. This nigga was this close to being get out. Had he passed out from that taser shot, Matt would have woke up in a different body.
Been a
Bro,
white man.
that's literally what I said. I was like, it's like one step away from a serial killer family.
Bro,
What the hell are you looking at over there?
you know what makes the meat taste good? Denied ecstasy.
That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
Tenderizing is what that was.
Denied ecstasy.
Oh man, the anticipation.
The testosterone.
She was gonna eat your balls first, bro.
Cause like
She could have ate him, bro.
guys,
She could have ate him.
while
she
guys
just had
are
to
like
tease a nigga,
in the
bro.
middle of intercourse,
I bet you were madder
their
about that than
testosterone
anything
gets
else.
way
What?
higher.
About not catching the nut. I bet you were madder about that than anything else.
Bruh, not really, cause at that time, I was like, when I was when I was like 22, 23, I was hitting bitches, not nutting. Like I wasn't finishing. Just because like, I don't know why, I think it was a mental thing. I was just like all about having sex with them. I wasn't doing it to like.
I'm not gonna lie, I only heard a piece of what you said for a second.
So-
So I heard you say I was just hitting bitches, and I was like,
Not like that. Like no, I'm just saying like I was just like I was all about
To get back at the bitch that tased him, he was just laying the bitch down as soon as she's like, I'm about to come. He just
Nah, I wasn't
stealing
doing
their ass
that.
and walking away.
I wasn't doing that. Hell no. I was getting them there, but I wasn't getting there. That's
Huh?
just
I said PTSD at its finest.
Oh God, just flashing out and lashing out.
that shit had
Got
me.
old war
I'm not
flashbacks,
gonna
my
lie.
bad.
For a minute, that shit had me like traumatized during sex too. It was like fucking me up, bruh. Like
That nigga just start twitching in the middle of sex, bro. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's
I
like,
was just real paranoid,
war
bruh. I was real
moves.
paranoid. Like
she gonna move in her hand too quick, trying
Bro,
to grab the
hey,
shit.
hey,
Like, what you doing?
What?
Hey,
Bruh, I'm watching the bitch hands. I'm pinning her hands down and shit. Like, nah, I'm holding her hands and shit.
Hold the headboard, don't move.
Yeah.
Put the handcuffs
Matter
on
of
real
fact,
quick.
I'm only hitting your ass from behind. Turn around.
I started fucking bitches with lights on, nigga. No, lights off is not about to happen no more, nigga.
that's hilarious.
Hell no. I can't do it.
So you still fucking with the lights on?
Trust issues.
hey,
Huh?
I said, so you still just out here fucking with the lights on? You don't trust East?
It don't matter to me now, but yeah.
Listen,
you know,
all, I'm saying is, boy, Matt, bro, every
She ain't
every
gonna do
bitch lucky she ain't had to clap on, clap off after that incident, because had Matt been in someone's house, and all of a sudden it would have, and the lights went off, Matt would have been like, "Bitch, what you want?"
You got a clock to turn it back on.
that shit, yeah, that's just ultimate level of like deceit and
Imagine having epilepsy and having clap on, clap on, clap
Oh
on.
my
lights.
God.
What if I'd have had a seizure, nigga?
She would have rolled you to.
That's-
She would have rolled you to the
Because
paramedics.
I was having sex with this girl, just put this up, and she had a seizure while I'm.
I would have ran. I would have ran. I would have
I didn't know for a minute, cause like, she was on top, and she was seizing on top of me, but like I'm digging in her shit, and like the lights are off, and I'm like feeling her, and like I'm like she's shaking, girl should be shaking, but she's like having a seizure, nigga. Like having a seizure, and whole time I'm like not realizing this, and then I stop, and she's still having a seizure, and I turn the lights on, she's on the bed, bro, still having a seizure, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm shaking her, she's like not responding, having a fucking.
You're shaking somebody who's having a.
No, I'm like what? I'm like, are you okay? Like I'm like putting my hands on her, I'm like, and she's like just, and I put her on her side, in the fucking.
Recovery position.
Yes.
While she was seizing?
Yes.
That's
You're
what
supposed to put so they
Not
don't choke
while
on their
they're
vomit.
seasoned.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna
So-
say if she's aspirating.
So she doesn't choke on her tongue. They don't choke on their saliva. I'm just like, and I put her in a position, and she's still fucking seizing. I'm butt ass naked, nigga. Like, and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy right now. And then she's like, she works her way out of it, and then she's like, gasping for air, and she's like, oh my god, I just had a seizure. I'm like, well, no shit, you just had a seizure. Like, we just went from having sex to you having a seizure. Like, what do we do about this? She's like, it's okay. We can keep going, really. I'm like,
I would have left.
no, the fuck we
would've
can't.
Bitch, I am soft.
I'm like, we
I'm
can't
home.
keep going. This ain't it no more.
Home.
I didn't know what to do. She was like, yeah, I'm really fine. It happens sometimes. I'm like, so you be having seizures like that? And she's like, and she was in the army. Like, this is another girl that was in the army. I'm like, does your fucking chain of command know about this shit? She's like, no, I haven't told anybody about this. It's only been happening the last couple years. And I'm like,
She developed epilepsy and never went and got
Bro,
it checked out.
it probably wasn't epilepsy. It could have been a tumor. There's many things
No,
that
no,
lead
but that's
to
what- I
seizures,
mean-
but like, holy shit.
I don't know what it was, bro. I just stopped talking to her. So, yeah, that was real awkward. I've had a lot of awkward moments during sex. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't had a lot of awkward moments.
Weird events happened.
I've had a couple weird events happen. Not a lot of awkward moments.
I don't know. I've fallen off like a 5-foot bed one time.
What?
It was like a 5-foot fucking bed. Like it was like one of those like I don't know if it's like for everyone in the military, but like the bed was tall as fuck. It was like I want to say it was at least like 4 feet because I had to jump on the bed. I fell off the bed.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the most embarrassing shit ever.
During
We were
sex?
asleep.
Okay.
No, it was like after.
Okay.
So I'm asleep and I just fall off the bed and he's like, "You good?" And I'm just down there like, "How do I even get up from here?" And I was like, "That's gotta be some of the most embarrassing shit." I mean, I think he helped me up. I don't remember, but I was so embarrassed. I couldn't even go back to sleep after that.
Falling off the bed? That's not crazy. I mean,
Who the fuck has why is your bed so high? Are
And
you?
I don't know. It was like the like I don't know.
did
if
he
it's
have
in the
shit
barracks.
underneath the bed?
I,
Like cabinets and shit underneath, like drawers or
he
something?
may have. I didn't look though.
Yeah,
But
'cause
it
I know-
was just like
She
in
was
his
there for
barracks,
one
like
thing.
the beds were just tall as shit. What'd you say?
I said you were there for one thing. It wasn't to look at it.
Yeah, no, I only knew the dude for like
Yeah.
3 days.
She wasn't checking
I'm
out
not
his
sticking out.
setup.
Yeah, because she would have told us why I
But
was
like
that
he
tall
had
and
like
she had
all
known.
his shit was like in the closet, so I don't think.
Mm.
But I know like they could lift up their beds and
Yeah.
store shit under.
I'm about
them,
to say,
so
because
maybe-
I had one like that. Like, it was a small ass, like, little twin mattress with the fucking metal frame, and you could raise the elevation of the legs. And I had, like, put my dressers and shit and my trunk case with all my, like, military shit, like, all my field shit in there. And that's why I kept all my shit. I'd slide that
Can
bitch
you
out.
set another timer?
I'd slide that bitch out.
Same
And
time.
then, like, it would be perfect because, like, I could slide it out a little bit and then bend the ass over the mattress, right? Had the ass up in the air and just like all right there. It just all worked out. The military, they know what they doing, bro. And them little desks, all the desks and the furniture that they give you, it's all designed for fucking, bro. It's perfect. All the heights, everything. I'm telling y'all.
I can't.
I know. I'm just letting y'all know. They be looking out. Shout out to the U.S.
Are
Army.
you good?
So this is not funny. This is not funny at all.
As she laughs.
I'm still trying to process this. So the first story was, am I the asshole for breaking my deathbed promise to my wife to take care of her Down syndrome daughter? And essentially,
Wait,
the
what?
wife on her deathbed, she's like 50 something, the daughter's 30, but she wanted her husband to promise that her daughter would never end up in a state facility. And he said he promised because he didn't know how to not promise to her, right? But the daughter's extremely violent when she gets upset, and the only person who could calm her down was her mom. So essentially, she had to go into state facilities because like no one would visit him, no one would help him. The aides he would try to get would ask him like, "Hey, how do we help calm her down?" The only person who could was his mom. Well, was her mom. So she ended up in a facility because he's old, he couldn't handle it. Someone reposted this story to a different thread on Reddit. And the title is, am I the asshole for breaking my extremely realistic deathbed promise to my wife to take care of her evil, disabled bitch daughter who isn't even related to me? Please tell me I'm a hero. That's what someone shared it as. So when, that's
That's
what it was.
I mean,
I mean, honestly, like,
there's nothing you can do about that. Like, it is what it is. It's not
First
his
of all-
fault. It's not his fault. Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
for the real story, like, he was really, like, trying to, you know, see if what he did was, like, maybe irrational per se, but here's my thing, as someone who lives full time with someone who is extremely disabled to an extent, once you get violent, if I cannot handle you and a state facility is the best I can do,
Right.
that's what we gotta do. Because, like, once Bean gets too big and he starts swinging, I'm dropping his shit. Because he's not gonna play with me like I'm saying he's gonna be a big nigga. Like, his dad's 6'7". There's no way to discriminate.
You ain't playing.
I'm gonna pop his ass.
Yeah, but you're gonna have
I'm
to
gonna pop his ass.
Like,
Like, he never for the fuck off.
Bro, how old is
he get
he's
to the point where I can't beat that nigga out. I ain't gonna kill him,
Dude.
but I'm gonna pop his ass.
Because, like, they explained the
Pause.
daughter.
We
don't
do
condone
not.
violence.
No,
We
we
do
don't.
not condone violence.
No, we
condone
don't condone
violence.
violence. But they
But
explained
that's a
that
big
the
nigga if
daughter
y'all
is
seen that
violent
nigga,
enough
boy.
that, like,
You done
she
seen
tried
that.
to choke him in
That
his
nigga
sleep.
10.
She
Nigga
like
big.
hits on him. She throws, like, the heaviest shit she can pick up at him. Like, the daughter's violent.
Dude, my thing is,
So when they reshared it, I was just like, bro,
but
that
he's
was not
old.
the story.
He's like older. He can't just like
Yeah,
restrain
he's
her
at
ass.
least like, if
60?
the wife was like 53, I'd imagine he was probably like 55, because they were close in age.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but his wife is an asshole.
Why would you even make someone?
You gonna leave me with this bitch?
How? Like, first of all, you knew how she was. I don't know why you would bring that up because I can't say no because it's a deathbed
Right.
guilt. That's what you just did to me. So
Shit,
now
I'ma
I'm
tell you
stuck
no.
feeling
Listen,
guilty
listen,
because
I-
of your ass.
Yeah, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Die slow, bitch.
Listen, I was gonna say, like, my mom, I already know she's gonna be one of those people because she's always like, just promise Bean will da 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 da. Listen, babe, if I can't take care of him, it'd be one thing if he gets older and he just does what he does now. You can teach him out of shit. He's still like you can teach him.
Right.
Like, even as old as he gets older, he's still learning shit. You know what I'm saying? You get violent. If I have to whoop your ass, you're leaving the same day I gotta whoop your motherfucker. I'm not gonna go to jail behind you.
Right.
I can't. Like, there's facilities that are equipped to handle this. I'm not.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna tase your ass and go to jail because I needed you to stop what you was
I'm gonna
doing.
come visit you once every 2 weeks, though. Don't worry.
Plus, like, that's one of those situations
I mean, I'm
where, like,
certainly
I
gonna
will do what I
something like
can,
that.
You
but
said
I'm
what?
not going to promise you something I know I'm not sure I can fulfill.
Right, and that's what I be telling her mom. I'm like, listen, like, not to be funny. Once he gets older and he is beyond what I can do, I can be the strongest bitch I want to be. Let's go back to the fact that his dad was 6'7" and not skinny by any means. Bitch, y'all not finna play with me. Y'all not, cause this nigga, he's already strong as fuck. If he wanted to cock back and really hit you right now, you would certainly, like, be having to rub that shit off at 10.
Facts.
Fuck you think he finna do at 18? He not finna beat my ass.
Plus, it's like a part of that is like it's pretty much someone asking you give up the rest of your life to do this, because like there are some like especially the way he's explaining how she's acting, like he can't have friends, he can't go out. She's told him to put his life on stop and take care of that bitch.
Yeah, no one will visit them. Like, essentially, even when the wife was alive, no one would visit them.
Right.
And they had a friend. Actually, I think it was his
Why does
his brother's wife. So, like, his sister-in-law. The brother works with, like, highly dangerous dogs. Like, that's just his job. He trains and works with, like, highly dangerous dogs. She said she felt more comfortable being and living at his workplace than just going to visit them. That's how violent this daughter is.
Listen, that's like, for me, y'all remember that news story we talked about where that kid flumed that teacher over a Nintendo Switch?
Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been recently seeing more about it since my sister's been
Yeah,
watching it. And after seeing how actually violent that was, like, ain't no way.
You see, they want him to. The mom saying that he doesn't deserve to go to prison. It'd be a death sentence for him. No, that little nigga deserved to go to prison.
Not to be funny, he does. Especially because
Y'all seen what he did to that little? You
he
remember
tried
that
to
video?
kill her.
That video where that big ass kid mushed that teacher and she went off the ground and she caught the concussion.
But he went back and, like, kept,
And-
like,
and
there was
stomping
a whole
on her,
lady trying
yeah.
to pull him back, and he was, like, trying to stomp on her head. He beat her unconscious. Like, she had to.
She was unconscious after she hit the floor.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, he continued
I
going
did?
back.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, that bitch. She was up here and her head went down here.
Like, not to be funny, it's just some shit, like, you can't play with other people.
Couldn't have been nobody in my family because his ass wouldn't have made it to trial.
I absolutely, like, I can't play like that. Now, Bean hasn't shown violent outburst yet, but he's also young enough that, like, you know, he still feels like he's small to everyone. Once you get big to everyone, that's when you tend to notice a switch. And I don't give a fuck how big you get. Don't play with me, because I will find a way to drop your ass, and you will be going right to that facility I talked about.
Honestly, I think one of the best things that y'all are doing for him that would probably keep him from becoming violent like that is his ability to communicate even through the tablet. It's like most people get violent because they're not understood. They don't feel like there's a way to get people to understand. Some people it's just like an irrational anger.
Right.
But communication helps a lot.
Some people it's a lack of ass whooping. They don't understand.
I'm just saying he'll have meltdowns, but like his meltdowns are like sitting in a chair and like crying.
Right.
Like and if he's like if it's something that you can fix, he'll try to get you and you just talk to him. Like as long as you don't play with him, you don't entertain his shit, he's cool. It's when I don't know, he ever pop his chest at me, we finna be popping shit in his hole. And he's just gonna have to learn. I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. When he get the at a nigga, I'm not the one. Back up.
Yeah,
Oh
Dead
my
Wife was a
God.
bitch. I'ma say it.
I ain't gonna lie, he has a tendency to kick the cat and the dog down.
I don't play with. I've never seen the one time I seen him fuck with Roxy. I promise you, I whooped his. I did.
Yeah, he tried to kick TK the other day and almost punched him. I didn't think about it because like, why the fuck are you kicking niggas? She wasn't even doing anything.
No, because Mrs. Mom sits there and tries to like downplay that shit. You're not gonna abuse animals around me, homie. I don't give a fuck how bad
bro,
you
like
is.
the cat was just walking. I could see she was fucking attacking the nigga, you know. But she
Get
was
her ass
walking.
right.
You know what though? I was gonna say she will. They do say he's scared of the cat because when she plays with you, you know she keep her little nails out and shit. But that doesn't. To me,
Stop
that
fucking
doesn't
with the cat.
excuse it. Well, you know the cat will come to you. I will. The cat's a bitch. I'm not gonna play like she's not. And if she knows you don't want to be, but if she knows you don't want to be fucked up with her, she will come back to you.
That sounds like a cat.
The cat's a bitch, and I'm not gonna. He shouldn't have kicked. I don't condone him kicking the cat.
Facts.
But that cat is a bro. I can throw her out of my room 4 times, and the 5th time I crack that door, she's at the door before I am. She doesn't give a fuck. She's a good cat though. She's cute. I don't know what she's doing right now.
They're
Probably meowing for freedom.
the absolute most of my room right now.
You know, she's gotten to the point where she looks at me crazy when I meow back at her. That makes me know she understands me.
I just yell A at her and then she goes down.
She don't like the buzzer beater either.
I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, I see her doing some shit, like getting ready to climb like up above the AC in the window and give her the buzzer beater, and she.
What is a buzzer beater?
You ever have to aggressively like at a kid?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say mine is exceptionally loud. I learned from the best, our Aunt Amanda, because she had that clock on her, and I developed the clock because I just realized it works wonders. I use it for my friends' kids. My friend Skylar, she has sorry, I'm just. No.
Yeah.
That's up. Skylar started doing that shit.
You don't say
kid.
nothing. You don't
Because
really
she
say nothing, but you
realizes
say
how it
something.
works. And if you really like, if I'm
Did you hear that shit? You know
irritated, it
you
gets
better
louder.
stop.
Dude, the thing is, like, everybody knows that is the
The
universal, like, stop what the fuck you're doing, bitch. I'm about to get up and beat your ass, and if I have to do that, I'm not stopping.
I'm saying sometimes now I'm to the point like I'm not like used to it, but like I just do it now. Like if I see you finna, let's say I see Matt finna touch a pot that's hot, and then I'll have to explain like, hey,
Instead of don't do that. It's hot. Yeah, no, just
yeah, no, the
Fuck
buzzer, it works.
Shit,
It
my
works for
buzzer ain't
everyone.
gonna be quick enough. He just gonna have to touch the pot. I'm be like, oh shit, I forgot to tell you, my bad.
nah. He gonna learn it. You gonna figure that shit out.
Nah.
How you learn?
How I learned?
How you learn? How you learn that pot is hot?
Hey,
I didn't. I just kept doing the same dumb shit.
my mom would say, "Hey, that's hot."
Woo!
My mom would say, "Hey, that's hot." Okay, I ain't telling you a little stupid ass no more. Go ahead.
Nah,
After
cause
It ain't even
man,
that hot for real.
when you live in
Oh,
our
that big.
It ain't even that hot for real.
guest house,
Boy,
You know, it's like,
Dave,
did y'all ever grab the iron?
when you live in our guest house, my kids are gonna
The
end up, like,
iron, the clothes iron?
It has
Oh,
like
my
a
mom
minute.
had the clothes iron
But-
out. I thought she was bullshitting. I touched that bit all of my fingers. Oh.
But no, when you live in our guest house, my kids are gonna end up having like World War II PTSD
I'm
flashbacks
type-
whenever you make that sound.
I'm
And it's
type
gonna
of-
be my friends' kids. Now they don't even have to hear like a full buzzer beater. I think they just hear that. They hear the beginning and they just
They
they
stop.
just slow down. Because
Like,
when I was with Skylar, I was like, listen, I'm not
So-
gonna watch him do this dumb shit, bro.
So I
I'm
got.
not gonna watch him do that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we got a story.
Ooh, what's the story?
Took us long
This
enough.
one says.
He got multiple stories. He's
It's
just
a
not
couple
reading
of-
them.
This one is a woman that's writing in and asking us, if she's wrong for wanting to leave her husband.
Why?
Long story short,
Probably.
we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes because she's kind of long winded and I ain't got the time.
Probably.
I can read it if you want.
Nah, it's long winded.
Come on, man.
It's long winded.
But you leave out important stuff.
No, this is gonna be. It's gonna get to the point.
You just
Anyway.
summarize.
She says my husband is a male 31 and I'm a female 30. My husband's cousin is a female 32. And one night we were all out drinking, having a good time. We usually hang out with his cousin a lot. They
This
seem
is
to be
weird.
really close.
Yeah, she gonna fuck around.
This is the
find
one I
out
sent
that
you though, is it?
He don't fuck.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think so. This
Yeah,
one,
It's
anyway,
his cousin.
maybe.
I sent one to the
The
Discord.
grind don't
Just
stop.
look
You know how
at
many
it
niggas I know
after
that's not fuck their cousin?
Alabama,
Anyway.
what?
Hey, no, we're not
anyway.
gonna do that one because I know
Listen.
more niggas here that's done fuck people they call their cousin than up there.
Not to be. That's not cap. I swear to God.
Alabama?
You weren't looking-
nigga, I'm
but you
from
weren't looking for
Alabama,
it.
nigga.
Huh?
Trust
You weren't
me.
looking for it either.
No, in Alabama, that shit was
No, okay, but
great.
listen.
That shit was not
You're
hidden in our
I
family.
wasn't looking for it, but I also wasn't looking for it here neither. Niggas just say it.
I would say, but not as an adult because I was younger. I was just old enough to pick up on shit. They was calling shit out in Alabama, like about if someone messed with someone's brother or cousin or da da da. It's still more common here in Florida.
I would say.
Still.
I don't know
Believe it
where
or
y'all at.
not,
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I've
ain't
never
gonna
seen
put that on goddamn Bama like that.
But
boy.
say, I don't know where's that at? Here. Where's that happening? Where's that happening here?
Here, right here.
In Melbourne?
Yes.
I don't know what weird niggas y'all hanging out with in Melbourne.
I don't hang out with nobody. But
I mean,
I know
like,
everybody.
You know when you're like, I don't want to say like when you're kind of young. Let's give like 18.
Are these like real
we're
blood
like
cousins or they
yeah,
just
yeah,
call
yeah.
themselves
First cousins? Like, what are we
Shit,
talking
fuck
about?
if I know. I don't give a fuck. You tell me that's your
I
cousin.
was gonna
That's
say
your
not to
cousin.
be funny. Once I hear that's family, I'm done tuning in.
Yeah,
Because
what's your
But most of the
cousin?
time,
Some
they
people
were
call
blood.
somebody a cousin that's not really related to them.
No,
they
most
might be
of the
a
times
family.
they were blood,
like
from what I heard.
But they knew about it, or
like
they didn't
wait,
know
are
about
they
it?
are they like so for me it's
One very specific one that I'm thinking like in this situation they did not know. They were unaware because like I think it was like someone's dad got around, so like they weren't really aware that this was a part of the family.
so like I know my cousin would definitely sleep with a cousin of my cousin would sleep with another cousin that's my cousin.
But
And
it's not related to him.
It's not related to him at all. Deshaun would definitely sleep with Trinae. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure,
Yeah.
sure. But Trinae's related to me through my sister's dad. So technically Trinae's not even related to me really, but
Okay.
I grew up with them. Deshaun never knew them.
Oh, okay.
So like, I mean, but
See, that's different.
yeah, but like,
He's
but
not
like-
really related to her.
They're cousins through the family ties, but not through blood.
Right.
but people would be like, nigga, that's your cousin.
Nah, nigga, that's
No,
not my
nigga, that's your
cousin.
cousin, bro.
That's
That's your cousin, bro.
not my
What
cousin.
the fuck,
That's not though.
bro? That's
not.
your cousin, bro.
That's
It
not.
isn't. It's
That's not. That's definitely not my cousin's cousin.
I don't know.
Cause that's my
I
sister.
don't-
In
see,
no
I don't know,
way.
Because see with me, like when I go to Georgia, I got cousins up there and shit, and really I'm not related to none of them because they uncle not really my dad.
Alright, one more
but
10-minute
they my
timer,
cousins.
por
You feel
favor.
me? Like all my life I've known them. My cousin, my dad's kids. They not even my sisters and my brother, but I still call them my sister and my brother. I've known them since they was born and shit. You feel me? And that's who the fuck I knew as my dad till I was like.
Are they half siblings?
I'm not related to them
Them
at
at
all.
all.
Like, we
That's what I
share
said.
no type of DNA, but
But you said they're your dad's kids.
let me explain it. Typical black people shit.
Not biological.
Typical black
Yeah,
people
that's what he
shit.
said.
Like,
Okay.
like
didn't say
I'm
that.
gonna say yeah, like that was my dad till I was like 9, and niggas just stopped talking to me type shit. So I'm not related to none of them. But like, nigga, they still my cousins. So like when I go up there, and like one of their cousins come over and shit, I be having to ask niggas, is we related to them? They be like, yeah. In my head, I'd be like, I'm not related to none of y'all niggas.
Really,
y'all my
really,
cousin,
I mean.
y'all my cousins, so that make them my cousin in some way, shape, or form, bro. I can't do it.
But you see somebody that they related to and they bad, and you like, I ain't really related
Even
to her,
then,
right?
listen, even
Good,
then,
'cause I'm about
I
to
was-
jail.
listen, I was there for like 2 weeks. Listen,
Gotta make sure,
I
hey.
stayed in goddamn, I stayed out there for like 2 weeks one time. I was like 16, yeah, I was 16, and shit, that ass Jet came over. Now I think she was 16 too. But that ass
Kroplovitz!
I was like, cuz, how we related to her? And he was like, oh, that's my cousin. That's our cousin. That's like our cousin, or that's our cousin. He was like, that's our cousin. I was like, damn,
That's our cousin.
that's our cousin.
First cousin.
Nah, they not like we not like they.
But
they,
that's your cousin, or that's like our cousin?
yeah. But listen, I know all of our
No
cousins. I know
way.
them. I know all of them and shit, but I just had to double. But it was like once you told me like it was we was related to them, but we not really related to them. It was like, nigga, we related to them, bro. I ain't going with you. So
I guess it really just depends on how you look at it. Cause from what you saying, you not related to
at
them.
the fuck,
Exactly.
like
So
like when I was born, my dad took took me on.
right,
You
but
feel me?
morally, if it's
Yeah,
a
like
moral
if you ran a DNA
objective,
test, this shit's gonna come back at not no
Negative.
DNA at
Exactly.
the fuck all, unless it was Calvin fucking Jr. I mean Calvin Porter. That's the only other way you're gonna come back with DNA with any other nigga is if you go fucking dig up Calvin Porter's grave and somehow get a swab from that nigga.
you straight then. When you in there,
Nah, see, cause listen, okay, so with
we
that.
in there.
That'd be like somebody from that side of the family coming to me and be like, "Oh, I'm your cousin, nigga. I don't fucking know you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. 20 years, nigga. I've never met you a day in my life. But then my family in Georgia, you know, they're my cousins. I've known them, goddamn, my whole life. They whole life. Cause I'm the oldest, like not really, but I'm the oldest. But my grandma know that. She don't give a fuck. So you know.
I think it's different when like you don't know that's your family member, but then like when you do know, that's where I have a
Yeah, see,
problem.
cause that's what fucked me up. That's what I'm saying. That's what fucked me up.
You didn't know them?
But
Sorry. I did, but I was gonna let the air out. But
yeah, see, when I'm in Alabama, I just gotta check for anybody with last name Porter, cause I'm related to him.
You can
Sadly.
related to them and not have the same last name though too.
Yeah, who your dad is. That was usually my first question. Who your dad is?
Because apparently my dad and Joyce's dad are related.
I feel like we got way off topic.
We did.
Oh, we did. Get back to the story. My bad, bro.
Anyway, I was gonna let y'all talk this out because it was getting funny.
I was gonna say I was listening.
Yeah, but you over there making crazy. What the hell that shit be about? Hold on, what the hell that shit be about? What you know that I don't? What might you know that I don't?
You might not want to know.
No, I definitely do.
What's the story?
Anyway, so they were all getting
knows
drunk
some
or
shit.
whatever.
I know.
They were telling story. The cousins started telling stories about when they were kids. One of the stories came up that they were all laughing about. She was like, "Oh yeah, you remember that time I got caught in my mom's closet trying on her outfits?" One of which
Bro,
was
it's the same.
Yeah, is it?
It is. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was like, somebody sent this to us in the Discord because I wrote it down. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a write-in. That's why I was like,
No.
okay. Listen, I need you to, when you tell us this, I need you to tell us like as thoroughly as possible because I read that and the comments try to downplay what's actually in the post. So just when I hear your
She said it was the story. It was kind of cute, but after dinner or whatever, I asked him. I said, "Did you have a crush on your cousin growing up? You know, that's normal. It's kind of normal, etc." This is what she's saying. She's saying it's kind. I know it's kind of normal, etc. It's not uncommon, normal, etc. All right. Long story short, he confessed at one point they had experimented with each other on several times growing up. They would stay up late, sneak into each other's room, hang out, and rub on each other's backs, and sometimes they got a little carried away. I know this behavior is not uncommon, but it has
Like, who is not uncommon?
Where is
Wait,
this?
hey, stop! We're not done.
Where are they at?
We don't know.
If they in Alabama, okay, I understand. I need some. Context.
You gonna get all
That's-
Alabama. We not
So
on
that's
that
why
shit.
I was
Maybe the
wondering
white
why the
people
name
there, but
attached
the
to this
niggas there
said
not
Daisy
on that
inside
shit.
my
I'm not
notes.
saying that, but
And it's because I got it from Daisy. I was like, is the bitch's name Daisy?
There, boom. Listen, I give you that one. You can say you can say that about
Anyway.
white folk up there. But
Anyway,
black
wait,
people out
wait,
there,
stop,
don't do
stop.
that shit. Them niggas
Hey,
gonna pop
Stop!
your
Hey,
ass.
quick, check it out, because it gets worse. She
This
says,
nigga.
"I know this behavior is not uncommon, but it has completely stuck in my brain. I have many different feelings about it. In some ways, I feel like I should have known sooner. In some ways, I wish he never told me. The fact that she and I are good friends makes this feel even more weird. It has popped into my head at random times, including a few times when he and I are being intimate."
What? The fact that he is into his cousin, or
Bro,
That he's
wait,
been
stop.
intimate with his cousin.
oh,
It just feels like it's always in the back of my head.
Now
It's
read
got
the
to the point.
comments.
It's got to the point where I am acting differently around his. I'm gonna have to go to your link in order to find the comments. Like I said, I put all this in my
I'll get
notes.
to 'em.
Okay, so then you can read those. It's gotten to the point that I'm acting differently around his cousin, and she makes and she asked me if everything is okay. I haven't told either of them that this is in my head a lot since I learned this. Am I the asshole for not telling either of them that I feel this way or thinking about moving on from my relationship? Should I just let it go and walk away?
First of all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. That's on you.
I feel like she never should have asked the question if she wasn't prepared to know an answer to it.
They just
Okay.
not telling the story.
Oh,
No, but
yeah.
then
No,
she
she
asked.
dove deeper, bro.
She asked, she's like, so like, were you into your cousin? Like, why would you ask that question? Okay, you literally stated in that when you asked him, oh, like, you know, because that's normal and stuff. First of all, no the fuck it isn't. Never
Yeah,
once have I
yeah.
ever been into any of my cousins.
That's it's not
Okay.
normal. I don't know where she
Second
put
of
that
all-
off at.
Second of all, if
That's
that was the
normal.
case, you
That's
should have
crazy
just
as
assumed
fuck.
he was into her and never asked never asked the question. Right? You never should have asked further, but now you know that information.
Right. What are you gonna do with that?
He's been intimate with his cousin.
As kids, right? Like
They didn't say intimate.
They were teens.
They were
they were rubbing on each other, intimate. Yes.
No.
Intimacy
Rubbing
does
on
not
each other
mean
got
that
carried
it's
away.
like
Rubbing on each
sexual.
other got
Like,
carried
Rubbing on
away.
each other and got carried away.
I was trying to make.
What does got carried away mean?
Right.
That's
Exactly.
intimate.
Right.
Got carried away is
I
this
hate it here.
You already know.
That's exercise.
Yeah,
That was the push-up.
doing fucking Pilates and
I don't think
shit.
they can see me anyway. I don't think they can
Naked?
see me. No.
Listen,
Alright.
It was downward dog.
it's one thing to like, especially as a
Spread
kid,
eagle.
to find somebody attractive,
The starfish.
right? They're in their teens. In my teens, I understood that family is family, and they're not a sexual person. Like,
They're
at
off
all.
limits.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they were in high school.
I have questions. Oh,
Bro, they are too grown.
No, that's
They are
big.
too grown.
That's
That's
wild.
Yeah.
Oh my
Alright.
Cause he said growing up, I'm thinking
I
as
don't
like
want to
kids,
comment.
as kids
Stop
like.
comment with 329 upvotes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it happens. Speaking on behalf of a friend, of course,
White people.
if his other past relationships don't bother you, then maybe try not to dwell on this. Experimentation happens. It's not the end of the world.
White people.
OP, thanks for this. It's reassuring. It's just been on my mind constantly. I agree. It's probably more common than we know.
White
So
people.
I'm gonna skip to the next one for you because they go on a lot. In that
We need to locate these these people that are commenting this
Someone.
because
They
I
can
bet
help.
we need to build a geographical like map to display or
West
represent
Virginia.
these
No.
votes, huh?
It was all West Virginia.
Yes, police.
Yeah.
That comment
area
right
too.
there. Like, absolutely
That
not.
area, South Carolina.
else. I
What?
bet it will fade.
Alabama.
Surprise information about your partner's development during
That
puberty,
comment.
which relates to their adult sexuality.
You gotta be specific.
It's
when you
very
say Alabama,
possibly
little
going to be startling. I know I'm extra sensitive about anything intimacy and sexual related. That is barely
Al-
it's barely that. It's
I'm
more
from
common
Alabama.
than
I ain't
that.
never tried to fuck one of our cousins. though.
Anything sex stuff about a partner will get more attention than it really needs. So it's not unusual for you either, and then it will fade. Bet you anything that a couple months from now it will be almost forgotten, especially because life is always throwing something at us to deal with and take up our attention. Hope the weird feelings go away soon.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I hope you're right. You're wise. Fingers crossed, I guess. He was fucking his cousin, girl. What are we
Bro.
talking about?
Did you say
Hold
girl?
on.
Yeah, I said girl.
Wait,
The
wait,
thing
wait.
You
is-
said girl.
Close enough.
The thing is, there's a psychology behind like doing bad behaviors, right? When you tell one lie, you're more likely to to rationalize telling another.
Yep.
Okay, so they've already fucked. There's nothing stopping them from like getting
They
drunk
fucked?
and yes, and then
We're
rationalizing,
assuming.
and then rationalizing like
We're
I mean we
assuming.
already did it. It's not like we can undo it. We might as well do it again.
Pornhub
Like
at its
it is
finest.
so easy to do that, especially
Not
after you've already
that's
taken
normally
that
how it
leap.
goes
Oh,
down.
Pornhub.
Absolutely not.
Bro.
I said cornhole. My bad. I just find this.
Did I tell y'all? Oh, fuck. I have a story that somebody wrote in with. Oh, I gotta read it to y'all. Oh, it's fucked up.
So read it, Marcus.
Are we done with this one? What's
No,
happening?
we're not. No.
I mean, I think it is because like not be funny. We don't learn more. We just learn that she's gonna try to move past it.
Wait, wait, wait.
That's crazy.
I'm
Hold up.
What's her question in this? Like, is she trying to
Is
figure
there
out?
an edit? Is there an
No,
edit?
there's not an edit. It's a comment that make it worse. Timer going off. Someone said it's wicked common. My brother and cousin were caught, and it turned out the two were totally separate cousins were caught. There was like 50 lots of siblings going around. Long story short, everyone in this motherfucking is I don't even know the word. They're trying to like downplay how bad this is. I had the word.
They're dirty. You can say
Because
it.
that blew me away.
Everyone in what?
Everyone in the comment section is trying to downplay the fact that it was
Because they
cousins
y'all
fucking.
fucking your cousins. That's why, bro. Yo, hey, It's not that bad, guys. Everybody's doing it.
Listen,
All right.
guys.
Right.
This comment says it's okay because he was honest. She responds, you're
So-
right. He has been honest about it, and he's probably relieved
Matt,
to tell me.
just
It's
stop.
just stuck
You
in
gonna
my
keep
head right
knocking it
now.
down.
Okay. I've had.
Matt is very animated.
I've met. Like I have two male cousins. One's a half cousin, and then one's like my dad's sister's kid.
They fuck each other. Like, what are you doing with
Nope.
this?
Two guys. Both of them have tried to fuck me.
Oh.
Okay?
Shit.
See why?
Cousins?
First cousins.
Well, one was white, one was Spanish.
First cousins.
One was a first cousin, one was a half cousin. Okay?
That's still bad.
That's a half
That's still
Bro.
bad. That's still.
Mind you, the first one was on my dad's side.
That's not a half
And
cousin.
his sister was coming to visit.
Uh,
Well, she's like his half sister, so it's my half
I
cousin.
don't know.
But so both half cousins, nasty
Yeah.
bitches either way. Okay, so on my dad's
Still
side,
blood related.
his sister came to visit,
Yeah.
and she has 3 sons. And her oldest son, like we
At
were
best half.
hanging out watching TV in my room, and like he tries to like kind of make a move on me, and I was like,
Less than that.
"Whoa, dude!" And mind you, I'm in like 9th
Because
grade.
like me and
I
my
was like,
sister have different dads. So our kids
He's
are
like,
gonna be
"Oh,
less
like
than half
I
cousins.
figured." I was like, "No, no
They
thanks."
share
We're related,
one-
bro.
They share one
Bro,
eighth of
What are you doing?
Freak me the
same
fuck
DNA.
out, and I didn't know how to handle it because I was not sexually active. I didn't know how to handle it sexually.
Was
Like,
he older?
I think he was like my same age. But yeah, like he made a move on
So
me.
mentally, he was like more. He was faster.
Right.
He was like, "Yo, I'm about to get these."
Cheat.
Like
Then-
trying to rope on you. Like what the? 9th grade. What the fuck were we doing in 9th grade? Like
Fucking.
that.
I was
true.
fucking.
I wasn't.
8th grade.
I was fucking 9th grade.
I
I
was
was
not.
I was getting off.
I was a very good girl.
After
I didn't
that,
do
it
anything
just
until
went-
I was
yeah.
a senior.
Everybody was like, "Oh, you know, I'm really into sports or cars or something like that." I got pussy. I got pussy.
Fuck what y'all
for the
talking
first-
about? Yeah.
Yeah, I got pussy for the first time and it was like, "Yeah, this is it."
So
hold up. I'm gonna have to slide in like 30 minutes when I'm coming back. Just so y'all know.
Where y'all about to go?
so anyway, my second cousin.
I have to slide.
Oh.
Yeah, who is y'all? I ain't leaving. If she coming back, I ain't leaving.
Oh.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
no,
about me now,
okay.
big dog.
She got an appointment.
First of all, what we're not gonna do is that.
Okay, but don't forget about me though, big dog.
I
Hey Matt,
self-improved
I'm tired of you
my
making the
own
fucking
comments.
Alabama comments, cause nigga, I'm from Alabama and I ain't never tried to fuck now one of my cousins.
Now I'm not saying you, but Alabama has
gotta be
made their
specific.
they've made their reputation.
You
They
gotta
got
be
they got to
specific.
lay in that shit, bro. And they're, like she said,
I
they're
want you to
so.
go there and say that to one of them niggas.
I'll go there and
That
tell a
nigga
nigga
blow
to
your
his
ass
face.
down.
Alright,
That nigga
I'm
go
sorry,
on.
but them niggas is not playing like
Them
that.
niggas,
Alright,
them
what if we gonna catch
niggas,
the
listen,
wrong
listen,
one?
them niggas there ain't fucking off with that shit, and most of them crackers there ain't fucking off with that shit.
If you there and you fucking your cousin or talking about fucking your cousin, I'm gonna be like, yo, you fucking your cousin,
I mean,
nigga.
can
That's
I be real?
incest.
Can I be really real?
If you want to fade about that shit,
I'm
we
not
can
gonna
fight
like
about
you
it.
for it. But medically, fucking your cousin is just as bad as fucking behind your brother.
chop.
Fucking
My
your
little-
cousin.
my
is
little
just
brother
as
got
bad as
down.
fucking-
Medically,
12.
medically speaking.
So I ain't gotta
What do you
worry
mean
about
medically speaking?
Because if you fucking raw, right? Anytime, like, and this is how like doctors and shit say they're trying to teach you about like how you could have gotten an STD or something. Let's just use it for that sake. Anyone that you fuck raw, you are now taking on any bodies that they had raw. So let's say, okay, like not to be funny,
That's how doctors
just to use an example, let's say me and Mark fuck raw. I've been taking on all 171 bodies medically. So when they ask
But-
me when they ask me my medical history,
Cousin.
it matters that he has slept with those 171 people raw.
We're not
and I
point,
slept with him
man.
raw.
Faces out here,
Listen.
bro.
Oh my bad, bro. I ain't even trying to do you like that.
It
But
is-
I couldn't use
No.
him or Buddy. I couldn't
But
use him or
that
Buddy.
is the
We're
way
related.
doctors explain it, and
Yeah,
it's
but
not
you could've
just your
used a nigga
fucking
with a
all
number like
170
10.
of
Why
his
would you bring
bodies.
up the 170?
Because
prove
a
that.
number
That's
like that.
That's
Yes,
something that's
yes,
that's
yes.
not something that's like
Bro, they
even
give
even
people
to-
out pamphlets and shit to explain this to try to
Right.
make you like understand.
Mind
Like,
you-
bro, are you gonna?
Maybe-
It's not
yes,
just
I am gonna
170 of his bodies. It's his bodies plus all of the bodies that they fucked
Well,
raw
and
as well.
he's-
It goes in a
yes,
whole
and
line. Like
he's
that's how they
taking on-
explain it.
he's
They put
taking on-
a little tree chart
I'm
on
saying,
it.
and he's taking on anyone that I've smashed raw from there.
But you have to put into consideration that could be the case, but also with that with that scientific study, that bacteria still has to be alive and be culpable to be able to be transmitted, and that's how you would say that, because you can't sit here and say like now because you've had sex with a guy that's had sex with 20 different females raw, you've taken on all of their bacteria from the
Yes,
female.
yes, you can.
No, because
No,
actually,
that's how it works.
that bacteria, one, it may not even be alive still in that person's body, or two, there might not be even any traces of that person's bacteria in their body still. It is more capable of two guys that happen into two different guys that have sex with the same female raw, because they're both going into her.
Okay,
It's a
so
much
I see-
easier.
I see
Listen,
what you're
because
saying.
it's much easier to wash off a pole than to wash out a hole. Like let's like come on.
I can no, hold up. I was gonna say I can see what you're getting at, and I think even if we had like say a doctor here, they would agree. But that doesn't like even though it is less likely because you're having to go through more to like let's just say y'all smashed the same girl. Y'all may have smashed the same girl, but it's not the same as y'all fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, of
let's
course
say
not.
as one. Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Like you're right because it's not gonna be like I don't think it's the same.
But you saying
level of exposure.
But
but you
But-
saying you
Can we
saying
get back-
In
but,
theoretically, they
but
would say
one
like
second,
it's,
because I want to get back to.
but hold
go
on,
ahead.
going back
Would
to
you
what
like
she
some
originally
puppies?
said, because she originally said
Let's have one.
that having sex as a
Careful,
male,
This one is fresh, so it's still a little.
a male
fishy.
having sex with his female cousin is the same as two males fucking the same girl. That's not the same case based off of what you just said then and there. Because
No, I said fucking behind.
guys
like-
fucking behind each other, right? That's not the same thing though. You just said
But
that.
if you and your
They're
cousin
not.
were to fuck the
And
same
they're kinda
person,
squishy.
in theory, medically, y'all have still swapped
Cookies.
bacteria. Y'all have still swapped. Like it wasn't direct. I will say you're right.
Maybe.
It's not direct exposure wise.
Right.
It wasn't direct exposure, but it's still like let's say like how secondhand smoke. Like if I was to vape around you, it's still secondhand exposure. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Hey,
and
would
I'll
you
say
like a
that.
But it's
cookie?
also
Still.
potentially too, because you can't
Marcus,
guarantee that
would you like a
someone's bacteria was fully transmitted or is
Anyway.
still alive in that other person and then has transferred from one person to
I don't
another.
think it's a level of bacteria.
That's what it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I don't think that's how they. I don't think that's the measure.
Like
This new study that came out for that is kind of weird.
But
I'll bring it up. send it to you.
I would
gotta-
say like I would actually like to read that.
The smallest piece of DNA, transmittable DNA, would be bacteria. Some sort of saliva or some sort of
Well,
DNA
that's-
strand, like semen. It's got to be something that's
You're
bacteria.
gonna take.
okay,
You're gonna
okay,
take some.
okay.
You're gonna but what they're talking about is on a cellular level, and it's a recently fairly new.
But what are the
study.
cells made of?
Yeah,
They have to be made out of something.
Yeah,
right?
but not all
and that's
cells are
typically bacteria that your body has.
typically, but that's what I was saying.
Everyone's
I
body-
haven't read that. Yeah, I haven't read that much on it, so that's why I was like, I really can't really. I'm not gonna be able to contribute.
They can't
much to
explain. They have to be able to explain.
The
it.
scientists have, and they're doing it right now, but it's under fire, and it's getting pushed back. It's doing what normal scientific things do, which is why I'm willing to understand it more. I'm just waiting for the conclusion to come out, because it's literally biologists talking to people who are like, yeah, that the biologists came up with the results, but other scientists are like, yeah, but that's not that.
Oh, so they're still like debating.
Yeah, they're like it. The study came out.
Right.
Some people are like, that don't make sense. We need to do another peer review study. And so now it's basically going through its second. It's going to go through its second live group. It's going to have its
Phase.
controlled group. Yeah, it's going to go through its second phase.
So they need people that's fucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that last.
I want to know how much they paying though. That's what I'm trying to
Could
find
have been
out.
nothing longer.
I think once you let it. Like,
But anyway,
harden up,
I'll be a
it's fine.
guinea pig to that one.
So the only reason why I remember this story that I pulled, and this one was a write-in, by the way.
Mhm.
I talked to Mir about it the other day,
Mhm.
the other night, right before I went to sleep, just because it was a write-in. It came in at night, and I was like, Mir, this shit is crazy. So some guy wrote into us and was talking, and he said, so there's been a lot. There's this just to catch y'all up, just in case y'all are on the internet culture or whatever. There was this little web series that went around, and it was kind of fucking ancestral, and it was a brother and sister duo, and they're cannibalistic.
Okay.
Wait,
So
okay.
they kill people, and then they have like an ancestral, like borderline ancestral relationship.
So they eat people and they fuck each other.
yeah.
Okay.
Weirdos. But so this guy says, been on the internet for a while, seen all the memes that are kind of like normalizing incest or whatever. decide that I'm gonna flirt with my sister. She's open to it. We jokingly one day say we decide to take a 23andMe test. Both of them decide to take a 23andMe test. Comes back that they're not related.
Mm-hmm.
That they're not related. So they're like, we always kind of felt like we weren't, like we didn't have the same parents, like she was adopted or something, because she doesn't have any of the mannerisms of her parent. Anyway, so they end up fucking. They're fucking for like several months.
But they think
every day. And he goes on to say that we were fucking every day, but they don't think that they're actual siblings.
But they know that they're siblings. Their relationship is siblings. Brother.
Yeah,
and
but they
sister.
said they never felt that way. I mean, this is
They
what,
also feel like fucking each other.
Anyway,
so I'm
yeah,
So
telling
like their social relationship is siblings, but they're not related.
yeah, from what they thought. It gets deep, bro.
Okay.
Anyway, so he writes in and says, Mom comes home one day catching us. We've been at it for almost 8 months now.
Oh my god.
Mom comes home, opens the door, sees us in the middle, proceeds to start bawling her eyes out. You remember me telling you this now? She's bawling her eyes out.
What was the position?
He was probably hitting it from the back.
You know, probably
That's-
killing his
For her to
sister.
start bawling?
The sister is the first one to pipe up
She was
during
on
the
top.
act and says, "It's okay, Mom. Like, we know we're not related. We did a 23andMe test.
Word.
Like this is okay." And the mom goes, "Y'all are fucking idiots. The test was wrong." She's like, "The test has to be wrong. Y'all are definitely related." So they send in another test, and it comes back like the mom and the dad, because the mom calls the dad at this point. The mom and the dad, the dad's beside himself. They send in another test. The test comes back and proves to them that they're related.
That's nasty work.
Bruh. You think it's nasty now.
Don't say she's pregnant.
The daughter proceeds, after they find out this, his sister, he's like, "My sister wants nothing to do with me. She throws up even at the mention of my name now." And he goes, "And I feel kind of bad. I feel like 23andMe owes us some type of compensation for fucking up our lives."
No.
Because y'all
No.
Wait,
fuck.
what?
No.
Wait.
Don't try to
He
blame
gets
that on
first.
them.
Right.
He goes,
Y'all was fucking each other
he
before
goes-
y'all found out.
He goes, "She's expressed to one of her close friends who told me that she still loves me,
Love's crazy.
but she can't stand being next to me.
Oh, that's tough.
And I really don't know what to do because I kind of want to keep fucking my sister."
Oh my god, bro. No fucking way. Wipe out.
He goes on to say, like, "We've already passed the point of no return, and
No, bro.
we were enjoying ourselves while we were doing it. I don't understand why it's a problem
That's
now.
not how that happens. That's not how that works. It's like, oh, we've been doing
What
it
can
all
I
this
do?
time.
What do y'all think I can do to at least save my sibling relationship with my sister, or try to restore my family life?"
Leave.
That shit dead, bro.
Leave. That's all you can do, is you can leave.
Just so y'all know, the dad moved out, got an apartment, just so the son and the sister would be separated.
Bro, that's...
Just let them fuck. Like, I don't know what you can do at this point, bro. Just let them keep it in the family, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, that's crazy, bro. At this point, like, I don't think it's a matter of like it's too far gone though. Like,
There's no
What?
recovery.
no, but like it
Imagine meeting.
continuing to do it is still worse.
No, it is. But imagine meeting these 10 years down the line and being like, I could have been your father.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Bro, imagine trying to have
Bro,
a
I don't think they've
relationship
given her a
after that.
pregnancy test. She might well could be pregnant. That'd be funny as fuck. I hope we
No,
get an update
no.
to that
They
study.
can't
I
have that baby,
hope.
bro. They can't have
For
So,
that.
their case,
They can't have that
that
baby.
is not.
Well,
Imagine
for
later
whose
down the
case? He
road
wants
she
to
tries
keep
to get
fucking
into a
insisting.
relationship with somebody else, or he tries to get into a relationship with somebody
And
else,
now you gotta meet that nigga.
and one of your nosy ass, annoying ass cousins is like, that's why he fucked his sister.
I'm sorry. I'm the annoying ass,
Now-
nosy ass cousin because piss me off and I'm lighting everybody up.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Y'all ain't
There's-
shit.
Airing
Piss
everybody.
me off,
No
piss
way.
me off bad enough. I'm absolutely airing that nigga out.
Airing everybody.
That's
Bro,
dirty as fuck.
there's now no way
Y'all
that they
ain't
can be in a
shit. Y'all
relationship
No, it'd be
without that
different. It'd be
hanging
different.
over their head.
It'd be different if let's say, like
Bruh,
Maggie
to their-
told-
Because they're gonna still
To
some
their
degree,
credit, bro, they
come-
didn't think they were related.
to
Bro,
their credit.
that's bullshit.
They grew up
Right
together.
That's bullshit.
You know, he's trying to be devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Ain't no devil's advocate.
Nah, bro. Like I'm just saying.
The
They
devil's
said.
telling the story. He
I'm
don't
sorry.
need an advocate.
You trying to
All I'm
rationalize
saying-
this shit for some type of reason?
Hey,
I don't
listen,
know. There's
listen.
no
I
rationalizing.
could, my
this
little
shit.
brother could have been adopted. I could have known he was adopted, and still no fucking way I could look at my little brother and be like, I'd smash. Never.
Yeah, I could
that shit
never
makes me
play like
sick.
that. I could never.
I watched him grow up. He was
Or
in diapers. I've
but
seen him
go
in diapers.
through with it is crazy. Like, and to have been doing it for months. These niggas said they've been fucking for months. Like,
8.
no.
Also,
Like,
why would that not be a conversation you had with your parents? Hey, like, we sent in these tests.
Right? Why you?
What was like? Which
Because-
one of us is
because-
adopted?
because look, they
knew
were
in advance
flirting.
They wanted to fuck.
Yeah, they
Right.
knew since they knew since they were feeling each other out that the fucking was about to happen.
But that's
Bro,
disgusting.
they were living
They were
in
looking
blissful
for-
ignorance.
They needed the evidence so they could go ahead and start fucking.
They needed confirmation to
That's-
justify why the fuck
Yeah.
they were doing.
Bro,
That's why.
no.
That's what
You
it
know
was.
what's crazy? I think the brother may have altered the
Yeah.
page results.
Probably not.
Nah.
I don't think he went that far into it.
Nah.
I think because those tests like do be fucked up a little piece. So there's people like
No, like
I feel
because
like
he said
that
when they
shit
wrote
does
in
not
when
matter.
they wrote in and said that the test results had to be wrong, they sent them another free box.
Oh, just
To-
to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way.
He was dead serious. He asked inside his thing. He was like, "Do you think that I have a legal case here?"
No.
But they said I feel like we're not that related. Like
Like they said,
y'all
they
say
always
that,
felt
but y'all
way.
feel like fucking each other. That's why y'all
Yeah,
feel
like,
like y'all
that's
not
crazy.
related.
Y'all was trying to rationalize the fact that you wanted to beat your sister down, bro.
On God, and that's crazy.
Yeah, because could not.
That's disgusting.
Could not.
I'm sorry, the fact that y'all went to those lengths to fuck in the first place is crazy.
Is there nobody else in y'all's hometown? Like nobody?
Right. No.
There's not a
Like,
there's nobody.
You could have went and got your sister's fucking doppelganger running
Friend.
around this bitch.
Her
But
friend,
you got her.
her friend or something, bro. Like,
No, he could have at least got a doppelganger.
He could have got.
If he wanted it that
He could have got somebody grandma.
doppelganger
I know
is
there's an old lady.
also that's bad too.
It
She
is,
looks
but
like
it's
your
less
sister.
It's less bad than
It's-
your sister.
Okay, we can play the less of two evils, but still, that's still fucking disgusting.
No,
one
This
is
girl-
blood related,
No.
one isn't. It just looks like her.
No, I'm just
It's,
saying it's still
that's
absolutely
weird,
horrible.
nigga.
Right.
That's still weird, nigga. You want
It's,
somebody
but
to
one
look
is
at
weird
you.
and
We're not
one is
arguing for
illegal
it
in
not being
almost
weird.
all 50 states.
You still want to fuck your sister?
Actually, it's not.
I just learned that incest is illegal in almost every single state.
Yeah, almost.
Actually, I think it is illegal in every state, just not every county.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Either way,
That's
It's
That-
not illegal in. It's not illegal in.
And you were wrong about prostitution in Florida. There is no place in Florida that prostitution is illegal, and even Nevada,
You mean
the
legal?
whole that where prostitution is legal. In Nevada,
it is legal.
the state itself has laws against
Tampa
prostitution,
Street is
but
legal
there are like
prostitution.
3 counties
Right.
where it is legal.
Oh, so it's federally illegal, but
Yes.
state-wise, there's like certain spots where it's
Only one state in
In
the
Nevada.
entire of Americas
Yeah.
All right. There's a
has
street.
certain counties where it's
There's a
illegal.
street in Tampa called the Red. It's literally just called Red Light, and that entire street, that entire section of the street is there's brothels on it. That's what it's there for.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal business.
It's legal.
No, there's no way it's legal business.
It's,
So this is a public legal entity
yes, they pay taxes.
I
on
can't never
pussy.
have a nigga who go to Tampa on the
Probably not
weekends.
on the pussy itself, but
Okay.
No.
to have their brothel open there.
It's a front for like what? Like are you looking this up on Google or some shit? Like is this
Like
a front business, or are they out there like they're freely promoting
Yeah,
prostitution?
yeah, like they don't have the bitches in the window like they did over in Germany, but it's like you know what that street's for. There's red lights all up and down the street. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, I mean, but that's one thing if that's what it's known for. But if it's like
That's no.
if
like,
it's legally
the cops
promoted,
don't even arrest people.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
It's grandfathered in.
I could.
They probably fucking too.
Yeah, the
Tampa,
cops are probably
it's the Tampa
regulars.
They are allowed to conduct business due to Tampa's bathhouse ordinance law that was issued to the county before the abolishment of prostitution.
So they grandfathered in.
They're grandfathered in.
Oh my god.
It's because they call it a. They do it like they do overseas. It's called a bathhouse.
bathhouse. But
Yeah.
a bathhouse is different than a
Yeah, but you know what they're doing in that one, bro. Like we know.
This is me on so many occasions.
I ain't gonna lie. If somebody, we got a bachelor party on the 22nd.
First of
for
all,
my-
I love
my
Katie.
homeboy.
Don't even
They
get me
want to go to
started.
Orlando.
You going to Tampa?
I'm like, no, nigga. I'm like, let's go to Miami, nigga. What are you doing, bro? But they don't want to do that. They don't want to. They don't want to do that. I'm like, nigga, I'll have strippers in the
Bro,
suite
I love that.
all day, nigga.
Y'all
All
going to
week.
Miami? I can call KT. He'll get us.
If we're going to Miami, we're good. But they want to go to Orlando. I don't really know any strippers like that in Orlando. I know
Rachel's. That's
I know,
it.
but Rachel's, nigga.
That's it.
Rachel's.
That's it.
Ill.
That's it.
Fuck. They be having old ass ladies in there, fat bitches. Like, I'm just.
Nah, Rachel's upgraded. It's not that bad anymore.
I don't know. I haven't been there in like 2 years, so
Yeah.
maybe if
They
you've been
they
there,
upped it.
I don't know. I can't do it. It's not me.
Why
It's
are you
not
looking
me.
at me?
All
I
right.
feel like that little laugh was when you picked up on what I said earlier.
So it's not that prostitution is legal
It's okay.
in the red light districts, but they're called
In the red light districts.
prostitution exclusion zones. And it's so that way it helps the cops because there's so many prostitutes. It helps the cops just like keep the rest of the city
That's what I told you.
in place, but it's technically not legal.
So they have like a designated area of prostitution.
Yeah,
like,
like,
get the
it's
fuck
like-
But
outta
they're
here,
like,
dog.
look, we're trying to deal with the real crimes. If you're gonna fuck, at least do it over there. Like, that's what that is.
Nigga, that means it's legal. Like, if the cops ain't fucking with me, that means it's legal.
At least fuck in the corner. Leave
That's
the room
like
clear.
cops don't fuck with you for weed right now. That means it's legal.
That's
it.
not what that means.
They're not the ones that
Because
what the fuck?
if they want to arrest you
It's
for
legal.
it, but if they want to arrest you for it, they could. So
Not on the
it's
county
not-
level. They'd have to send the feds, and the FBI's not worried about me
They
smoking
can
Nick.
still arrest you for having a small amount of weed, though. You guys have to realize that. Like, even if you have a couple grams, that's still they legally
Federally,
can
yes.
arrest you.
But then they gotta file federal charges.
But they can still arrest you. It doesn't matter what. I mean, yeah, they have to do more stringent.
Yeah, but so they're not gonna
paperwork,
do it because them niggas ain't doing that. These niggas don't even want to have longer classes so
But
they
it's-
can become police. They don't. They definitely ain't doing that paperwork. Then niggas gonna sit there and be like, I gotta do how much paperwork? Hey, let him out. Let him out.
But they still could arrest you on some fuck shit though, if they wanted
They're gonna be
to.
like, here go your
Yeah,
weed
they
back,
could,
sir.
but-
Hey, yo, take this weed. Actually, here's more weed.
Yeah, you go. I know you got a kid at home. You know,
Honestly,
go do what
it's
you gotta do.
not even like they obviously could arrest you if they had a hair up their ass, but even the courts are going to be like, why? Like
Yeah.
their lawyers would have a field day with
I'm
it.
not saying that,
Right now,
that it
it's-
wouldn't get dismissed or you wouldn't get some light.
He's just saying they could do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
They
is,
still arrest you for it.
what I'm
That's
saying.
what I was agreeing.
What I'm saying is, nigga, I know I've been there, and I only know that because like I know when I was over there hanging out in Tampa, they were like, oh yeah, you'll take your ass over there thinking you about to go get you some legal cat, and your ass will end up robbed.
Yeah.
They gonna take your shoes and everything, like cause them niggas know who an out of towner, and the hood niggas is just waiting on the outside, on the outskirts. You done got you some, your guard's down. As soon as you pull up to that stop sign,
So we're refining to this designated location so that way we can also control other crime as well. That's their justifying purpose.
they're
or clause
justifying
behind
purpose.
this.
Well, for me, I know it's the bathhouse ordinance that got Tampa's through. Other red house like districts, I don't know. The bathhouse ordinance for Tampa is what got that street it's grandfathered in status.
Bathhouses are fire. I'm not gonna lie. Have you know what a bathhouse is?
Yes,
Okay. I'm gonna say you seen Rush Hour where they go in
I
and
just,
he's picking all the girls. He's like, I want you, and then they go in there.
I've watched animes. I've watched like
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
then,
like-
yeah, that you know. Then.
and it explains it like so.
I've never been to one, but I would.
I have.
I've never been
I
to
would
one.
definitely.
They bathe you better than you bathe yourself. I promise
I
you
bet they get the balls, the taint, all
If
that.
we get a jet tub, I got you.
Big brush,
that. No
hands.
Oh.
They tickle in it. Damn.
soap.
Hold on,
Hands.
huh?
Soft in a
Huh.
bitch. Soft in a bitch.
Like let me get the crack.
Not back there.
What
They
is
ask
this?
you. They
They're
ask
talking
you
about
before you get started.
the
They
bitches
ask you
cleaning
before
them
you
in
get started
bathhouses.
if they can clean behind you because they ain't trying
You
to
know
get
what
knocked
though?
out.
Did y'all watch?
I was like, stop at my lower back. I showed her. I said, right here. Right here, you
Yeah,
get
I
that.
was-
my back. I need to stop right there above.
Oh no, bro! I took
I
it 2
never
inches
realized
above that because I don't
that.
want you to even think that we tempted
No,
back
yeah,
there.
I need you to go like this once you get there. Don't
Yeah,
go like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I need you to go like
I don't
this.
want this. I want this.
Yeah, I
This.
need to go like this.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
I got the rest.
She just told me to
So
pull my
in-
towel up to
In
make the line. I
Florida,
was like, oh,
like he
bet.
said,
Oh,
Pull
look.
my
the
towel. No, pull my towel.
county
She-
has pretty much said, look, keep the fucking on that side of the street, and we can we'll ignore it.
That's
But
crazy.
federally, if the
That
the
those
government
businesses
wanted
there
to
get
come
taxed
in
a lot more than
and
anybody else.
shut all
though.
that down,
So they know.
federally they could. Nevada, not even like
They probably-
federally, could they go in and
probably
shut them
should've
down unless it was created
You
into
wanna know
law?
you want to know who got that through?
The brothel bunnies.
Nope, the mafia.
Facts.
The mafia is actually who got that law passed. They were like, we're shutting down
Bro,
prostitution everywhere. They said, do
speaking
y'all want more speakeasies?
Yeah.
Do y'all want the same thing that happened with the liquor prohibition? They're like, we gotta have some place to do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
some
you want
these
us
women,
to shoot this bitch up? Like, what are you talking about?
Dude,
we're already mad. Take some pussy away from
Yeah,
us.
right? Come on, man. What are you talking about?
do you know Selena, the Spanish
We
singer
gonna
who was
start
shot by
going
her manager
Hey,
and died?
we about to
What
stop
you
the
finna
war.
say about
Fuck
Selena?
that nigga.
What?
What?
What you finna say about Selena,
She
Myra?
was
The
killed by
cops
one of
ain't gonna have no
No,
wives.
she
Keep
was
fucking
killed by
going.
her manager.
The
Yeah,
manager
yeah,
killed
yeah,
her?
Yes.
the lady who was
The
she was
old lady,
managing
yeah.
her gift, not her gift club, her fan club, and like her other stuff, kind of like her
The
fashion.
money where she got
Yeah.
from fans and all that, and she shot her because Selena found out that she was taking a lot of the money,
Right.
right? And she asked her to stop. Mind you, this is someone who had been very close to the family, and she's seen her as an aunt. Shot her in cold blood because Selena told her she needed to stop stealing the money. Anyway, she gets out of prison in 2025, and all the gangs, bro, all the Spanish gangs straight up said when the bitch went to prison, first of all, if she gets off on these charges, we'll kill her. And now they said, wait till the bitch gets out. We're gonna kill her. Like, I hope the fuck she does step out on these
Niggas hold a
streets.
grudge.
Hey, if I'm rich,
Hell yeah, they're holding a grudge.
if I'm rich,
Hey,
money,
Selena
I'll
was
fuck
bad.
her.
Bro,
Yeah,
I ain't
will
gonna lie.
shoot her.
I've never wanted to join a gang.
We
Until
don't
now.
condone violence.
We do not condone violence.
I love how we got here from, you know, this nigga wanted
You
to.
talked about the mafia and it reminded me.
Hey, all I'm saying is that this nigga still wanted to fuck his sister, and we just left that nigga alone.
But that's because
Bro,
there
bro,
ain't shit else to say to that nasty
There's nothing else
motherfucker.
to say about that
He
nigga.
can't-
Weird as fuck.
And didn't
Right.
he write in?
Yeah, he wants to know how he can save
You're
his family.
fucking sick.
It ain't no way to say the family, nigga. You a fuck
That's
nigga.
what
Max said they might as well
therapy.
just keep fuck. They might as well just move and keep fucking.
At this point, I mean, you might as well. Shit,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
already
y'all-
here full
y'all gonna have
sin,
to-
but shit, I mean, that's about it.
Bullshit.
Change y'all names.
It's already too late. The damage done. You're already there.
So keep fucking.
Change y'all names.
You're
Y'all might as
still
well.
Hey, yo, that's what Kevin Gates said
Hey.
when they said that nigga was fucking his cousin.
Okay, but did he?
I guarantee
did he
you,
say
though-
he didn't know that. And
Yeah,
then
he
found
said
out
he
and then
did.
Just kept
They
fucking
did
her?
not know.
He
Yeah,
did
and then
know.
he just kept fucking.
He did know, nigga. He
Did
did
he
know.
say he didn't?
He capped, nigga.
How he know?
That nigga knew he was
How
fucking
we know
his
what
cousin.
Kevin Gates know?
That nigga knew he was
This-
fucking his
even if
cousin,
he
bro.
did, it wouldn't
His
surprise
auntie
me.
told him that was his
Okay,
cousin,
okay,
nigga,
okay,
right?
but listen,
And
but
then
listen.
what happened? He's like, so.
But listen.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's saying before that they didn't know they was cousins because Kevin Gates said they didn't find out till they went to the family reunion.
But then he was like, it don't
Well,
matter.
yeah,
to
we
me.
already know. We might as well keep it going.
That's terrible, nigga. That. Oh
I
my
didn't say it was
God,
good,
bro.
man. I just said Kevin Gates said.
They might as well go start an OnlyFans because that's a whole fetish thing. They gonna make bands off that, bro.
Bro, you
That's-
see the weird shit Kevin
That's
Gates
the
does?
only
That surprises
positive
you?
outcome, bro.
You see the weird shit Kevin Gates does? That surprises you? It was surprising.
That's
me at
still
all.
What
nasty.
do Kevin be doing that's that bad? Other than that.
Fucking his
Spit that
cousin.
bitch's mouth.
Kevin be doing some.
Like on stage, how the bitch sit like this, mouth open, spit in the bitch mouth.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
I know, I've heard of people that like that shit. Couldn't be me.
I had a girl that wanted to
random
spit in her mouth.
Bro, you don't even know this.
Yeah,
nigga.
I've heard of like.
So
I
you let
know-
C Breezy spit in your mouth?
Mm,
Oh my god, niggas is weird.
Chris
man.
Brown? That's crazy. He gonna spit in your mouth and smack you right after.
I'll whoop Chris' ass. First of all,
You think so? That's
well,
what
we're
Rihanna
not
thought
even-
too.
Cause
first of all,
you sitting there talking about like having transmitting everything. Think about him spitting in your mouth. All the girls that he
You think my 170 bodies
Full
are done?
sin.
Uh-huh.
Full sin.
Yeah.
Daisy, just full sin.
Real
It's
think
alright,
about
just
that
full
shit.
sin.
Think about all
Full
that shit.
sin. They'll be like fucking the nigga,
All-
and then he tell you, oh, I got an
all the
STD.
ass he
Full
done
sin, might as
ate.
well keep fucking him. You
You're
got it
not
now.
fucking me wrong. Y'all crazy.
Alright.
But you know,
See Breezy?
also,
You think he putting on a rubber?
also, let me say this.
Probably.
Chris Brown don't like dark women. He especially don't like big women. That's one of them niggas I have to carry a conversation first to make sure you're not finna whoop my ass later. Alright?
He might.
We just talking about
You got back
giving.
to
Number
Keely.
one, number
We
He
talking
got-
about the hypothetical given the situation.
Yeah, I'm giving y'all the hypotheticals. Alright?
Alright.
So,
yeah, that
that's-
nigga was,
I think
that
that
nigga
was
was
the-
here right now.
And was like, Daisy, let me
we
spit
not
in your
finna
mouth.
do that.
Hypothetically,
That nigga
this is
was-
all we gonna hear on the wall.
That nigga was here right now.
Spit on my mouth. Spit on my mouth is crazy.
Exactly, but you don't give a fuck.
Man,
It's
I
crazy.
love Chris
But
Brown.
on
real bad.
stage though, if he called you up and was like, "Let me spit in your mouth,"
On
that's when
stage,
Kevin
it's crazy.
did it. That's when Kevin had the bitch sit on
God.
stage like this, head tilted back, mouth open, and spit like you could walk.
I've
you
never
could
been
see
that
her
big of a
spit.
fan
Like this
for
nigga
anybody.
standing over her
If
like ass.
I could not.
Listen,
And
I'm
you
telling
could see the spit
I think
drop
people-
in his
people-
whole mouth.
If
people
some-
think I'm
When that
capping.
nigga said he wanted to see his wife get fucked by somebody else and then her send the video back home. That's
Yeah.
So
what
anyway, what I was
Yeah,
saying,
that
people
too,
be thinking
bro. That
I'm
nigga weird,
capped.
bro.
When I say, first of all, voices do a thing for me. So Chris Brown, it's not a second question for me. Number one. Number two,
You sit here.
y'all don't know shit about what I do when doors are closed. So what we're not gonna do
We
is
speculate.
cap like y'all can judge.
We know.
But you gonna see Breezy spread your mouth on stage.
Oh, hold
That
up.
was my
We
Yeah,
all
keep it-
grown.
That's-
We all
that's what my
grown
question
here.
was.
all I want. I just
I'll be
want.
back.
Don't forget about me, big dog.
Be safe.
No, I'm coming
It's
back.
alright. I have Matt take me home.
I'm going home.
Oh,
I'll be back.
I was gonna say I have Matt take me home anyway.
That's hilarious. If Selma Hayek just walked up to me while I was in a public place,
Bet
And
you
just
couldn't
spit in my
let me
mouth.
spit in your mouth on stage.
I like nothing happened. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, that's crazy.
I can't. I can't.
Selma Hayek, nigga, bro.
First off,
I just watch ass.
I have an issue
Spit
with
in your
bodily
mouth?
fluids.
Yeah.
bro, I couldn't. But something about that seems like it's very submissive to me. First off, bitch, you can't spit on me in the first.
No.
don't spit.
No,
don't-
I'm not gonna say any and everybody. That's why I said I prefaced
don't
that
care who the
specifically
bitch
with
is.
a very specific person.
I know, but I don't got one. I'm just saying.
Oh,
we definitely.
everybody
I
got
ain't
one.
no.
Everybody got one.
I don't.
No.
There's
Okay.
not one, bro. There are people in this
Sorry,
world that I'm like, damn, that's daddy, and he could do whatever, but
Not
he really
yet.
could not do whatever.
Not yet.
I never.
No, I've
be
never
one.
been that
There's somebody out there
fangirly
for
about
everybody.
anybody.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that somebody for me knows better than spit on me because I'll uppercut your bitch ass.
They probably don't. They probably don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's who they are.
Yeah,
They are who they are.
that's okay. They
that's
no,
the
no,
only-
that's who they
that's
think.
Only person.
But you look like
That is
a
the
happy
only
puppy.
person
And
that.
I don't know what he doing, but then your face dropped.
What happened?
Because when you said me, she looked like a happy puppy, and I don't know what the fuck you did. Because then I looked this way, and her face kind of like.
He didn't acknowledge. It was fine. Hurt my feelings just
Look
low
like, when you
key.
look like when a little kid come in, he tell hey nigga, go sit down, you in trouble. They be happy as fuck to come home, then damn, you
No,
call.
we y'all talking about?
Listen,
Listen,
I'm
listen.
trying to figure out because when she said me, she was happy, and then
Yeah, she looked
Buddy
like a
looked
happy
over
puppy.
there, and then she went like this, and Buddy was like, "Oh," and Buddy
I
just
could
thought
do
that was funny.
Matt, you know, you get happy to come home, and then you realize, damn, I'm in trouble. Fuck, the teacher did call today. Damn.
Anyway, bro, I just can't. I know you saying that that's who that person would be, but I'd have to reset her. I'd have to hit her in the back of the head with oranges or something.
I don't know. We'd have to get on that level. Like,
Not even then.
you gotta be up there.
Not even then.
Beyonce?
Hell no.
No.
Nah.
Halle Berry, nope.
I was about to say, damn. You knew I was about to say
I
Halle
knew
Berry.
it. I knew you
I was
was
about to
going.
say Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, no.
Oh, no, not Halle Berry. I can't do Halle Berry. But, like, Jennifer Lopez.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Shakira, no.
Nah, you staging. Nah, I'm not talking about that. I have very specific women that just be thinking about all day.
So you know what I think about all day?
Selena can't do it.
You know, she might have been able
You
Money
to.
can
seen
spit.
her,
I
bro?
let money spit in
You
my
ever
mouth.
seen
Hell
her?
no.
Yep.
You know how dirty money
I
is?
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You gonna get a
I
dollar
might
bill
let
that's
Selena
a stripper's
spit in
ass.
I might.
I might.
I don't give a fuck.
Maybe.
She was fine, and she was thick.
I don't like money. I like power. Power gets you money.
I'm not talking about all
Money gets you
that.
power though too.
Nah, no it don't.
Yes it do.
Money gets you a bunch of fake niggas.
I know niggas who off power.
Bunch of
they ain't
snakes in
finna
the
have nobody
grass.
touch a nigga. Nigga, I give you $5 to go touch a nigga. You gonna go touch.
If I got power, I don't need money.
It all depends on what type of power you got, I guess.
Just power.
Well, in today's world, it's kind of like they go hand in hand. Like, you don't have one without having the other typically, so.
I mean, money is it what people use?
a
Now it's just
component of power.
now it's just a number. Now it's just a number on a bank statement.
Oh yeah, right.
That's all money really is. It's not like you
But
have.
if you have money, you have power.
You just have yeah, but there's not like to me. Back in the day when money equaled physical wealth, like gold was money. That made sense to me. Now it's just a bunch of paper that we
right.
print out.
Yeah, now-
we print out
yeah,
inside
now-
the thing, and I can just say how much money I have, and people are just gonna believe me.
No, I'm gonna question.
Look at how many. Yeah, you might, but not everybody.
I'm
Like,
saying, because you
how
said
many
you
mother-
10 million up, nigga. Let me see that shit.
how many motherfuckers are on Instagram right now? Ty Lopez is a prime example. That nigga had
The
nothing.
format has changed, bro.
No, it's not. It's
The
the,
format
same.
has
They
changed.
just had that one nigga that
Of course,
just.
the format has changed. You said you went from gold to now
No, but what I'm saying
paper
is like.
currency. That one you could turn to digital, and like no one knows. Like back then, you had to have
Yeah, but
the
what I'm
gold.
saying.
Like,
Yeah, but there were even people back then who pretended to have more gold than they had.
but you couldn't really because if you
Yes, you did. You just traveled around. They had that guy who went through all of Greece and did that,
But
and
then
nobody realized he was broke because he carried around a big chest that looked like it had a lot of gold in it. And niggas just automatically assumed he had a lot of gold in it.
Right, but then
So
you
they
could-
would just give him shit off
could-
the strength, thinking he was gonna pay him.
You could call
And then
that nigga out.
and by the end of the week, that nigga was just gone.
Exactly. You could
Niggas
call
was
that
like,
nigga out.
niggas was like, what the fuck all the money with?
Nowadays, you know, niggas.
He done
just say
took.
that.
I'll never forget that story. He pulled up in the village, took 3 of this farmer's daughters, just rolled out. They was like, the farmer was like, oh,
He ain't pay for that shit up front.
hell no.
Them niggas stupid.
But you thought he had money because he rode up. He rode up with
Fuck
6
that
horses.
nigga.
He
Ain't
rode
no
up with
back
6
end.
horses.
Ain't nothing.
Nigga, if you had a horse back in the day, nigga.
Front end though.
Yeah, yeah, but
back in the day,
yeah, if you had a horse back in the day, that's
was
like a
dumb.
nigga. That's like a nigga rolling up in a Rolls Royce, being
Yeah,
like, "Hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna plug you in." You gonna be
Can
like,
I
"Oh
be
shit, I'm
honest? I would
plugged."
be way more
I need
impressed
you to
if
show me
someone showed up
something
with a
before
few
you tell, like,
horses.
nigga, show me
Now
your
it's
You're not-
a Rolls Royce.
You're not, yeah, but you're not
Horses?
the normal person.
Bro,
Most of these goofy.
horses
If I
is
pull up,
normal.
if I roll down
Horses
University in a
expensive.
black on
You
black
know what,
Phantom,
for 6
Right.
horses,
niggas gonna be
in
like,
this
"Oh
day and
damn,
age,
you know who
have
that
to
is?"
feed
I'm gonna be
them
like, "Hey, yo, just so
house
you know, I
them and
blessed y'all with
take
my
care of
picture
them and
today.
do
Go
the
ahead and
best.
put me on your snap."
Absolutely not.
Niggas is just
You
gonna
got
start
money.
snapping immediately.
Hello.
They're not even gonna question me.
Right.
They're gonna be like, "Look what we saw today." I done blew
I don't
myself
give a
up.
fuck.
I'm like,
This
This
nigga,
nigga-
nigga know who the fuck that is. Nigga, average day nigga. I be
But
sitting
that-
that nigga
those
living room.
horses don't
Chill.
equate.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you can have a nice car and a shitty
Ty
ass
Lopez.
house.
Nigga, that's a rental.
There's no
Ty
way you own
Lopez
6
proved to me that people are
horses and don't
stupid.
have shit.
Oh, nah, facts. I ain't gonna hold you.
There's
You
no
know
way
who
you
that
have a
is?
Rolls
No,
Royce
but
and
when you
don't
put
have
it like that,
access
Bullshit.
Ty Lopez.
Do you know
started
how many
off-
people I've seen
One second,
literally
I'll
pull
let
up with nice ass cars
could rent
and
that.
still live in like
Of course, yeah, you could rent that. You could rent horses too.
Look at how
Like,
many of these
that's the
niggas.
argument.
Look at how many of these niggas is getting these goofy ass females with the gold digger videos on YouTube right now. They just go rent. They go rent a Corvette for the day, a trapped out Corvette.
Those videos are not real, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no, some of them are very
No,
like
some of them I will.
some
agree.
of them are
not,
staged as
but
fuck.
then
But the
some
one
of
like the one I watched
a
the
lot
other
of
day.
them are staged. Like it's
The
just
one
hard
I
to-
watched the other day with the
You
white
gotta
girl,
decipher.
the one I watched the other day with the white girl who got in the car and was really about her business, like that shit was real. Cause she got in the car and she was like, she was like, so where are we going? He was like, yo, you want to go to dinner? She's like, no, like where's your spot? Like, you know what this is. Pay my. She goes, here's what my rent looks like. I know what you want. Stop wasting my time. She wasn't on none of that. That nigga cut the video early. He was like, oh shit, like she really.
he cut the video to get topped.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he fucked. Cause she even make her get out the car. Cause she looked at him and he was like you're a gold digger. She's like, yes, I'm a gold digger. She's like, nigga, you knew that when I met. I just told you to get away from me that you look like a bum. Then you got in this car and I came and sat down in the car. What are we doing?
I just a lot of it's all.
Yeah, a lot of it's staged and everything.
That shit's just goofy. I
Yeah,
don't
that shit is goofy.
doing
But what
shit.
I'm saying is like Ty Lopez blew up overnight, and then there's that other nigga that's doing it right now. That I
Ty
watch him.
Lopez ain't balling. What you talking about?
He wasn't at first. Ty Lopez had no.
Right.
Ty Lopez had no fucking money. Nobody was really fucking with him. The first star to appear in this video came out and said he paid me 30 bands to be in that snippet. He paid me 30 grand that he made off his first couple videos. When he was doing the first videos where he's like, take a look at my house.
Mhm.
That house was a rented house.
Mhm.
It was actually he was doing it was an open house. So they were selling the house. So he was using the open house. He was like, you see this big ass house that I got?
Lamborghini.
Before the Lamborghini ones, the ones where he very first started. You remember the ones where he was just in the house?
Yeah.
The most expensive thing in my
But that
house
nigga
is
got
this.
bread now.
Is this? Yeah, but that's what I said. He faked it until he
To
made
make it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
nigga.
faked. That's what I said. He had more power because he had more knowledge than he had money. So he just used his power. He was like, my brother's a real estate agent. I know he got a good house up for sale. I'm gonna put my book inside this house, and I'm gonna pretend like I got this house through this book. Then everybody's gonna go buy the book. Bro, he had 0 book sales until he made that first clip. His book sales overnight went to 10,000.
Yeah, that's promotion, man. I don't know. That man's a genius.
I mean, no, he just scammed a lot of people. Because you know what's in his book? Nothing.
Nothing.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
Nothing. Bro, nothing's in his book.
And that's why people always saying like, oh, authors write the truth that we all seek in between the lines of their books, and I'm like, bro, no, not all these books out here are actually full of
Philosophical.
Have any
Some of y'all
substance.
niggas is drawing a deep meaning from a book. The nigga, Dr. Seuss said that green eggs and ham. Bitch, that means the eggs and the ham was green. Shut the fuck up.
One
There's
fish,
no-
two fish.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, they was talking about the
One
money
fish.
and
Yeah, bro. Like, nah, he was talking about the greed of life, and
Yeah.
Sam I Am was showing him that money wasn't everything.
Nah, niggas like, yo, you got
And
one
that,
fish.
you know, just
turn
'cause you're
you
different,
learn how
you
to
can't
make
fit-
one
nigga,
fish
I
turn
mean,
into two fish. I'm like, bro, that.
No, he was just talking about how everyone is different and everyone.
Or the ones with the stars, they were telling you how, you know, the stars isn't what really matters, bro. Everybody's a star secretly. It's like,
Everybody.
nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up and get out my face,
Yeah.
That fish
you
out
working working a 9 to 5. Get the fuck away
It's
from
a
me.
book, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
You remember murder
It's a children's
at
book.
McDonald's.
Bro, but there
Calm
were
down.
some niggas that was out there, and then you seen all the niggas that rolled off his coattails that was like, yeah, Ty Lopez book changed my life. Nigga, y'all lying like fuck.
You trying to get a clout, man? They just trying to get a clout.
It may have changed their life though. They learn how to scam niggas, make that bag. Like, you know.
I
Hey,
learned that without reading the book.
yeah. I mean, hey,
AIL taught us that without reading the book.
just for some people, it was a different lesson.
Yeah, boy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So to me, like, the money ain't the. Anybody who really knows what they're doing will tell you that money is just a tool. You use it to get what you really want.
Of course, but
What you really want is power. You want political. Right now, in this world, political power means more than money.
But when you say power, because I was saying like power nowadays, just as a materialistic world we live in, like that's why I was saying money or power is often tied to that. But like,
If
you
have,
mean leverage?
no, if you have just
Because if you have leverage against,
if you have
you have power.
if your name holds weight, that's where your power comes from. And I learned this by reading the
but
book about
something
and all
has to back. You see what I'm saying? You
No.
have to build that status.
So,
you see what I'm saying? You
the
can't
best-
just have power necessarily
I
without
made-
having money.
Yes, you
no,
can.
no.
Yes, you can.
Well, I would say yes, you can. And like I said, I only got this mindset from reading a book that was about Genghis Khan. I can send it to you if you want to read it. It's really
About Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
One of the richest men.
he
that-
wasn't rich.
Hitler
That's
wasn't
the
rich.
thing. He wasn't
What do
rich.
you mean he
Genghis
wasn't
Khan.
rich?
So Genghis Khan had the
Of
potential.
course he was rich.
Let me tell you, I thought the
He
same
was a
thing.
king.
No, he wasn't.
He was the leader.
He
of
was
the
a
Mongolian.
Khan. He was a Khan, and a Khan is a nomad. Listen, I read the book.
What
Hear
is
me
a
out.
Khan? Like we can break this down.
A
like,
Khan is just the leader of a tribe. That's all that meant.
a leader of a tribe who
But
became,
no, they were nomads. They didn't have material. They didn't start eat. Here's what
until
happened.
they started ruling.
No, he
Most
is
of Asia.
Yeah, but he didn't take the money. He would never take the money.
It doesn't matter if he's not necessarily taking the money. His community is benefiting.
They're
He's
not-
the leader of the community.
Listen, but
So
that's
he-
not what made him. But what I'm saying is, he's the one who made the statement. He said, "Money is not," because his uncle and them, his dad before his dad got killed, had money
But he was the greatest Khan of all of them.
because he understood that money was just a tool. He said, "I don't want it." He said, "I don't want the money because money breeds jealousy." It's why his father got killed, because his father hoarded a lot of it.
But what I'm
Wait,
saying,
wait.
but what
Do
I'm
you
also,
have more?
They're inside our bathroom.
what I'm saying is, you can also say that okay, his power
You're
is
not-
not necessarily derived from his
You're not letting
his
me get it
monetary
all the way
value.
out, so you're
but
not gonna understand.
it
Because I
obviously
didn't
is.
understand it either. No, but you gotta listen to the entire thing. Because I was thinking the same way you are. I was like, of course, a nigga with money is gonna say that money's not important.
Exactly.
But check me out. The way he went about it, the way he amassed that big ass army, because all the niggas was fighting with each other in the first
You
place.
gotta feed the niggas.
No, that's not it. That's not it at all. He literally said after they started their first couple conquests, they were like, oh, they started bringing all the gold and shit to him. He said, I don't want it. They said, what do you mean? He's like, I like women, wine, and food. He said, all the gold, take it, spread it throughout the camp. He said, give it to everybody. Everybody who, like, if you rode with him, nigga, you automatically had a better lifestyle because he literally spread it out evenly. He didn't take a bigger hoard for himself.
How do you create an empire,
Like,
Marcus?
that's the thing. He really didn't have like an empire where everybody was governed and everything.
It was called the Mongolian Empire for a reason, though. Like,
Oh my God! It was given the name empire, but in the book and throughout all the documents that come from that era, they're telling you the same thing. He didn't stay in a place to keep direct control. He said that was never his thing. He wanted everybody. He wanted everybody to work together in a sense, but he gave everybody the ability to work on their own, which is why it ended up kind of failing and crashing. But it was good in practice, but he didn't execute it perfectly because he didn't get rid of some of the greedier people that were around him.
right.
Anyway, but for him, he would take all the gold. So once they brought all the gold, after their first conquest, they brought all the gold to him because that's what you're supposed to do. The Khan gets the pick of the treasure.
right.
He said, take it, give it out to everybody. And they were like, oh, you mean like take a portion, give it out to everybody? He said, everybody who stuck by me in this war, because the first war, they were outnumbered like 10-1.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, even though he's giving maybe the spoils of the war to his people and not
His
necessarily
name, but his
retaining
name,
the
became,
benefit of it,
his name became more fearsome.
he's still,
then-
but he's still maintaining that level of power through a monetary sense because he's instead of keeping all that money for himself, he's using that money, giving it to his people,
But his
and now
people-
his people still, and now because of that, his people respect and admire him more, and now he has more authority, he has more power now. So that's why I'm saying it's not, yeah, you say it's a tool, I'm not saying money equals power, I'm saying it's a necessary component, and they can be used interchangeably. Like, if you have money, you have power. If you have power,
Because
you
he
typically
was-
have money. That money is
No, because you're gonna have political.
what supports that status. You have to have something back in your status at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you could have the power of the people, but
The power of the people is all you need. That's all he needed.
he already had money. He was already
He didn't
off,
have
well
money.
off.
They were the lowest.
He was the leader of a fucking empire, Marcus.
He took that from his. You're not understanding how he became the leader. You think he was born into that? No,
He was.
He took it.
He's the son of a Khan.
His father was killed, so somebody else took
He's
over.
next in line.
No, he was not.
His brother died.
He killed his brother.
Exactly. So he became the leader then
No,
at that point.
His brother wasn't even gonna be the leader. His uncle had taken over, because his uncle is the one who put the plot on his father to kill him, and he wanted him, Genghis, to be killed. So he sent Genghis off by himself, and they literally left Genghis and his mother to starve
But then he became the leader because
he came back and started fighting. He told his mother the same. His mother
took over. What I'm saying is he took over, and
because he became a
took,
warrior. He had power.
Either way, he still came into that position, which inherently comes with money, power, wealth, all the things he
But what
desired,
I'm
women,
saying is-
food. You need money for all of that.
He became more powerful first. He didn't have any money. He was broke. He was hunting and doing everything every day by himself and became the better warrior. Then with power alone, no money, no backing, everybody thought he was going to lose this battle. He challenged not only his uncle, but then his brother right after that. And beat both of them in combat. That's what I'm saying. Power,
Okay, but he's
power, but he didn't have money or none of that. He got all of that because he already had power. People were so afraid to fight him after that, they were just like, he could be Khan. Nigga, did you just see what he did? He's Khan.
I understand what you're saying. He did that, but he still had, because of that position that he put himself into, he had the monetary value.
But he
that
never.
comes-
But what I'm
comes
saying
with
is
that.
that
And I
it-
get you're saying like he didn't maybe initially have it, and it wasn't initially.
money will come with. I
Established.
guess this is what I'm saying. You can start off with power, and the money will come after.
You can't start off with power. Though.
Yes, you can.
How? He didn't just have power.
Yes, he got stronger. He got power.
Right?
Might makes
create,
right.
He had to create that though.
Yeah,
He had
but
to
but it didn't need money. There was no monetary value behind him. Nobody has to back you in order for you to create power. If you right now came up with a genius idea, no backing, right? Just like let's say them niggas on Shark Tank. Some of them
what's gonna come with me creating that power? Money.
That's what I said. The money will come after you have power. So power's more beneficial than money. Because if you have money, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get
But
power.
that's why I said from the original argument is that I said those typically are hand in hand. Like if you have one, you have the other. Typically.
Yeah, but if you have
That's
the
my
power,
whole
but if you
argument.
have the power, you don't. But I say they
You're
don't.
saying you're saying you don't need to have money to have power. And I
Yeah,
get
you
that.
don't.
Like maybe not in all cases, but in most cases, it typically is.
No, because you can lose all your money tomorrow. If you still retain your power, you win.
You typically don't though.
You can't.
If you lose all your money, your
It depends on
company
where
goes
you're-
bankrupt. You lose the power
depends
of
on
being
where
the
you're-
CEO. Now you gotta liquidate everything. Now you gotta break down. Like I'm looking at
you're
it from.
conflating. Yeah, you're conflating it to a business standpoint. Business.
I'm not conflating it to any. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to give a representative
If you're the owner-
example
okay,
of
so
how it works. Like
if let's say you're the owner of let's say a.
in any setting, it's the same. Is what I'm saying, Marcus.
No, it's not.
For the most part, in any setting, it is. Like they're okay. There are.
Let's say you're the owner of a privatized military. This is going to be the most direct example
Of a what?
of a privatized military.
A privatized military.
Yeah.
You have to fund that.
A leader of a mercenary. I mean, you really
You have to fund the equipment, the everything that you
Let's
need.
just
You
say
gotta,
it's a
you gotta
small.
pay them niggas.
Let's say it's a small mercenary group because you're focusing on the money again. Let's say it's a small mercenary group. Let's say I
It's
look at
in
you.
any setting or any case scenario, it's the same. You typically need. If you have power, you have money. If you have money, you have power. It's like, it's a component of both. Of
Okay,
them.
let's say
That's what I'm saying.
let's say you're a start. Let's say it's a startup of a software company. Let's say I'm starting off with this right here.
Now that's different. We're starting up now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, let's say I'm just really good at what I do. Let's say I'm really good at computer programming, cybersecurity, or let's say breaching. Let's say I'm really good at breaching. Let's say I have nothing but a fucking laptop from the 2000s, but I'm able to use that laptop to break into security systems that are from 2023, 2024, I'm able to bypass security walls and everything like that. I have no money, but I have power. Because I have the ability to do what I want to do, I don't need the money to necessarily do what I need to do in order to, like, the money is going to eventually follow
Maybe
me.
in that very controlled exception that
No,
you're trying
but that's
to paint
not-
it out.
that's
But, like,
not
that's
it.
what I was saying. In most cases,
That's not it, but
Like
that's-
you're giving very now you're trying to give very specific scenarios.
But that's only
that
because
benefit your point of
every
argument. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
because
The exception that you're trying to paint is not necessarily the rule.
that's because
to what we're
every
talking
scenario
about.
I'm giving you, before you listen to the entire scenario, you're going, oh, you need this, you need this, you need this. So I had to take it to somewhere where you're going to listen fully before I can.
I am listening, but I'm just
But
meeting
you're-
every one of your points with
No, you-
conjunction because they
you
don't
meet
make
somebody's
sense.
points after you hear their entire argument.
I don't need to hear your whole entire argument. I
Okay,
already know
so
what
then
you're
that's
gonna
not.
say. Like,
That's
what you
not.
want.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No.
That's
What am I about to
that's
say
what
right now?
that's what I was,
You're saying that
that's
you're
what
psychic.
I was saying. In any case scenario, anything that you're going to try and point, you
Bro,
can even
again, you're saying the word any, and I just gave you
even
one
try
word,
to
which is
even
not.
even trying to paint special exceptions that
That's
that,
not an
that favor
exception.
into your argument. What I originally said, in most cases, yes, there are always exceptions, Marcus, but in most cases, you have.
That's not what you
have
said
power.
originally.
Of
Precise
course it
speech.
is. Of course it is.
No, it's not.
You know it is.
You said in every.
I did not. I said in most cases, when you have power, you have money. When you have money, you have power. They're like you said, they go well. Like I said, they're a component of each other. They go hand in hand. Like especially in today's society. Now you're bringing it back to the Genghis Khan era. You're bringing it back all these other special cases scenarios. It doesn't matter. Like you typically can't have one without the other. Is all I'm saying. Yes, you can paint a very specific exception to the whole thing, which is what you're trying to do. I get that. But and maybe in some of those small cases, yes, okay, that can work out. But in most cases, that's just the way it is. That's all I'm saying. That's all it is. You have to have, if you have power, you typically have money. If you have money, you have power.
Okay.
And that's just the way. That's just the way it is.
You could state that as a matter of fact.
I
but it's not.
don't make that rule. I just
You can state
I
it
just,
as a matter
as a
and you're
realistic perception.
You're
That's
stating
what it
that's
is.
not- but that's not it.
You can say that, but it is. It's
It's
reality.
not.
It's a
It's really
cold
not.
hard fact of reality. Like,
It's really not.
I mean, you can say that, but like again,
You're saying, but
said.
this is the thing. You'll state something as a matter of fact, but it's not a matter of fact. Because if there is any exceptions, then it's not a
exceptions
matter.
don't make the rule, bro.
Yeah, but
Of course.
Saying,
What are you
but saying,
saying?
but
What?
you keep saying that you know what I'm saying, and then you keep cutting people off. Like
Oh.
it's that's how you feel.
You're trying to argue for an exception. You know
I'm
that
not-
the exceptions don't make the rule.
I'm
That's
saying,
all- that's
but
all
it's
I'm
not.
saying.
But it's not. But it
In
doesn't-
reality, if you want to use precise speech,
If we use
For the most part-
if the ratio is anything other than 20% to 80, then it's no longer a rule.
it's majority
But the majority doesn't make a rule.
in general. Of course it does. The exceptions don't make the rule. That's what we're talking about right now too.
But if it's more than, but if you have a wiggle room of over 30%, then it's not considered a rule.
Now you're trying to break it down into
Integers.
very specific statistics for in all probability and statistics and facts, the majority makes the rule. Now we're trying to argue for exception in this very one scenario of this argument, which I don't understand why you're trying to do that when in every other argument that we have, we know very well that the exceptions do not make the rule.
Because the
And
beginning.
we're just talking in generality and using precise speech.
Because it's just what you're saying just does, like what you're stating as a matter of fact just doesn't make sense.
I mean, you could say that, but it's the reality.
Okay, so
it's
would
the
you say
reality
would
of
you
the
say
world we
would
live
you
in.
say
Like, that's,
would you say
regardless of the timeline.
would you say that in Africa those warlords have money? Because 9/10 of them
Yes.
No.
They have more money than the people that they
No,
that
they use
rule
fear.
over.
They use fear.
Doesn't matter what they use. They still
It's
have.
not money. It's fear. It's
Bro.
literally fear. If somebody's
They
afraid
still
to
have power, right?
The
They
power
still have
comes-
power over those people, right?
yeah, but it doesn't come from money.
And
It
with that
comes from-
position that they have of being a warlord, they get perks like the monetary value, the fear, and the respect of the people that they oversee. It's all a component of their
but they wouldn't
position.
be able to. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't be able to stand up to military powers that have tried to quell them multiple times if it was just money equals power. Because every other country that's tried to take out these warlords has more money, so their power thereby would be greater than theirs. But that's not what
I'm
it
not
is.
saying that.
But
That's
that's
a
what-
different argument.
But
That's-
what I'm saying is, if all power equated to was monetary value, then these guys wouldn't have the type of power that they have.
They still do because they have more money, more resources, more power than the people that they're overseeing. Is what I'm saying. Like you can move the goalpost and say that
You're saying
they
money, power, and all that. They don't have the money. The money's not there. The money's not there because these people get none of the money. They literally are just in fear of the power that this guy wields because he put him inside a position of power. That's literally what I'm saying. Money does not equate to the equation. Like you get money because you have power, maybe. Nine times, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So, a king with the position and authority of a king is broke, is what you're saying?
Yeah, there's been kings that have been leading kingdoms that were broke all throughout history. Like just because you're given the title king, the title itself comes with power. If you're a terrible king and we go bankrupt, you're still the fucking king. The power comes from the title.
He had money, he had gold, he had wealth. If he had that position.
No. There were a lot of kings that made their kingdoms go broke. That's why they literally got revolt. France, England, Germany,
But listen to what
Scotland.
you're saying, though.
They still had kings
They lost
after
the
that.
money, they lost the power. So
No.
it's very well based off of what you just said. One is a component of the other.
What I'm saying is they were king, but they were kings for a long
that's
time
my
because
argument.
people were like, "Oh, they're kings." They got to stay kings. They only started getting revolts after people started starving to death. Like you had to be a terrible one, but none of them really had money like that. It was just, "Oh, he's the king. We're gonna give him shit for free." It's just like our influencers today. Some of them don't have anything other than the fact that they're an influencer. Some of them are even broke now. Some of the ones that were some of the biggest stars that people had ever seen on Vine are broke as fuck today, but they're still able to go places and do things because of the power that came with the title of being a Vine star. There are some of them that have made it to places that are unfathomable. They didn't have money. They had power because they were influencing a large group of our population. It's the same thing with these TikTok stars. Do a lot of them have money now? Yes, probably because they have financial advisors, whatever. But literally, even if Charlie D'Amelio lost all of her fucking money tomorrow, she has such a dedicated fan base. She's still gonna get shit for free because companies are gonna see that.
Charlie D'Amelio, her family is well off. What are you saying?
She's
been well off her whole life.
But that's what I'm saying. Is
How are you trying to equate this and
what
TikTok
I'm saying
stars
is
to
if she
kings
lost, but I
that-
just told you, if she lost everything tomorrow, do you think people would stop handing her shit for free? If she lost, like if her family went bankrupt,
she comes from money. She's good. Like that's
Okay,
not
so
that's not a good
the guy.
example.
Okay,
like,
so the guy who just got arrested for the fake cryptocurrency. That's a better one.
I don't even know who that is.
The guy who got arrested for, what was it? What was the currency? It's not Ripple. Ripple is the one that the banks are trying to use now. I forget what the currency was, but it was trading for multi-millions of dollars back when Bitcoin and all of them were up. And he just got arrested.
You could even use Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast came from absolutely nothing. He lived in...
But if Mr. Beast lost all of his money tomorrow, again, like he has such a cult following because of the power that he
That's what
wields.
I just said. He didn't come from money. He made his money. But, like, if he lost it all tomorrow, he would still have the... Like, his name still carries all kinds of weight.
Yeah, people, once you have power like that, the money's going to come eventually, but, you could literally be the worst financial person ever. And you're still going to get money because you got your power first. Building your power base that's all I'm saying. Having a power base is way more important than having money. You could be the brokest motherfucker in the world, but if you have people jumping to try to get your attention or watching everything you do, you'll slowly find yourself in a position where the power that you wield from your charisma, whatever it is that you do, literally will put you where you have money. But even he fucking gives away money on in. He tries to give away money endlessly. Because he realizes that by doing that, he increases his power base. By giving to poor countries, by doing whatever he's doing, it increases his power base to move people. I didn't know Charlie D'Amelio was well off. All I know about the bitch is that she became a pop star, she became a star for dancing, I think it is.
On TikTok.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Dancing?
I mean, just doing stupid TikTok dances. But
I didn't know that. I
think she was actually one of the first people to really get into the TikTok.
She was one of the first people that got into TikTok, and she was just doing stupid
So she's like PewDiePie.
Stupid TikTok well, PewDiePie has actual
like content. But what I'm saying is
like-
he was like one of the first YouTubers.
yeah.
And because
but
of that,
she just got in on the wave early, and
Yeah.
and somehow people followed her. But that's children though, and because of her whole fan base, she was able to make exponential resources from just leveraging that. She used that to her ability.
yeah. But even
And that right there, that monetary value that she created for herself gave her power. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying
but she had power
they-
before that.
her family had money. Like
Well, okay,
she
but
didn't
that's
have
why-
any power. Like when
Well,
you
I
say
didn't know-
power, like I don't even know what you mean by power because you keep using power as like some sort of hearing or fill-in phrase. But like I don't know what you mean by power. But when I say power, I mean level of status, ability to leverage things in your favor, or having some type of leverage over other people, and that is typically granted by your monetary value, your status. Like you can't. One is typically granted from the other. Is my whole point in this argument.
Why my
And it's not
definition-
that it's not that something I believe. It's a realistic reality or a perception that we have now cultivated in capitalism. That especially in capitalism where we live in the United States. Like that is one of the biggest things that people generate their value or their power off of is money. The ability to leverage money and obtain and create power and wealth for yourself. That is just the mentality that it creates in a capitalistic society, and that's where we are today. And even if we weren't in a capitalistic economy, even if we were taking it back to fucking the 1400s or the era of Genghis Khan or some Chinese dynasty, like it's all this. The laws of the world and reality are all the same in every case, in every scenario, in every facet. It's just there are exceptions to where it may not be held true, but still, like I was saying, it doesn't make the rule for how, in general, reality is reflecting in our society today. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't even know how we spun to this argument. Nobody else is even interested.
I'm looking up Hitler.
Hitler?
Hitler rose to power and he was poor as fuck growing up. His siblings died of sicknesses because his parents couldn't afford
Okay,
like
you guys are trying to make
medicines.
the argument that
Well, no, like, it's
that
just-
people like people didn't have money at first and then they rose to power.
Alright.
But to have that to create that status, to obtain that power, along somewhere comes money. That's all I'm saying. It's a component. Power and money are a component of each other. People, you said that they use money is just a tool. Okay, well it's a tool used to obtain power or more power or a position that grants power over somebody else.
I think it's you don't need money to be like to gain power. However, I feel like
disagree.
I feel like people use money to maintain power.
Or to obtain power.
I'm
Just
not,
as well as you
I'm
can
not saying they
maintain, you
can't.
can
I'm just saying like
obtain
you can come to power with money and you can also do it without money. I really honestly think that it
Well,
it doesn't really matter.
I'm not arguing that. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm saying that if you have one, like if you have power and you obtain a position, right? The perks of that position are typically that come with that. The components of that are typically money, some sort of ability to leverage whatever over other people. When you have power, you have something over somebody, right? You have something no one else has. You have leverage.
To be honest, I think it's less about money and more about.
I'm not saying it's all about money. I'm saying they go hand in hand.
All right.
It's not just
But
about
I
money.
disagree.
It's not just about power. Like you really can't have
all right.
one without the other.
For
We're
example,
still talking about this.
I feel like we're bringing it to like the highest level of what we consider power, but like for example, there are poor like cities, countries, whatever, who don't have money, they don't have anything above anybody else. Most people in small communities gain power just by their charisma with the people, right? Like, mayors in broke ass cities become mayors not because and they don't get rich off of being mayor. Most of them don't even get paid. They're just named mayor because they help people. They help the people who and get the votes. So like it's I feel like you don't need money to have power.
But
and I feel like not all power comes with money. I think it just depends like on what level of power you're actually at. But also I think it depends on what kind of like what you said, what we're actually defining power as, because there are multiple people who technically have power and ability to do things even without money.
Like I said, the only reason why I can say this, like saying that power can come without money, if somebody believes that your word is worth more than any amount of money, somebody can promise them more money, but they know that you're gonna stick to your word. Like let's say you were going with me and Buddy, like you were gonna hire one of us for a job. You know that my word is better than gold. I stick to my word no matter what it is. But Buddy has more money to offer to your project. In that situation, you're going to be like, well, fuck. I would like the more money, but I know in order to get my dream complete, this guy's going to do whatever the fuck it has to be done. Like, that's what I'm saying when I say power doesn't necessarily equate to money. Because you could be one of the most powerful people in the room and still not be one of the richest people in that room. If people know that your word is law, like that's where I was getting at with the entire thing. Like people can understand that your word is law and know that, hey yo, he may not have the most money in this room, but when he says he's getting shit handled, it's getting handled. And that's just like people are just gonna operate off that. Like, cause that's why word of mouth, like you said, you're experiencing it right now. Word of mouth is the best fucking advertiser for you. People are like, hey, yo, if you need your fucking driveway done, we got somebody. If you need somebody who's gonna wash your house done, we got somebody. People are just gonna be able to take you at your word, and your word is literally bringing you the financials, but it's not what got having money to buy the pressure washer is not what got you the power. You got the power by being a stand-up guy, by your character being in the right order, and by being meticulous at what you do. Because if you had the best pressure washer and it was able to do everything, but you weren't him, nobody's going to hire you. That power comes from you. That power comes from your character. Now, you may, like you said before we started, start your own business, get your LLC started, do whatever. They're going to be like, he's the best power washer in the industry.
But if you want to use that for an example, I had to have money to start that off. You know, I had to have money to buy the pressure washer. I had to have money to buy the gas.
Is yours the best?
You see what I'm saying? It's still a component. That's my whole point in this argument. Like, and the only.
But you could have started. You didn't have to do any of that. You could have started with just deck brushing. Like you could have done it with stuff that really doesn't require money.
At that point, that's what I'm saying. Like you guys are making the whole argument of like bottom level and lower level of societies and whatnot, but to some degree, like you're trying to say I have power. At that point, I have no power. At that point, I have no money. Like, and then my point is like as I'm coming up and building in status, a component of that power that I'm creating for myself is finances. I'm getting more and more finances. It's funny how that works tandem, right? And hand in no.
I don't think it necessarily does.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying Marcus is wrong. I feel like neither of y'all are right, and I feel like y'all are kind of talking past each other because you're both right and wrong.
In what sense am I wrong?
All right, because just because you have money does not mean you have power. Like, you don't. Power doesn't always come with money, is what I'm saying. It's not. They don't coexist all the time.
But how so?
All right.
Explain to me.
So, for example, say you grow up in the fucking ghettos. All right, you have no money. Nobody else has money. But they know for a fact that if they need somebody to have their backs, and they know that every single time you're with them, you're knocking anybody out who comes at them wrong, right? Now your name carries weight in your community because even if you don't have money, because they know for a fact you have power behind everything you do. Every guy you've ever gone up against, you fought them, they're fucking out. That's power. Just having your name thrown in someone, oh, that's why my buddy Mac you know what, you're right, I'm not fucking with you. You don't have money at that point, but you have power. Just because you're standing there, like your name is there, it was thrown out.
What power do I possess at that time?
Bro, you now control people's attitudes, their actions, just by having your name thrown out there.
From
like-
from my ability to whoop people's ass?
Yeah,
Is
like
what you're
that
saying?
in general is just like, that's a form of power. And it comes with no money. People aren't throwing money at you because you can fight. They just know, don't fuck with Mac. Mac shit won't be touched. That is a form of power that you have.
Right, but if there's somebody that has, okay, I'll just, I guess, paint it to you like this. If there's somebody else that's in a different neighborhood and their parents had money to train him better than I was able to be trained, he was able to be trained by 5 of the world's greatest fighters just because they have more money, and now he can whoop my ass. He has more power than me. But that stems from their financial capability to be able to provide that training to give him more power.
There's no guarantee that he's gonna win that fight.
Bro, but oh my goodness.
But
I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Bro, alright. All I'm saying is, you don't need power in order to, you don't need money to have power, and just because you have power doesn't mean it comes with money.
Said that. I never argued that. That was never my argument. That's never what I said. I said typically, I'll say it again for the 5th time, that typically, if you have power, you have money is a component of that. Vice versa, if you have money, you typically have power. That's
Again,
all I said.
and that's why I said neither of y'all are right, but both of y'all, like, neither of y'all are right or wrong. You're literally both right and wrong, literally, because whereas typically it does go hand in hand, it's not always, and like I said, it depends on what kind. Like, first of all, where like, power in general does not mean money. Money does not mean power.
In today's society. Now,
Even
the only
in today's society.
The only point that you probably could have argued that you did it, that I would have seceded on or conceded on, is if you talk about the laws of the jungle. Like, okay, where all this money and everything is a social construct that we as human beings created from our intellectual evolution. That is the only example that you probably could have provided, because think about lions. Think about the rulers of the kingdom.
You would not have conceded. You would have been like, those are animals. You don't concede on shit. We could be literally pulling up proof that you're wrong, and honey, you don't concede to anything because you think you're right.
You don't provide a valid argument against what I'm saying. And
Bro,
when I do,
I've
you
literally
don't concede
brought
at
up
all.
facts.
Like,
Literal facts, and you don't concede to shit.
Because
like, I'm just saying
say
it's
you brought
funny.
up facts on something you Googled quickly.
No,
off of the internet.
shit that I've literally learned out of
That's what I'm
textbooks
saying.
in school
But you don't
from
provide
teachers.
that information, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro, how many times have I pulled up my textbook in the middle of a conversation, and you're like, yeah, but that's one textbook. Bitch, that's a textbook.
That's not what I'm arguing.
All right, but that's what you do. So you can say that we could have brought up
up
that argument with the jungle, but you would have been like, those are animals, Marcus. That's how your argument would have gone, because that's what you do. All I'm saying is,
I'm sitting here telling you my point of contingency with the whole thing, and you're sitting here saying, based off of past arguments, that I would have never considered.
because all I can argue on is your actions from the past. I can't argue on what you're going to do in the future, but everything
Because
you've
you
done in
don't
the
know,
past
like,
leads up to how I see you.
And that was one specific scenario, and in that
It's
regard,
not one
where
specific
you brought up something
scenario.
from your textbook that you feel like you knew about because you read it in a textbook, like, and you didn't even portray that to what you were arguing. And at that point in time, we weren't even arguing against each other. Actually, we were arguing about the same thing. So you actually used that to support what we were saying.
Dude, on multiple occasions, I have brought up things in my textbooks, things that I've learned in school, and you've been like, yeah, but you're not a psychologist.
You're
Okay?
not.
I'm not, but the psychologist
You're not,
that I'm
though.
quoting is. All I'm saying is, you're arguing based on your own personal beliefs and what you think is
It's not a belief.
is right. And no matter what anybody says to you, you're not going to concede it, and that's fine. Which is why I tried to end this conversation a whole while ago, because y'all were just talking past each other. Like, we can't even get a word in edgewise because y'all are just talking about shit that doesn't even matter anymore.
I mean, I feel like it does matter if we're talking
I
about
find
this.
it kind of funny. I love when Mac and Marcus go to arguing about something or talk about anything. I just don't care. Shit, it was funny to me. I learned a lot of shit from them too. So.
I mean, I wouldn't care too. Like at your age, this is stuff like I didn't care about either. But like, also having the ability to debate against things and actually have a point and provide and back up your point is like the whole point of this as well. Like, with valid information and not just something we feel. Like at no point in time did I say like I feel this to be true. I'm not saying that this is irrefutable facts and evidence like based off of Mac. Like, that's not what I'm saying.
But it's the way you state things sometimes. Like
You can say that from your point of view, from
But
your
that's not-
perspective.
but that's not-
But you can realize that it's really
wording,
the way I'm
bro.
stating it is not. It's not.
But
any,
it's wording. You'll switch from saying these two things go hand in hand to okay, well, typically, and then you'll be like, well, I've always said typically, but I even pulled it up on my phone, and you didn't say typically at first. The reason why we got onto this tangent is because when I first made the statement, and my statement was, power means more than money, and you were like, well, those two things go hand in hand. That was your flat statement, is what you said. You said those two things go hand in hand.
Okay.
I said, no, they don't. Not always. And then you were like, well, give me an example. And then you said, okay, well, typically. And then you switched your argument from always to, well, typically they go hand in hand.
But I never said always, though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you state it, the way you say
And
things.
now this is why I speak very precisely. And one of the abilities to be able to debate is to be able to stand on what you said and not. And that's called moving the goalpost. And that's something that I feel like we do a lot here that I don't do. And I even watch these videos back just to make sure, because you guys like to say that like I change up. I watch these videos just to make sure that what I'm saying is consistent and that I'm standing on what I say. Now, I'm not sitting here. You're saying I'm rephrasing what I'm saying maybe to benefit.
But what I'm saying is
my point.
If the original statement doesn't have the words typically in it, like you said, we have been very good and very on each other about precise speech. When you made the original statement, you didn't say typically or usually. So most people watching this, if they were just watching it on a surface level, are going to hear, well, and they're going to do the same thing I did. Well, not always.
I would just like to say you literally just moved the goalpost in my own scenario where I said you in your community, and instead of leaving it there and explaining how that would bring you money, you're like, oh, but this little Billy over in this other person might have money and train, and now they can beat my ass. That is moving the goalpost, which you did.
My argument remains consistent throughout the whole point. All I'm doing is giving you maybe another extraditional like example of how that makes sense to support my argument to make it make sense for you.
All right, but that doesn't make sense. Because
I
my
get it
argument
doesn't
was
make sense.
you have power even without money just by in your community. That's your power. Regardless of anybody else's money or your own money. It's your power. So no matter what the fuck other people's money is, it doesn't matter because you already had power. It doesn't negate the fact that you had power because somebody else came in and took it.
Think about what you're saying though. If I have power, like I have leverage, I have capability, like I have, and it really just depends on what you're defining as power too, I guess at this point, because I feel like it means something different to us by the miscommunication that we're having about this main topic. So I don't know. I guess we have different ideas of what power equates to.
I caught on to that once you said your definition of power. I was just like, oh, okay, so we're just arguing different things.
I mean, because I don't know what power is to you, but
I mean, I from your definition of power, like you're quoting it to like status and like how people look at you. To sum it up, it's like a one-up.
Yeah. Power is a one-up on anyone or any other person, any other entity in your environment. Regardless of what it is, whether it be financial, whether it be capability, whether it be strength or intelligence, it's something that you have over it's leverage.
I think power is the ability to influence people. You don't need money to influence people.
But you have to have what to influence people? You have to have some component to be able to leverage other people's will or understanding to where that they want to support you in what it is that you're saying. You have something over them that makes them look at you and like, okay, that person has more intelligence than me.
Then
you have
what
the
does that
ability
have
to
to do
influence
with
them mentally. It doesn't. We're not even arguing about the same thing right now. We're just talking about power. What I said was that earlier that money is a component of power.
Oh shit! What's up, Mr. Rapper Man?
Oh,
to bring it around
nigga,
full
late as
circle.
fuck.
As hell. He just hit me with the tags.
Boy, that's
Nigga, late
wild.
as fuck.
Still alive.
Yeah.
You late, nigga. What you
I know.
mean? You still alive?
That boy ain't been here since the new couch.
That's that rapper man though, boy.
Sit
That
on-
boy been
sit
doing
on
his
the couch,
thing.
bro.
Have you seen him, boy?
What you been up to?
Working.
Oh yeah, I forgot you worked today, didn't you?
Everybody working. Working on a Sunday, on God's day. Where they do that at?
Working on a weekend is crazy.
Technically, it's not Sunday. Saturday is God's day, the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Working on a weekend is crazy. As
Oh,
hell.
you working? Oh, you working?
No, I'm working like regular working.
Oh, okay.
Like not like clocking in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 9 to
Yeah.
5 shit. Okay. On a Sunday, that's
Yeah.
damn.
Medical transport.
Yeah, where the
Oh, okay.
money, tell him that's where the bread at. That's where my dog doing it.
Nah, that shit
It's goody, chat.
that shit easy, ain't it?
It's good, chat.
What?
Medical transport.
Yeah, but I'm in the office.
Oh, so you just doing paperwork?
Go dispatching.
But like fuck their medication.
Fuck, give this person this
If Gladys
person
answer the phone wrong one more time, she gonna get some heart pills she ain't need.
That boy be fucking up prescriptions and shit.
We do not condone.
Get that nigga some Viagra. He been calling lately. Get it leave me alone.
There was a Russian man who just died due to Viagra and Red Bull.
Why would he-
Viagra and Red Bulls.
Yeah, he
That's
made a
a
bet. He
crazy
made a bet with two.
combination.
He made a bet with two women that he could fuck them all night long. They bet him $5,000 a piece.
He didn't need the Red Bull though. What the fuck was that for?
He popped the Viagra, drink 4 Red Bull. I think
The
he took 6.
Four is
The
crazy.
Viagra's to keep his dick up. The
I
Red
know,
Bull's
but
to keep him up.
Four
You
is
feel me?
crazy.
Viagra in general is literally used to stimulate blood flow to certain
Yeah,
muscles.
he had a heart attack.
So like
He won
your
the bet.
heart is already pumping harder in order
what
to
cost?
increase
He
blood flow
won the
to
bet,
an
bro. If you had
area.
to pick it out though.
A Red Bull is
I'm not
kicking that
drinking
up to
4 Red Bulls.
kickstart.
Long I just took a Viagra.
Good for them.
No, he took more than one.
Oh
He
shit.
took like
That's
8
crazy.
Oh, see, yeah, he was trying
Eight,
to.
eight what?
He was trying to
Viagra.
die.
Why?
Why
He was
He
taking them
just
one at a
work
time.
out.
Bro, it was a 12-hour. It was a 12-hour shift. They started at noon.
Do some push-ups.
For what? For what? What was he doing?
Take a
They made
fucking
a bet.
power nap.
I would
He
have waited
could,
until I
he
get
couldn't
the war
fuck
on
them all night long. So they actually started at 8 p.m. They were leaving the hotel at 8 a.m. the next morning.
With
And,
him dead or?
He got
Body
out
bag.
the front door, and like as they gave him the money, I guess he had like a heart attack or a stroke.
They set his ass up.
He won. though.
No,
He won. That's what I said. That's a good out.
What he won?
That's a
they
good-
took the money back when he dropped
No,
dead.
they didn't.
He won the bet though. That's going towards his funeral.
Yeah,
Fuck that. I would have took that nigga.
bro. If you had to pick it out, like,
I'm gonna go out fucking bitches.
yeah, bro. You went out, bro. You went, bro. When you meet whatever it is that comes next, it's gonna be like. So how do you feel about how you went out? You gonna be like, well, boy.
I don't
It was
know.
it. It's better than being at the club and getting hit by a 22 for an altercation that you wasn't even a part of.
Not a
Not the
22.
22.
Or the 22.
22 is bad.
Bruh, now you said, now imagine that's the guy in front of you. You gotta hear him tell his story. They're like, hey, how'd you get here? He's like, I spent 12 hours fucking 2 bad bitches and won $10,000 and then had a heart attack. You right behind this nigga going, this shit.
Damn, nigga, you played.
You going to hell, nigga. That's against God. You sinning. Boom, get your ass down there.
And you
nigga.
going to hell too because you was outside the club and got hit by a 22.
That's
you was
not
just
your
in there
fault.
sinning
You-
after the
you
lusting
in
after
the
these.
club.
I'm
Club ain't
telling
sinning.
you in the club lusting after these goddamn harlots.
God created clubs. You know what I'm
Hey, he created Viagra too then.
Yeah, he
And Red Bull.
saying? All that.
And them 2 bitches.
All
And
that.
if you ask me how I want it, I'd look at God and be like, can I get a redo? I want to go where he was at.
Send me back. Send me back.
Hey.
I got one more thing I need to check on.
That's
Hold
it,
on.
boy. Let me get 6 of them Viagra and 2 Red Bulls.
Hell.
Ask him what was their
Shit, I
names.
don't even need them fucking Viagra.
Oh God. Hey, yo.
Where did you
Find out when
drop?
them bitches are coming.
Where did you drop? What was their names? I'll go finish.
That's a crazy way to die, though.
22 outside the club is crazy.
That's wild.
It'll happen, boy.
I know that's that hurt. Damn, Marcus.
That's
why you
why I
never
don't
bring up
congregate
22? I just
outside.
thought about something. I ain't gonna say it. I mean, I could. Shit, I ain't get caught with it. My dog just possibly caught a gun charge with a 22.
Not a 22.
Possession.
At least it'd be a 9mm.
No, it's gonna be a 22.
Nope.
Yeah, you that nigga.
That guy in California also just got arrested. That's crazy for defending his home.
Oh, he wasn't defending his own. He was sitting in a car.
No.
Put up on his ass. We don't care about the dude in California.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
who?
don't care about that dude.
Oh, his boy.
Hey,
Hey,
you
don't say
talking-
that shit out. Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, allegedly.
What are you talking about?
Huh? I was talking about the dude in California that's going to prison because he shot 2 home invaders. He's going to prison.
He's going to prison?
They arrested him and he's going to prison.
He shot him in the back or what?
Hmm? He just blasted their ass. They
But he-
did.
So why the fuck is he going to
Why is he going to jail?
Because California says he needs to go to jail.
That's gay. That's stupid as hell.
What evidence do they have against him that's going to allow them
He had
to
an
convict him?
automatic weapon. He had a brace on his pistol.
They haven't come out with the full report. All I know is that the man right now is looking at least 18 months in prison.
He had
Oh,
an
that ain't shit. He
extended
better
clip.
Nah.
for
Maybe if he had a switch
for
on
two
his
bodies,
shit, maybe.
18 months, nigga. Give me that. I'll do it right
You know,
now.
even on your,
that's
on
two
your
for
rifle,
free.
For
it was
protecting
not
your
in
home, for
California.
protecting your
That's
home.
2 for the
On a
free,
rifle,
nigga. Give
a
me
30, a
you
regular
gonna have
30
no,
clip
it's not
on
for
a
free.
rifle
Nigga, that's for
is
the 18
illegal
months,
in
nigga.
California.
I'll be alright.
You have to have a
No,
10.
you're not.
I'll be
You know
okay.
how hard this is gonna be to get a job, and you was just protected.
On a
That's
semi-automatic.
okay. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
I was protecting my home.
no, gun laws
No,
in
look.
California.
You're
I don't know.
thinking about it from the
That's
lives
what
of
That's the
it's
children.
standard.
There's
nigga.
Somebody broke into your
shitty-ass
shit, buddy.
gun laws in California.
You killed two. Yeah, bro. You over here like, let me get that.
But I'm in Florida, so
That's
shit,
what
as
most-
long as you ain't turn your back and as long as you ain't leaving,
That's
and
what
I
most
blow your
niggas
dumb ass down with a
is
legal
shooting
gun,
people
nigga,
up at, and
it's
it's
right.
California
You just better not
shit.
call the body for the free.
If you ever
I feel
do,
like they
if
got
you ever
that.
are in Florida and they do say that you hit him in the back, I'm not saying you can kick him over with your foot, shoot him in the front, and then say that he spun after he got hit with the first two.
And I shot him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I hit him. The first bullet rotated his ass. The second bullet, I heard he sent that bitch.
And I'm not saying that I know the angle how to do it, but if you tilt your hand slightly to 15 degrees and hit him right here, it looks as if it was entering. It swayed.
That nigga was rotating.
15 degrees.
Hit that nigga with that Neji palm rotation, nigga. Had that nigga body spinning.
15
Let me slow time down so I can calculate how much degrees my hand.
No.
Protractor
I'm not saying it was taught. All I'm saying is if you stand right above him
Mhm.
and just cock your hand about between 9 and 15 degrees and just let it go like that, it's gonna hurt your wrist a little bit, but it's also
real
gonna
quick
kick in.
right before I shoot you. Hold on, Mr. Homer.
Or you could just
hold on. Give me a
have your
second.
hand straight at a 15-degree angle based off of the point of entry.
Yeah, but if you
I
just find it's
I'm
easy to
just
tell
shooting.
people to go like this. Just kick your shit out just a little bit.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
know
gonna
about
hold you. If you
15
leave it,
degrees,
I'm just
make it look.
like-
No, bro, like look, put your hand like this.
He's
and
like,
then
that's
just,
about
just like
15,
twitch,
yeah.
twitch. Just do a
I
twitch.
can't eyeball a fuck thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta have.
Just twitch.
I need
blow your
exact
wrist off.
measurements.
He gonna be like 35, maybe.
That motherfucker gonna have that bitch at a whole 90. Then they gonna have it at a whole 90. Hey yo, Mark, I got this right.
I'm gonna get a
That
tap.
nigga spinning.
Man, fuck that shit. Yeah, I shot that nigga in the back, man. Come on, let's go. Come on,
Just
fuck
get
it.
I'm gonna get a tattoo that just
They started in prison. I'm from.
has the degrees of
That'd be-
That's
that
that he
should
gonna
be
put a
smart than a
tattoo of 15 degrees on his
15,
hand.
30.
Oh, right there.
45. That's a 90.
No, that's too far. Bring it back a little bit more.
That's crazy.
Shit, Marcus, this way.
Somebody broke into your house and you shot him, and now you gotta go to jail.
18 months. That's two.
You break into
bodies
my
for free.
house.
That's two
That's
bodies.
2 bodies for free.
Yeah, that's if I'm outside. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But if I'm in my own shit, if somebody
That's 2 bodies for. Bro, that's one. For
you're gonna
free.
look, bro. In 18 months, you're losing your job. You're gonna
That's
lose
fine.
the house.
That's okay. That's all right. Still got 2 bodies for the.
No,
free.
you didn't. You got 2 bodies for 18 months of your life. You're thinking as
It's not free.
yeah, it's not free.
Court fees, lawyer fees.
That's for the free.
You're paying all that.
Nigga, knowing that I know a nigga who got goddamn life. Shit, that's a body for the free.
I know a bunch of niggas got life. Like, I tell you right now, them doing letters don't affect me at all.
Right.
But me having to do 18 and I ain't done shit wrong, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed, but 2 bodies for the free.
It's not free.
It is. One of them got it. One of them free and
You're
shit.
paying something.
I'll take. I listen. I'll take that. I put 18 on the first one I shot, but the second one that's for the free. 2 for 18. Nigga, what?
That's 9 each.
Let me get that.
That's
9
9 months
months.
each.
That's,
That's,
if I can shoot a nigga,
that's almost a year for each.
if I can pop a nigga and get 9 months, dude,
In
I
prison?
wouldn't, because I don't condone violence.
can't.
But in prison, for why? Why when you could be outside
You could
and
be
be free?
free, nigga. What are you saying?
Like that's the opposite.
You could really be free. You could really not get any penalty, which you shouldn't, because
Hell, you could get paid by the American government to catch bodies.
Oh well.
I mean, like you're talking about work, like it's for the free. You want to know what? How about this? We'll pay you to catch some. How about that?
That's
Like,
for-
what are you talking about?
That's for the free, and then I get paid for it.
That's
Shit.
not for the free. They paying you to do it.
I'm
That's
saying
I go
liability.
through a bunch of stringent training and bullshit.
That's all right. I'll figure it out.
Nigga,
I'll get it right.
you talking messy, bro. For the free in 9 months, bro. I don't even like staying in my room an hour.
Why you always jacking my swag?
Nigga, what? I was here first.
No,
Nigga. You
you-
came after me, nigga. You want to be like me?
This man always
What brand
jacking
that?
my swag.
What brand that hoodie is?
What?
What brand that hoodie is?
I don't even know.
All right, I'm up one because my shit Nike. What pen? what brand them pants is?
Zay.
Oh,
100K
okay. Nah,
Zay.
fuck that. I'm up
100K
on my shit Nike.
Zay. Nope. Fucking Nike.
That nigga say he getting paid for his shit. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Like I said,
Oh man.
I'm up one. And for the put you on. For the put
Did
you on.
Nike, did Nike pay you to wear that?
Uh-huh.
No.
Bradley, shut
I
up.
no.
fucking wish we'd have you sitting middle,
Nah, it's just for free.
center and middle in the camera
For the exposure.
for the exposure.
Yeah, I'm
You're
trying-
getting paid for that shit, bet.
I'm trying to get us sponsored by Nike. That's why I always wear them. I'm trying, but it ain't.
Then why
working.
you always hide off
Nike ain't fucking
camera?
with us.
No, I'm not,
Sponsor him, Nike.
I'm not hiding off camera. I just don't.
Yeah,
position-
every time there's an issue, he says just do it, crash out.
In fact, I need a
He
shirt.
really does
Nike,
that.
I need a shirt that say "Just Do It," and then I would need a crash out on the back. Like I need that bitch to say "Crash Out." Right? Trying to tell you, y'all can put it in a hoodie, y'all can put it in a t-shirt.
I can't believe I
everything.
came up with that on the fly, bro. I
Yeah,
should
that's
really
hard. I'm gonna get that bitch put on a shirt. Don't worry about it.
I should be fucking doing marketing.
I'm gonna put you on the gram and tell everybody their favorite rapper copying me. That's alright though.
Go ahead. Free publicity. That's for the free.
Free
publicity.
That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
both of us. Oh, you know, honey,
That's for the exposure.
I do. I'm locked in with that. Yeah, I'm gonna see.
That's for the
I'm
exposure.
gonna come up off him.
That's it.
You
Two
finna
bodies.
come up- I'm
Then
finna
he
come
gonna
up
catch
off
two
you.
bodies for the free.
I got you. Shit, I got you for the free. I got you. Don't even worry about it. First nigga you rapping beef with, I got you. Don't even worry about
Man,
it.
that's
You
crazy.
call me, I'm gonna get it done.
You know
Call me
what?
Mr.
Fuck
Get It
Nike. I'm
Done.
gonna make that design for you.
Alright, bro.
Just do it, crash out.
You try to sue, nigga.
Nah, bro. Who gonna sue him?
Nike.
Not if we don't steal their design.
And if I spell it JUSS. No. Alright.
No, you know.
What'd you
gotta
say?
check.
WSS?
JUS.
Juss. Just do it.
Just do it. You'd have been better off doing DU just and then do DU.
They're still gonna sue you for like copying their likeness.
No, you can't.
It ain't gonna have no
Trademarks
Nah, as long
are
as
only
you
for the
switch it up.
specific thing. As
Yeah,
long as you switch up something, that's why knock off.
As long as you don't put the swoosh in there, maybe you might.
No, we ain't never said put no swoosh. We gonna put Zay on the front.
You can even put the check mark in
like
there.
like
as long as you don't-
cartoon. We gonna cartoon Zay
about that.
with his flat. Yeah, we got him. Don't even worry about it.
That'd
because
be-
you can't trademark that. Well, you can.
the swoosh they very well did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but it has to be attached to something. That's why they don't just put the check mark on there.
Like
Like
it has a Nike.
it has to be the night. If it doesn't, if you put Noki on it and have that same swoosh, they can't do shit to you.
That's why they got off-brand.
Brand Nikes and shit like that. Like the swoosh, you can't trademark because it's just a symbol.
But off-brand Nikes don't have the check mark like a swoosh.
There's
Yeah.
some.
There's some that
checks
do.
that have a different name on it.
Yeah, and all you gotta do is that's like off-brand Jordans, right? You technically can't sue them for
Yeah,
copyright. It's if you just give Jordan
the
like
Jumpman symbol is trademarked.
Yeah,
You can
but
have a different type of
no,
Jumpman.
all you gotta do is add a little detail to it. Like if you have a Jordan with fucking
Long pants.
yeah long pants on, or his shoe or a bear. The worst one I seen was they had one. It looked real all the way until you looked at it, and then it looked like his feet had toes on it, so he ain't had no shoes. I said no fucking way.
It's still a slippery ass slope though.
Right, it is a slippery ass slope. But nigga, he was in court. He said technically it's not Jordan. If you look here, you can see his toes. Yeah, the barefoot. He said it's barefoot man, not jump man.
Toenails coming out.
We're gonna put Zay on the front of it. Yeah, we got it. Don't worry. We gonna get that emotion.
There was one that had Jordan's tongue out. I was looking up like close. Yeah, like on the symbol, it just had like this long piece coming out the head, and they were like, it's the tongue. I said these motherfuckers is getting crafty.
I'm trying to
I had a
remember what
nigga
that
fight
shit's
with my
called.
dogs one time. 'cause
Misprint
the
logos.
was free.
There's like there's
That's only if you're saying they're official.
misprint logos.
You just can't ever use the word official. When somebody says, "Are they real?" You just go, "Mm-hmm." Are they? Oh, so these are real Jordans? Mm-hmm. And they say, "Well, you said they were real Jordans." No, you said they were real Jordans. I just didn't. I just said, mm-hmm.
But
I was on the phone.
they could also make the claim that you're like,
Likeness, like,
yeah,
but likeness doesn't matter.
it does. That's one of the things that people can sue you for.
It depends on what it is. Like, if it's a logo, no, you can't, because this is an original design. I made this. It resembles yours slightly, but
And then
here's my own.
But then you're gonna have to argue that up. in
Yeah,
court.
here's
That's
my
what I'm
own.
saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Here's my own detail I added to it, so I'm good.
It's Jordan with a lie. He's my friend down the block.
Yeah, I grew up with that man. He died. Like,
If you can see, my Jordan has a ponytail slightly.
have a little bump in the back.
He got a butt. He got his shoelaces untied. Like,
My
This
Jordan
Jordan's
got
actually
bunny.
technically white.
He identifies as a Caucasian man. If you watch it,
some
In fact,
of
my
us,
Jordan a female.
And-
You
in
know,
fact,
Jordan Sparks.
as you can tell, his hands smaller, way smaller than the basketball on original design.
This guy
his
is
wrist
actually
ain't there.
5'2".
Weighs all of $180.
see the way his hand is turned? Yeah, it's not straight up and down. No, it got a little.
It's at a 15-degree angle.
That's not accurate.
Yo! Fucking Louis Vuitton got mad about that.
The 15-degree angle.
Yeah, I heard
Well,
my
that
knee jumping
too,
up
but-
like that.
But no, but the fact that you could take that design and just make it slightly different. If you put your L's and V's in the right place, then they technically can't sue you.
Well, their actual pattern, like the little star thing, they stole that anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Damn, that hurt.
Yeah,
if you use like
African culture.
This man needs some icy hot.
if you
I need-
use
I need
any
these
form
things.
of
That's what
logo,
you get for turning your knee at more than a 15-degree angle. You should have known better.
even like if you
No,
you
right?
cannot use their
Well, my shit's
design
still popping. What the fuck?
at all. So like knockoffs,
The lettering.
I mean, you can get away with lettering because if you say that, like Michael Kors is MK, all right. If I was like, oh well, my name is Mira Caitlin, and I made this line, I can get away with using the MK. However, if I put
The font. Is that what you're talking about?
You can
Because
use a font.
Can't,
Yeah, that's how
You
back,
would know-
the backwards font.
but if she
Is
was using
trademark?
if she was using specific K, like the specific
It's
MK
about where you
with the
place
same
it.
font as them.
It's about where you place it. It doesn't matter.
So
It's
no,
about where you place
it's
it.
more. You cannot say that you took somebody else's design, not necessarily their like. I think Marcus is wrong about the logo. The Nike swoosh is
Trademark.
trademarked.
Yes.
The Jordan
Jumpman.
Jumpman trademarked.
But
However, if I
you can augment it. And
That's what I'm saying. That's all I said is you can augment them.
like,
but
That's how Babe got away with putting a star on the.
even if you change up the logo but use the same exact print, like Marcus said, Louis Vuitton.
No, they
But you
got.
can't trademark
I-
the font.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying the
Oh,
font.
okay.
About
Alright.
the swoosh, it is trademarked and it's been trademarked since 1972.
That's what I said.
But-
it can be trademarked, but if you alter it just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
But what
just
I'm saying is,
they brought it up. Shit.
even if you don't use their logo, but you use their design prints, like Louis Vuitton has specific type of purses. All right, if you take the Louis Vuitton purse print and just use it as your own with your logo, that's considered bootlegging. Like you're stealing somebody else's designs,
Yeah.
and you can still go to prison for that.
No, you won't unless you put the Louis Vuitton on there, because then it's considered knockoff. Like, you can take the design; they can be mad as they want to be. If it doesn't replicate theirs fully, you're not technically in breach of contract.
But they have a
but like, so even if you put the
they
LV
do
on
have
there,
a copyright on that design.
yeah,
though.
but they
You know that?
but here's the thing: if all I have to do is show that mine is slightly different, so I can take the exact same design and make the very ends of it just slightly different.
Alright,
Like,
but
or
I said
cut off the
you
cutter
can't take
pattern.
their exact design though. Like you cannot take somebody's design, even if you change up the logos.
Right.
You cannot take their
If
exact
you put
design.
I think Louis Vuitton just lost that case because they went after a manufacturer from Thailand who was making VLs instead of LVs.
But
for
in
Louis
what
Vuitton.
regard though? Was it?
Huh?
But what was it?
It was for their trademark because they were selling them as they were
For what though? Purses.
for purses.
Okay, well that's in the same brand, and if it's in the same industry and it has something to do with what that original
Yeah, but-
copyright is, then you can, because that's so you can sue them for that.
Well,
but if
But
it's
I
for-
didn't say they
if it's
couldn't.
for
I said they lost the case.
But I'm saying if it's for something like how.
They lost the
Louis
case
Vuitton
because
lost that case.
the court said that because they were putting VLs on theirs instead of LVs, because they showed that the pattern was slightly different at the end. So really, it was reading VL. It just looked like it was LV. And because the pattern was slightly different, they lost.
What pattern?
You know how Louis Vuitton puts on there, like it was one of the ones where it was strung across, and it was like LV diamond, LV diamond, LV diamond. Theirs was really VL diamond, VL diamond, VL diamond, and then like a circle or something else. But the way they had it, it looked like it was going LV, LV, LV. You know what I mean? So they took him to court because they were like, "Nigga, this is just the exact same purse."
But did it have the same font design as well?
I think
Okay,
it
the
might have
font
been
doesn't matter,
slightly.
you can't-
I think
that
it.
does
I'm not
matter.
gonna.
I looked it up. No.
Yes,
No,
font,
because look, the Bearwoods.
replication.
Yeah, but what I'm
is
saying-
in the same.
but
font
regardless,
as
what I'm saying is
backwards, and
I
they can
can't-
legally sell.
I'm not gonna say.
But
I'm
it's
not gonna
not the
say
same word.
Exactly.
It's
It's not. If it was the
Font,
same, it could be. But if it's not the
same word. Like
Listen,
that's
so
what
he's-
he's saying.
he's
said
saying
VL.
L, right? But they have to go and prove that it's VL. But they can still sue them because it looks exactly like an imitation of their exact design because it has the same characters, same exact characters, LV in there, and the same font.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't say they couldn't. I said they lost because
They had to
were
prove that.
Yeah, you have to prove. That's why most companies don't even do it because it's like trying to prove it nowadays. It's like too much. It's the same reason why most companies don't fucking.
You're gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah, they're just gonna settle out of court versus try like if you get hurt in their store or
'Cause
whatever.
then you got to pay court fees.
Yeah, because now we got to pay a court fee, or I just give you $100,000 and make you shut the fuck up.
So
That's what Pizza Hut just did with that girl too.
I just looked at the definition of counterfeit.
Mhm.
It's made in an exact imitation of something valuable or important with intention to deceive or defraud, or a fraudulent imitation of something else, a forgery. Okay, so I think like you could get away with it if you weren't trying to deceive somebody into believing it was
That's why I said.
an actual.
That's why you have to. That's why
But
you have to
prove that.
You have,
That
yeah,
they had that
exactly. That's why
intention.
you have to go based on their words. Like when I said, if somebody was like, "Oh, so these are a real pair of Jordans," all you gotta say, "Mm-hmm," and they're like as long as you don't give them,
But you didn't.
as long as I didn't say yes, these
Right.
are actual
Nowhere
Jordans.
do you have me saying that I said that I acknowledge that this was an actual
Yeah,
same
that's
product.
that's what they're gonna say in court, and that's all you gotta say in court. And technically, they're just gonna they're gonna have to throw it out because that's part of the reason why undercover cops have to get so deep. Like when cops go and try to get somebody on something like that, they usually get really deep in there, and they want the person to say
irrefutable. It has to be
it has to be airtight, or else
Yeah.
they won't even bring the case to the court because they're like, we're gonna lose, and then you can't get him on double jeopardy, so he can go back and do the exact same thing he was doing then.
Mistrial.
Yeah, most of the time they counterfeit, like people who are selling counterfeits.
Hell, there's a
because
whole flea market
multiple
down in Miami
people
that does that shit
were
all
caught
day
up.
long. They sell counterfeits.
I bet.
It's you been to it? The 3 Mile Flea Market?
I heard about it.
That motherfucker, boy, that bitch jumping. You can't tell me some of that shit in there ain't counterfeit. They got Juicy Couture shit in there. You like, bitch, y'all got Juicy Couture outside in a thunderstorm. What the fuck are you
I actually just watched a video where they explained that, like, what some basketball player explained that they're told that they're not supposed to
sign with blue
sign
markers.
anything with blue markers because it's
you
easily
counterfeit, yeah.
transferred. Whereas, and like you can mimic it, whereas black ink you can't.
Like autographs, you mean?
Yeah,
they're not
like-
allowed to
only
sign
autograph
things
in
with
black
blue
because
ink.
Blue and any other color. That's
It's easy transferable.
Yeah.
So like if I take another shirt and I go like with blue Sharpies or whatever and I sign over what you did, or if I just take the one you did because they tend to bleed more and I go like this to another jersey, now I have 2 jerseys.
Yeah, because like the basketball player got a lot of hate from fans because he bypassed a kid.
Westbrook.
Because he
Oh,
bypassed
It
a
was Westbrook.
kid who wanted his autograph and tried to give him a blue marker, and he walked past him straight into the thing without
And
acknowledging
they were
it.
like, Westbrook's an asshole, and then everybody was like, no, he's not an asshole. Like they have like seminars where they tell you this. Like
And
he said he did it his entire rookie year, and then he got in trouble for it.
Yeah, he literally sat down on an interview where they were like kind of grilling him about it. He's like, I didn't do it because I didn't want to sign it. Like I didn't want to sign it. I just didn't have a marker, and we are not allowed to sign with blue inks. I don't know how
Yes,
I don't
exactly
really know
what you're
the
thinking,
science
yes.
behind it, but I know that they're
That
not
doesn't
allowed
make
to.
any sense.
I
Right.
know, but that's what they say.
No,
Shit.
Because
backwards.
yeah, it's fucking backwards now. Like
No, it's not.
the
No,
name.
it's not. No, it's
if
not.
I take a marker and I
Yeah.
sign it on something,
Matt,
and now I take another and I
it would be-
press it against
Okay, now
it.
take this paper.
Now
now
listen what I'm about to do, and I go like this right? Now the name that I just
mirror.
printed this way, it's backwards, technically. So that makes no sense.
I just know that they said that it's
No,
easy to
I did see that. That's what I'm
to transfer onto like a paper or something, write it through, and now you have a
But
a
are
free
people
print.
doing it? Like
People were doing it.
People
Yeah,
definitely-
like, there's a
gave-
reason why they
definitely
made the
tried
rule.
to.
I just don't understand the
Why is
logic,
it-
but that was what he was told.
I don't get why it's blue marker. Shouldn't it be a certain type of marker as opposed to just blue
No,
marker?
it's just
Don't
the
know.
color. It's
He
just the
said
color.
blue.
Just how you're supposed to sign shit in like black and certain ink for an official document. I don't know why that is, because I got told that before too. Yeah.
But couldn't you do that to any?
It's
ink
specifically
color?
blue ink.
That's what I was confused by it because
It's
like I don't know the
specifically
science
blue.
behind it.
It's
That's what I
specifically
said.
blue.
I really don't know the science behind it. I just know that he sat down and he was explaining like we're not allowed to sign in blue ink and here's why. So like if they told him that he's following rules, I just don't know all the science behind it, but I thought that was interesting.
I miss invisible ink.
A little bit of lemon juice and a lamp.
That was the coolest shit when I was a kid.
Fucking lamp.
Bro, did you never watch what was it?
Yes.
Fucking I forget his
National
name.
treasure.
Yeah.
Thank you, but I forget his name.
I was talking more about like the invisible ink like we made as a kid in my elementary school. We just took a bunch of that powder that glows in the dark. We put it in pens, the clear gel pens, and then you just shine a light on it, and then whatever you wrote was like
Titties.
Bro, I realized in
Bitch.
middle school how gullible people were. Because, like, we were doing a class project, and for a week, I was bringing in a poster for my, like, group, and we hadn't written shit on it. And everyone was like, oh, what project are you doing? And I'd open it, and they'd be like, nothing. I was like, no, it's written in invisible ink, and you would not know how many people actually believed that shit. They were like, that's so cool, like, do you shine a UV light on it? And I was like,
Right.
you're fucking retarded. Like, you're dumb.
I mean,
Yeah, I never did.
why are you lying?
Bro, it was obviously
Why
a joke.
Why are you lying?
Like...
Niggas just be lying, like, yo, you're so gullible.
them niggas didn't believe that. They was just trying to talk to Mira.
I guess.
No, they were just dumb.
I don't know. Niggas were scared of me. So if they told me some shit like that, niggas won't believe it. Just because they didn't want to be like, bro, you lying. Nigga, who lying?
But he's just trying to bully people in school.
Ooh, hell yeah. Middle school? Ooh.
I was nice and I didn't
If
talk
I
to
was
people.
like, hey, go beat that nigga ass, it's gonna happen. If I tell him to do it around third period is gonna be a fight. I don't know. I ain't do nothing though. I ain't get thrown for it. I ain't give a fuck.
Man, Buddy would have got beat up if he went to school with me. I ain't gonna lie. Buddy, niggas would have been
Niggas
fading
would've
his ass.
Touched me. What the fuck? I ain't never been touched.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually very happy that
Yeah,
you're able to say that.
I ain't never been touched.
Never been touched. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Because I just.
Nope.
I feel like that's low
I
key
didn't
a
even look at
privilege.
it. He didn't even look at the pen, bro. That's crazy,
When
right?
When you're me, I
He-
guess it's. I don't
look.
know. Shit.
Oh,
He
you
didn't
looked
even look
up.
at
You
it,
looked
bro.
up the video of Westbrook.
He didn't even look at
He
it.
walked right past that boy, didn't
But
he?
he didn't even look at the pen though. Like he just walked smooth past his ass. It's a blue Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what video. Yeah.
That nigga said.
You know he seen it when he was getting out the car.
Huh?
He seen it when he got out the car.
But when he stepped out, he like is when he held it
Yeah,
up.
because if I look at
But
the
he
kid,
never. I don't know. I could maybe
You have
tell, but looking at his
peripheral
eyes.
vision.
yeah, but if you look
He
at the
never,
kid, but
like-
if you look at the kid and then go, oh, I can't do it with that marker. Now you got to sit there longer.
See,
I
see
My
what I'm
thing
saying?
is,
That nigga
even-
never.
Nah, they cut it
Peripheral
right,
vision
like-
is a thing.
Look,
I
he
can
turns
see
around.
looking
No,
straight ahead.
okay,
That's a
he
yellow
did.
bag.
He did. He
That's what I'm
stepped
saying.
out. He turned. He
Yeah, he
stepped out.
looked
He had
a
his
little
back to him. Turned around. I guess
looked a little bit.
he looked. He looked at.
A little bit, yeah. He looked a little bit. A little bit.
Funny,
Look,
bro.
hold on.
He peeked at his ass.
Hold on.
No, he. Look,
High school,
boom. That's what he
Right,
looks.
yeah.
I wanted to fight somebody in high school.
He's like,
So
this
bad.
nigga.
Nobody wanted to
I
fight
think
me.
his guard told him like, "Hey, it's a blue marker, nigga."
I didn't
Blue
even
marker,
tell me he
nigga,
was
no.
scared to fight
Cold
all
blue.
the time, though.
Pooh! Head ass. What the?
I think I was just a stepper, Matt.
Huh?
I think that's what it was. I think I was just a stepper. I think that's what it was.
He was a stepper.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Niggas just knew.
I was literally that kid.
I don't know.
I don't know. I felt like it was just because I was locked down.
Well, you missed the story earlier, Zay.
11th grade,
Huh?
niggas was
What was
fighting.
Oh,
Nigga-
11th grade is when I really
nigga
got
and his
locked in with,
sister
like,
were gross,
everybody
nigga.
that was shooting shit, because like, I knew like the top dog that was.
What happened now?
shit.
Nigga and his
fighting.
sister in the story
Yeah,
earlier
shit.
was gross.
Yeah,
Tell him,
what
Matt.
they do, I got locked down with
Huh?
some niggas.
Tell him about the
Bro
nigga and
and
his
his
sister,
sister?
bro.
Oh yeah, niggas was fucking his sister, bro. Oh God, no cap.
Damn.
That's what Kevin Gates
Yeah,
shit.
you missed that.
Why is that the first question everybody asks? Where he from?
Exactly.
No.
You know what? Where do you think he's
It
from?
does not matter where they are from.
Say it.
Where you think
Say
he's
it.
from, Zay?
Say it, Zay.
Where do you think
Go
he's
ahead,
from?
Honey King.
Where you from? It.
I don't know. You said say it.
Nah.
Y'all not finna set me up. I'm not
No,
finna get canceled.
We're
Y'all not finna cancel 100K. Say.
We're not
Listen,
canceling
listen,
this.
say
Where do you think he from?
Where
Because
do
I said
you
mine.
think geographically that man is located?
Kroklavitz.
Not there.
What state?
Not Florida.
Which one though?
I don't know. Just not
Yeah.
Florida.
Was you gonna say West Virginia?
You said it, not me.
Were you gonna say Alabama?
No.
You gonna say West Virginia?
You said it, not me.
Why not? I say West Virginia do got.
They give you
They have the
that.
highest
No,
success
you don't
rate.
say you said it on me. You go,
Yeah, he love.
mm.
That nigga crazy. I say it. Yo, West Virginia, y'all be fucking y'all cousins.
Where bro from though?
Huh? He didn't
He
say,
doesn't
but
know.
they got a 23andMe test, him and his sister, and it came back and it said that they weren't related at first. So they just started fucking.
Nah, they was fucking before that.
No, they were flirting before that, is what it said.
Oh.
Then they
I
I
started.
knew that they were like brother and sister.
They said that
No, I
they
thought
felt. They said they felt. He said that they felt like they weren't related. Like she felt like she wasn't a part of their family for real because she doesn't have any of the mannerisms or really doesn't look like the mother or father.
Some bullshit ass.
Like she has like red. I guess she has like red hair, and nobody else in the family has red hair. Nobody.
So she thought she was adopted.
Yeah, so
Type
she
shit.
thought she was adopted, and he was like, I started flirting with her, and she started flirting back, and then we did the 23andMe thing, and when it came back that we weren't related, we just started fucking.
She started sucking dick.
Eating that shit. Nasty.
For 8 months.
Her brother meat.
For 8 months,
That brother
taking it,
That brother sandwich.
taking it, and then the mom
Like
walked in.
from Africa or from the mountains.
Big sis buns.
Oh my god!
Pornhub type
Shut
shit.
the fuck up!
Where they
Pornhub.
from?
She was old. Who was
They
older?
didn't say.
That's what I don't
Like
understand.
Africa or like
No, they
they
didn't
from
say.
the mountains.
They white people.
They got
The
23andMe.
mountains?
The mountains.
They got
That boy said
That gotta
23andMe.
be some white people shit, cause goddamn, you just take it to your grandma and ask if you related. She can tell.
Why didn't they just ask their
That's how
parents?
black people know.
You know that black people could go to their grandma.
Yeah, y'all gonna say you just go to the grandparent and they know off rip.
That's if they even know their grandparents. Because of course, I don't see why they wanted to send them to their grandparents in the first. The mom walked in and didn't send them off to their grandma's house in the first place. Mom walked in on them doing it, and she gave them enough time to explain themselves.
Weren't they
Oh,
teenagers?
they not black.
Are you sure?
You got your ass whooped.
These are teenagers, right?
Yeah,
they were in high school. Yeah.
No,
Oh, you would have got your ass handed to
No, they
you.
didn't say what age they were in this one. The one before that, they said they was in high school. That was the guy who was fucking his cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, but the
There's
dad
been a lot
had
of family fucking
the
today.
dad had to move out
Yeah, the
in
dad
order to
moved into his
separate
own
them, which
apartment.
to me implies
That
that
they don't
were
have any
too
family.
young to move out, like,
Or they
by
don't have
themselves.
any family nearby.
Yeah.
Because I'd have said I probably would have just sent my kids away, like to adoption somewhere. I'd have separated them.
That wouldn't have made. Alright, so now I'm fucking my sister, and then I got sent away from my family. That's gonna fuck me up for the rest of my life.
Mind you,
You was fucking your sister for 8 months.
You're
There's
already
nothing.
fucked up.
And he
thing
wants
is-
to wait. And he wants to keep doing it. He said it in the letter.
Am I wrong for trying to make or?
He's like,
He's like, what can I do
no.
to keep
He,
fucking my sister?
no, that's not what he said.
Hear what he said.
Right.
That's
Might as
not-
well be what he
I
said.
He said.
He's trying to fix the.
He's like, is there any way that we can save our family?
No.
Also, am I still wrong? Because I kind of want to keep fucking my
Yes.
sister.
There's
You
a
know what
only
that is?
No and yes.
That right
That's
there is
horrifying.
too much porn in a.
Don't blame that on porn, because if he was masturbating,
Porn?
he would have been trying to fuck your sister.
You see it
No,
every time he masturbated. He see brother fuck sister on his fucking phone. He like, oh,
I want to try that.
like bro, she looking.
I've watched. I've watched
That's
porn,
Listen,
and I promise
everybody
you, it
thinks
has
different.
never made me want to fuck my brother.
Everyone thinks different.
Listen, yeah,
No.
wait.
I've actually
They were just
spoken
on that
to
time.
a girl who
The
said
categories
that
that they got now are.
if she had a stepbrother, she would fuck the shit out of him.
That
She
fetish.
needs a
Because
therapist.
That's
She
because
has,
that was bad as hell.
Yeah,
She
but
has
that's-
daddy
but listen. That's
Dad and mom and brother lived in the
Listen,
same.
yeah, but what I'm
She
saying,
still has daddy
is
issues.
this.
That's
Listen,
what she
all I'm
needs to
saying
go
is
to
before porn, niggas was fucking their sister.
Oh.
Way,
Corn.
way before porn.
Corn.
All I'm saying is corn. Way before corn, niggas was already fucking their sister. So let's not just go saying that these niggas could have just been nasty out the womb.
It does enable it though.
You
to
know
a
what?
lot
That could
large-
have been
I would say to a
genetic.
large
They-
degree.
Yeah, that could probably be genetic. How they their parents obviously ain't got no other family around. What if they was brother and sister?
Or it's in the family, I guess.
maybe
The dad
that's why it fucked up the results.
That's
of
why
her.
the dad moved out, because he
I
can't
mean-
be next to his sister. He's like, well, shit, if my son can't fuck his sister, I won't be fucking
I'm
his
not gonna lie to y'all.
That's gross.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
the top percent, like the 1%, they keep it in the family just to keep that money in the family.
Zay ain't making it home tonight.
That
Yeah, that nigga's dead.
That nigga walking outside
I
gonna
feel
get hit by a
that's a
blow
flawed,
dart.
that's a flawed ideology to be
That's-
real.
Allegedly,
But
That's not a thing anymore. And also, just so everyone is aware, incest is illegal in all 50 states.
and it
So-
also
But you can still
So
get
it's
murdered
kidnapping
if you want
children,
to.
and yet they're doing that.
But
Some is
also-
murder,
Just
but they're
saying.
still doing it.
isn't
but,
it
you know,
isn't it a large percentage? It leads to like deformity in children.
Yeah.
Actually, they did
Huge
a
deal.
scientific study, and the scientific study on this, and I only know this because
That boy was thinking about the.
Damn, boy.
Let me see
No.
if this really
I knew there
matters.
was something weird
Huh?
about you.
Listen, like, let me see if this really matters.
No, I forget what the fuck I was doing research on.
you
And
went to that
popped
family
up.
reunion.
Cuz looking good over there.
Damn.
Hey, come real quick.
It
Let
pop-
me look this up. Give me 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think it had to do with I think it was a Virginian short. Actually, it was some girl from Virginia, and she was like, "I'm tired of the stereotype that all
I'm
West
tired of this,
Virginians.
Grandpa.
I'm tired of the stereotype." It was attached to a fucking video. It was actually one of Us's couple, and it was a brother and a sister, and then some white lady got on there, and she was from West Virginia, and she said, "Man, whites can't have nothing. Y'all taking everything now." And they were like, "Yes, this is my brother. Yes, this is my sister, and we're fucking." It was two black people.
Oh,
that
was on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, bro.
And
I
this-
was like,
This little white lady stitched it, and she's like, "Damn, white people can't have nothing."
Bro.
She's missing all her teeth.
yeah, bro. You're like, that's not funny, but she made it funny, and you're like, but them niggas is still saying, and they really have like a whole TikTok where they're like, yeah, we really are brother and sister, yeah, like we really have been together for like up to years, nigga. Anyway, back to what I was saying. But in there, somebody put in there, they were like, well, here's the statistics on whether or not their baby would be in, because niggas was arguing in the comments like that baby was gonna be fucked up.
So she got pregnant.
Yeah. But people were arguing like in the comments, and then somebody linked the statistics, and their argument for why it's okay is,
That boy a cis slayer. That's crazy.
oh my god, shut the fuck up, bro. Mac is just coming up with the fucking line.
Wow.
Bro, take it down. Bro, all these bitches to take
Uncle
down in
Daddy?
the world, and you went, fuck it, my sister.
Daddy is wild.
OTF.
Uncle Daddy is crazy.
Only the
No!
Only-
Uncle Daddy.
That's nasty.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's my uncle, but that's not my dad. Nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, anyway, but he said, but in the statistic it said, yeah,
Cousin. It's
direct
also my
direct
brother.
brother and sister bloodline, the chances of inbred babies is up like 70%, but with your first cousin, it's less. It's actually
So the closer you
it's
get,
actually 0.01% increase in chance.
The
For your
closer
first
you
kiss.
are to relation, the higher chances of
higher percentage-
deformities.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the nigga just wants to fuck on his cousin. I guess he's fine, but stay away
Why
from his
is
sister.
that?
Do we have
Huh?
to have a why?
I know.
Well, genetically
Just
speaking,
fuck
well, the why behind
Genetically
it.
is what I'm saying. Like, why genetically is it that?
That's
they're-
what I'm saying. I was about to explain that to you.
Is it-
Genetically speaking, it's because when you create, when people are born, usually the typical person draws from 4 different genetic lines.
So you draw
Right.
from the same two.
Because you draw from your parents' parents. So you're really drawing from 4 genetic lines, which is why on average kids tend to look like their grandparents
more than their.
more than their actual
That
parents.
makes sense.
So you're literally drawing from your grandparents' genetic lines. If you only have a set of 2 grandparents,
Most people do, right?
no. Your mom has a mom and a dad. So they have
No,
two.
never mind. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So if you don't.
So if you're eliminating one of the genetic strands from them to pull from, they're only pulling from
one side
Two.
of the family.
exactly because there's no other side of the family. So you only have 2 genetic codes to come from.
Damn.
Why does
Because
why does
the
that
new-
limitation create a deformity in?
Because now
DNA?
you don't, because when DNA's registering, you can only take certain. It only takes certain strands of each. Cause you
Dominant.
can't-
I thought it only takes dominant.
yeah, it's
traits.
only going to take the dominant ones. But if there's not enough dominant genes, then it just fills in.
So
You see
you're
what I'm
either
saying?
gonna have a retarded baby or albino.
So basically, the genes overlap.
No, I don't think that's.
Albinism is not.
Those two
not an
things.
ancestral thing. Hold on,
The
pause.
first one was
Albino
accurate,
people,
but
we are not saying that.
that's-
No
I
one said
forgot we
that.
were online. My fault,
You're
y'all.
canceled tomorrow.
Damn, Jay.
Ain't there that?
Now-
ain't there that supermodel who's like
Mental-
half albino? She gonna be on your neck.
Oh, Winnie.
Oh, she on your
Mental
fucking neck.
Oh,
deficits
not Winnie.
and like physical deformities are
I
very,
know.
very likely.
What was that? There goes your rapper career.
R.I.P.
She fuck with Drake. You
Fuck
you might be
Drake.
fuck.
Fuck
Jay
Drake.
might fuck with you. Jay might fuck with you. I don't know. You gotta say certain
Fuck
shit.
Drake.
NBA YoungBoy might
But
do a
no.
song with you now.
So in my
Oh, no,
class,
I don't
I
think
don't
young boy
remember
wanna take
everything
that
I
Wait a
read
minute.
about it.
Don't-
but it's something
Let's
about
not go
how,
that
like,
far. Not yet.
When-
Some of these young niggas out here
in
slide.
I know.
It's not
When
him I'm worried about.
your
It's these
body
young
is
niggas on
trying to take
pills.
those chromosomes, it leads to them breaking down.
Like I said, Ye might got you.
I don't know why. I don't
Hey,
really
Kanye.
Why?
remember everything I
You already
read.
know.
That was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm curious
but
about.
yeah,
Why
it's
does
to
that
them
create a
breaking
deformity?
down. I can probably
Because-
check, but I don't remember.
Because I think it has something to do with the fact that
Kanye West 2024.
I'm done. I think it has a lot to do with the like genes get stronger with their ability to like mix, and if they don't have the right components for mixing your genes, then it's because the pool is so small, it just fills in.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't end up with denim.
You end up with more
All right,
chromosomes.
so this
You end up
says
with cloth.
since relatives share a higher proportion of their genes than do
Yeah.
unrelated people, and like Marcus just said, we take recessive genes and dominant genes. It says it is more likely that related parents will both be carriers of the same recessive genes and therefore are at higher risk of inheriting like
The baby
certain
inherits-
genetic disorders.
Yeah, so your baby's more likely to inherit the recessive
Retarded.
gene because there's no dominant gene to offset it.
But what I'm saying is, like, there's also dominant genes within one set of parents.
Yeah, but you only have the
Alright.
one set of genes to pull from.
Hold on, pause. I can explain this. So like
But if your mom, okay, so if you're pulling from one side of the family, your mom and dad, your dad may have dominant genes that your mom does not have. Your mom.
Well, they already have all the dominant genes in your family because they're from the same people.
your mom and your dad are not related.
No, yeah, normally.
They come from different.
Yeah,
families.
but you said why does the chance increase if you don't if your parents are the same? If your parents are siblings,
Mhm.
then they both inherited all the dominant genes they could from the
We're talking
genetic
about a
pool.
brother and a sister. They both
So,
have from the same grandparents.
for example,
So all of their dominant genes are the same dominant genes,
If-
and now they're giving you all of their recessive genes because there's nothing else to pull
hold on.
from.
So for example, if the dad has a recessive gene of albinism, right? And this is not just for like incest. This is how it works even if you're like with somebody else that has the gene. So if the dad has a recessive gene of albinism, right? And the mother doesn't, there is a very low chance that
Right.
the children themselves will have it.
And that the
All right.
probability and like the statistic would be like 25%, right?
Right,
Because
but-
it's like
Because you have 4 genetic
you
pools to pull
see,
from.
you're right.
Yeah.
But both children still have that recessive gene in their body, even if they're not albino.
It's-
So now both of those kids who will have that recessive gene
You
are
gotta
mating
switch it.
and creating a kid with that, like, with the defect.
Yeah, you gotta say you forgot to transition and say, well, now take 2 parents who are from the same parents,
right.
and then give them a baby.
But don't they still have dominant and recessive genes?
Yeah,
They
but
have the
all of their
same
dominant, all of our
recessive
dominant. So say you and Issa's, all of y'all's dominant genes are gonna be passed to y'all's children. They're gonna take the dominant genes from both of y'all. So whatever genes run dominant in your side of the family and whatever genes run dominant in her side of the family are gonna come together to make a baby. So now both of your babies have all of your dominant genes. They also have all of your recessive genes. So you take the same set of dominant genes and put them with the same set of dominant genes. Those two have to meld together. But now there's no makeup for the lack in the recessive genes. So now these recessive genes are going to come out 100% in that child, in those two children's baby. Do you see what I'm saying?
And that creates a deformity
Yeah.
in some physical manner.
Yeah, or mental. It's mostly
It's usually physical, right?
9 times out of 10 it's actually mental.
It's actually usually both.
I'm just curious.
It's
Yeah.
usually both.
I don't know.
They come out physically and mentally, like, deformed.
I knew a girl whose cousin had webbed feet.
That's legit.
That's
She's
cool
probably a
as hell.
super swimmer.
Huh?
I said, that's cool as hell. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
That's cool as hell.
Bro,
Yeah,
super
webbed
swimmer.
feet.
Yeah, do you know where she got him from?
He said like a duck.
That's
Like,
wrong.
you know where she got him
I
from?
don't care. That's wrong. I mean, I don't care because it's not me.
Bro,
You gonna
I'm
tell
just
me some fucked up
imagining.
shit, but
Do y'all
that's
remember
cool
that
as hell.
Scooby-Doo episode with the swamp monster at the
Yeah.
camp? That's all I could think about.
That's what you could think of, because all I could think about was the Proud Family with La Cienega.
Yeah.
When she took off them shoes and her ass went to moving in that
Big
pool.
ass fucking feet.
Bro, moving.
That's crazy.
Bro. She was a swimming bitch, too.
Super swimmer.
Webfoot.
Yeah. It was off on the gates to some
Wow,
girl
that's
called her.
what y'all thinking about. I'm thinking about what the fuck went wrong.
Somebody called her the ugly duckling, and then she beat that girl ass.
You mean stomped?
No, she beat that girl.
She stomped.
Stomped on her with the stamp.
She rubbed him in her face after she got
Flipper.
done, but she beat her ass.
Getting stomped out with a flip.
So what do you think he can do to save his family, Zay? I
Not
think we just
shit.
get rid of
Leave.
him.
Not shit.
Not shit.
There's not a
Yeah.
fuck thing he can
Your
do.
family. I'm thinking like his
It's
family's
fucked. You fucked it up.
Like, because if
It's
that
your
was
fault.
allowed to cultivate, like, what are they doing? You feel me?
Bro, again, it just gets me that they were flirting so hard and wanted to fuck so bad. They were like, bro,
How do you not pick
why
up
don't
on
we
that
do
as
that
parents?
test?
Yeah.
They were-
Like, why
yeah,
don't we
I think-
see for
I think-
sure?
I
No,
can't remember.
they wanted like
I can't.
That's crazy.
I can't say for sure, but I think the 23andMe test was sent out before they started flirting.
Bullshit.
I think they just use that as a means to.
I
justify-
think it just came back. I think it was already sent out before,
they were just trying to make.
and
sure
then
they
when
were
that
fucked
came
up.
in, when that came back in, they were just like, "Oh, well, this is all the proof we need," because they didn't ask if the test results were accurate or nothing.
Yeah, of course they were just like, "Oh, it's good enough for me. It's good enough for you. All right, suck this dick." That's really,
Bro, they were over here like, bro, we got plausible deniability.
that's
'Cause,
crazy.
like-
Sister was sickened by it. She throws up every time she looks at her brother now, but he's like, well, you know.
She wasn't
It's
sick
funny.
when she was sucking dick.
That's what I was about to say. She wasn't sick when she was sucking on his
I
cock.
don't know if she was gagging during that situation. She could have been.
Were
That
you
nigga
there?
was nutting in her face and all that, bro.
How
Like,
you know
come
you were
on,
doing
bro.
all that?
Turns
No, you
out
just-
she's not actually sick. It's just fucking
morning sickness.
no. It's a response
So all
now.
the semen that he put in her, probably. I don't know. That
It's
shit's-
morning sickness.
No,
That's what it
imagine
is.
every time
It's a biological response.
Every time they were
Yeah, to
together,
be
she would
pregnant.
gag on his dick. So now it's like the Pavlov, the
She's used to gagging
Pavlov
around
thing.
him.
Yeah, she's like, bro, in her head, she's like, "That's my brother."
Gag response.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
That's wild.
we have problems.
In another story that we had tonight, some guy's wife wrote in and she went. Daisy sent this one to me. It
Where
was
is Daisy?
it was fucking
Right, it's been an hour, and she said she would be back in
that
30
appointment.
minutes.
That appointment ran long, boys.
Guessing.
Buddy gonna have to sleep here
Because she
tonight.
left
You want
around
the couch or you want Chino's
7:27,
room?
and it is
Who the hell
8:30.
Matt take me home?
I'm dead.
8:20.
He said, I need my bed.
Hey yo,
You said
the
what,
one that
bro?
Daisy sent us, some
Son
woman
of
wanted to
Michael
know
Love.
she was wrong for one. If she was overreacting,
We would drive
if
you
she
if
was
it actually
wrong.
came to that. We would
because
not make you walk
They
up.
They were all
So
her,
here for
her
it.
husband, and her husband's cousin were all
minutes?
out to dinner.
Yeah, just be like,
And
Matt,
while
He
they were
let
all
you
out
walk?
to dinner, they got
no,
drunk.
Matt, take me home. He'd be like, all right.
And the cousin admitted
go
that
soon
they got
after
in
you
trouble
said.
when they were kids.
Damn, you can't take it.
And they were like recanting stories from when they were children. And she's like, "Oh yeah, you remember that time I got in trouble for trying on my mom's clothes in her closet, and some of the clothes she was trying on was lingerie for him when they were younger." So then
For
the wife,
cousin?
huh?
For the cousin?
Yeah, the husband was watching his
Granted,
older cousin.
they were children at this time.
No, they were in high school.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
No. They were children at that time.
Right.
They were
Hold on,
preteens
the
at that time,
husband-
but then they got into high school
The husband and the cousin.
where, yeah, the
When they were
cousin-
younger.
Yeah, when they were younger, she was trying on some of her mom's lingerie and stuff for him. Anyway,
That's crazy. How you
the wife says, like, did you have a crush on your cousin? Like, it's common. Sometimes it's common. When she said it was common, and nigga, everybody in this room went, where?
Common wear, nigga. There.
But anyway, so she says it's common, normal, etc. And she goes, he goes, yeah, like actually we had a pretty big crush on each other during high school and we experimented a couple times. He said we would sneak into each other's room. It would start with rubbing each other's back and then go and get out of hand. And as soon as I said that, Max said, what does get out of hand mean?
He told his wife all this.
He told his wife all this. And the wife's the one that wrote in and was like, look, like,
But nutted
am I, huh?
But nutted in her hand. That shit got out of hand.
He
No,
got
it was in hand,
in
nigga.
her hand.
She was nutting in her hand, nigga.
He said, "You need some baby lotion."
God.
You think that's where he was busting, Mac?
Huh?
You think
It
that's-
started out that way. And then he was like, where else can I bust this bitch?
Mac just assumes the worst out of all of these niggas.
The first one was accidental. He's like, "Yo, I'm
this shit
sorry."
is Jack. I don't know. I just can't even imagine. I'm just imagining the worst because this is the worst.
Could you
That's
imagine?
fathomable.
Could you imagine walking in on your kids fucking, bro?
Absolutely
They get
not.
their ass whooped.
They getting their ass whooped.
That
That's
would
enough.
never happen.
I can't touch
I'll
them.
probably kill myself.
I'm establishing that early because if they're within close enough age to even consider that, I'm like, look, that's your sister. Don't be fucking with your sister, you nasty little nigga. And you, don't be popping that shit for nobody until you 18 and you out my fucking house. You fucking him, I'm fucking both y'all up. Shit like that.
Y'all gonna be
get out.
sitting there with a dino nugget in their mouth talking about what the fuck this nigga
Yeah.
talking about?
I'd have to delete my son,
In
bro.
the high chair.
Bro, what?
They both have
I'll
to
make
go.
another one.
I'm punching on both of them.
Why only one of them gotta go? They was both being nasty, bro. You deleting one and gonna leave.
Yeah, what if
wait,
she-
wait. So you
Yeah,
gonna do
locked up in the basement.
Bro, you deleting one, but gonna leave the other one around. So when the next one come around, she gonna hop on him too.
Oh, ain't he young? Oh, yeah.
And she already trained to
him
go.
young.
Yeah, you don't love her trained to say.
You gotta throw the batch away.
Yeah, bro.
I fucked up.
There ain't no say.
I fucked up this whole batch.
You know what?
Restart.
Hey, yo,
You
hey,
can
yo.
always make more batter.
Hey,
That's
yo, bro.
fine.
Hey, yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. Peter did the bet, bro. Have y'all seen that Family Guy skit about that shit? Bro, Peter. Huh?
Oh my god, I did.
Bro, Peter walks in the room and he's cleaning up Chris's room because Chris inherited a lot of money. He's making the bed and everything, and then May comes in and she goes, "Chris, it's time for our weekly bath," and she's in nothing but a towel. And Peter just gets stunned, and she goes, and she just looks at him, and he goes, I don't know how to handle this. She goes, "Let's pretend nothing happened." He goes, I think I might move.
No way.
He said, "I don't have the parenting skills to handle this."
Hell, nobody does.
She's like, "Let's just pretend like nothing ever happened." He said, I think I might move."
The main cause to dadless homes.
It's
That's a very dark statistic if it was true.
Child incest? That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, all
That's
I'm saying is Zay was gonna leave the trained assassin in his house so his new son can walk into the house and be jumped upon by a snake.
Slay her ass.
He gonna be like, "Don't go down in the basement." He gonna be like, "Why can't I go down in the basement?" First time his son goes down in the basement,
There's a demon down there, nigga.
Yeah, bro, there's a demon down there. Zay's son gonna get snatched down the fucking staircase.
She on demon time 24/7.
I guess I'm burning the house down.
Got to.
That's it, bro.
She
Listen.
possessed at that point.
Hey, yo, bro, you literally gonna have to look at him and be like, "Oh, that's what y'all doing?" Hey, yo, kudos to y'all. Just lock the door, tie a rope to the other end of that bitch.
I'm lighting that.
Hey, yo, they gonna be like, "Do you smell gas? Do you smell gasoline?"
Kerosene, nigga.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be standing out there listening to Eminem.
Let's send y'all.
And me and Dre standing next to the house with a tank full of gas and a handful of matches.
No.
And still one found out.
That's crazy.
That's it, bro. What can you do?
You smell gas?
Hey, yo, what? Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Damn, it's hot in here."
Send you 6 sons of bitches where you belong. Fuck all that.
Let the fire cleanse you, baby. Let the fire cleanse you, because we couldn't do it here. They're gonna be like, "Why'd you do it to all our kids?" Let God sort them out. He'll know his own.
Yeah.
The devil works hard, but this fire about to work harder.
That's crazy.
Bro, what can you
Absolutely
do?
not.
Huh?
I said what you said though. God knows his own.
Hey, yo, God knows his own. He'll sort them out.
Yeah.
God knows his own. So send them
what
all
were
up
you
to God.
doing in
Let
that
him sort
house?
it out. Huh?
So what were you doing in that house? Your parents made it out. You're still in there.
Let me watch this back. Hold on.
No way.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, hey, rewind
Hey,
that.
yo,
Hey,
dude,
Jesus, rewind that.
Hey,
before you- hold on.
man gonna be sitting at the gate talking about, "Do you even really need to go to judgment?
Now you watch.
Like you want your express pass now, or you want to go in there and have him chew you out first?"
Because if I gotta watch this ancestral clip and play this shit back, y'all definitely going to hell. Trying to taint my
I'm
image.
probably
nigga.
going lower than that if I can find a place.
That's crazy. What's lower than hell? nigga?
Wherever
What'd
I
you
can
say?
find.
Hey yo, yeah. Before y'all go down there, go ahead and put these gasoline draws on. Cause
Satan will rock with you.
hey yo, now you say it, so you gonna get down there, Satan gonna be like, y'all, no.
Mac be in
Y'all
that
gotta go.
Yeah, the closet.
Y'all
Closet.
gotta go.
The
Gonna
closet.
be in that bitch like
Look,
shit hitting.
Anybody got a light? Never mind. I got one shit.
hey, you gonna hit that bit one time. It's full of seeds. And say, ew. You gonna be like the nigga with the herpes had this one.
Oh hell no.
Bruh, that shit, bruh.
That whole bit.
Oh, yo, but anyway, so the wife finds out that him and his cousin was
And he was punching
experimented.
dick in her. He was punching dick in her.
Punching dick in her. No.
Shut the fuck up, Kevin Case.
That nigga punching dick in her.
He was
Touching
literally,
her heart and
he
shit.
was literally being Kevin Gates. He was punching dick in his cousin. And
Tyson that bitch.
she wanted to know if she should stay. All the comments were supportive and told her that she should stay.
Nah, them niggas was like, yeah, that's more common than you think. Bitch, where, nigga?
What?
Y'all not coming
That was
out-
all the comments. Davies, was reading the comments. The
And
the
I
one
want to
that's
know who in your family.
the
Because
Probably
I'm
them.
trying to see
Probably
who
them.
the fuck condoning this. Y'all niggas need to see Jesus.
Jesus don't
Jesus
want.
don't want to see though.
They
They
probably
go
go to church every Sunday
They
too.
going somewhere? What?
He
I
should
said
have
they
been in
probably
their
go to
life.
church every Sunday too. Shit. Every
At
Sunday Park
church,
Road.
at church, looking at their cousin in the pew,
Pastor probably love them.
just
too.
like this.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, chill out.
Pastor probably love them too,
That
boy.
look at cousin Enid over there, boy.
Oh.
Lord have
Bro,
mercy.
The
You
crazy
seen
thing
y'all
is,
seen
like-
cousin Eve today?
Imagine being these kids'
Brother
parents,
Matthew.
right?
I couldn't.
And you find out that your son was
I
fucking
beat their
his
ass.
cousin. Y'all are all grown now.
I'm
My
fighting
son
all
is
y'all
married
niggas.
and he was smashing his cousin in my house.
I'm fighting everybody. You, him.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm that old, y'all made it that old with the secret. Keep the secret. Don't tell me nothing.
First of all, it's
If
selfish.
I
as
hear,
fuck
bro,
to start
listen,
telling
I'm gonna be
people.
honest. I might go
Something
deaf
like
like
that, bro.
I might go deaf like my granddaddy, which means I might need hearing aids. If somebody in our family starts talking that shit, I'm popping my shit out and I don't want to hear it. I'm at the table like this, stupid than a bitch. I'm gonna watch y'all arguing. I'm gonna be like, damn.
I
they said-
chimed in with her.
You like that? I start drooling on myself.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be like this. They gonna be like, what granddad doing? I'm turning down my hearing aids on y'all fuck ass. I don't want to see his shit. Y'all gonna be like this. I'm gonna have Muppets going on in the background. Today's letter is A. Stands for assholes. Fucking up the family dinner.
Yeah.
See somebody throw a plate.
Hey.
God damn.
Oh, well, there goes.
Better than them throwing
They're going to
dick.
mashed potatoes.
They was throwing dick before they came to the table.
Yeah, so they had to throw something at the table. When they go to mashed potatoes, they don't want some of them too. God damn.
If they throw the mashed
Glass
potatoes,
in
I'm
there?
blowing up the house. Huh?
So is there any glass in there?
Oh my god.
I'll finish it.
That's some nasty
On the
ass
floor?
family tea, bro. I ain't gonna
They
lie.
don't do it on the floor, Zay. Man,
That's some
Look
nasty ass
at what's going on
family
with the family. What more could go wrong?
tea. Huh?
Eating food off the floor is more wrong than listening to that shit.
No, but
Bro, what do you do? Like, what would you do if your family brought that up at like Thanksgiving or something?
I'll take it.
nigga, we gonna sit down. We gotta talk. Ain't nobody eating, nigga. Nobody's eating. We're talking about it.
We're talk.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about
No,
it.
we gotta talk about it because what the fuck was y'all niggas thinking?
Whatever
Like,
they would.
I need to know y'all's thought process.
No, we don't. We don't
I
need to know your
yes, I
thought
do.
process.
I need to know your thought process. 'Cause
I'm
what the
excommunicating
fuck?
myself from this motherfucker.
Come on, buddy. She has
I
a
don't-
fat ass. That's the thought process. Then what are you gonna do with that information?
Nigga, what the nigga? That's your cousin, bro.
Damn,
The
he
fuck?
was like-
But she got
Hey,
fat
Hey, yo,
ass.
hey, yo,
I
what?
don't
Hey,
give a
yo,
fuck.
what?
you're right.
What Kevin? What?
She do got a fat ass.
Hey, yo,
What?
your
Yeah,
one
but
creepy
that's
ass,
your
your
cousin.
one creepy ass uncle in the back talking about yeah, she do, don't she?
Thick as hell. Nigga,
Find out
that's
that
your
her
cousin.
Uncle Murphy, that's why she don't sit next to you, your nasty ass.
You know how I like I'm like a young thick. Nigga,
I
what?
told y'all not to let
Find
me
out that's really
babysit.
her daddy.
Oh my god.
See, and then shit like that comes.
See,
and
look, I'm
and then
telling
it's
you,
time to
I'm
go
telling
down.
The
you.
whole family
Hey, I'ma
is
see
talking
y'all
about
later,
shit
bro.
that happened.
Hey yo,
shit.
hey yo,
Y'all niggas wrong.
hey yo,
That's
all
type
I'm,
of
say,
shit.
all I'm saying is
Time
that
to go.
your son gonna look at you just like Kevin Gates looked at that reporter. Well, shit, pussy good and we clicked. So I was like, fuck it, we already here.
That's crazy.
That's what he said about his cousin. She said, well, why didn't y'all break it off after you found out? He's like, well, we already done fought and the pussy good and we was clicking, so why not?
No, bro. No.
I mean, at that point, full sin.
Full shit.
No, bro.
Full
You're-
sin.
You right, you
All right,
right.
buddy. So look. You got a cousin that you have never met before.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's fair game off rip.
You
My bad.
pull up to the club. You meet her, you
It's
hit
fair
that
game
night.
all-
And I don't know. Okay,
It's
I'm a
fair
bust on
game
a
all
jam.
through.
Tomorrow you
ass
find
up.
out y'all cousins, but
And
she
then
hit
be
you
like,
up again.
fuck. I'm not hitting her up no more.
I'm spinning
You
the block.
nasty.
Yeah, nigga,
We
it's already
cousins.
happened full
We
sentence.
family.
So
I
tomorrow
jam.
you find out that y'all cousins and she
Okay,
hit
wait,
you
wait,
up
I'm
again.
not-
I'm not hitting her
What-
again.
what- what
He
if it's
said
the-
he is.
But what-
Crazy.
But what if it's the
Wait,
wait,
on
wait,
which
Matt,
side?
what if it's
On
the
which
best?
side?
What if it's the best you ever had?
Zay,
You ain't going
Zay,
back. Good.
Zay, on
Yeah,
which
yo, I just
side?
want you to
What?
stay on prison.
On which
Yeah.
side of the
That's
family?
terrible.
Both your mama and daddy's
Oh,
side,
if it's on
whatever
my
the
mama's
fuck,
side,
or whatever,
if
your
it's on my
mama's
I
side.
definitely can't do that again because we all correlate somehow. Like I don't see this nigga all the time, but on every Sunday when he do decide to show up, I gotta look at this ugly ass nigga. So
Like, imagine your
but on my
dad,
daddy's side, oh, I don't even fuck. I
your
don't know
daddy
none of them.
brother, or your
I
daddy,
don't know none of them.
your
Listen,
daddy cousin and your mama's sister made a kid, and then y'all fucking.
Bro, you took it too deep.
Yeah, that was deep. That was.
They family already weird
That's your
at that
sister,
point.
nigga.
Yeah.
You said your daddy and your mom.
Your daddy cousin
Your
and your
dad's
mama's
cousin.
sister.
And
That's
your-
your cousin.
That is your cousin.
It is your cousin.
On
Yeah,
both
my
sides.
cousin.
That's your first cousin though.
That's your first and third.
That's your first and third cousin.
It's
So
still
that's
your
so
first
that's
cousin.
that's your first cousin to the third power. Nigga.
It's
That's
still your
gross.
first cousin. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, that's
I don't
it.
think it works
But you
like
didn't
that,
find
nigga.
out that was your cousin. You met her at the club. You hitting, and then you find out that's your cousin. And
All right,
find
it all
out
depends on
how.
which side I talk to. Cause I feel like that's my first cousin, and damn. But it's not my third cousin. That's in the gray area.
Oh my god, buddy, stop.
We're from
nigga
Alabama.
capping.
They think different down there, bro, or up there. They think different over there, bro.
Daisy
I'm
about to
telling
be
you,
pissed at you for
what's
this
what's
conversation.
reasonable up there is not what's reasonable up down here, bro.
She's about to look at you and be like, "Are you fucking serious?"
The boys in Alabama out there justifying that
Them
shit.
crackers out there in Alabama justifying that shit. I think I'm the only nigga who gonna try to justify some shit like that. That's just me.
That's
Yo, that
wild.
shit
But
got.
it's a product of where you from, your environment. That's
They,
what I'm saying.
Nigga, Florida is the. Bro, I've been here all my life.
But you was in Alabama too long. That's
For
what
a
I'm saying.
year. I was there for a year at 16, and then
And
I
it
was
rubbed
there.
off
I
on
was
you.
there. I was there till I was 8.
Just like
and
your
then I
cousin
went
was.
back.
That's crazy.
Oh my
I
god.
cannot.
Yeah, you see?
I cannot.
Hey, yo, listen. Zay, you doubling back? It's the best you ever had.
Bro, no.
I was just asking.
I wasn't even going.
She
to
my
the
first
third
cousin,
place.
bro.
But you, what do you mean?
I know.
But
You
I'm
met,
saying-
you met her in the club.
Third
You
cousin,
didn't know.
I
You
know.
didn't, but you smashed.
There's no gray area
You
there.
smashed. If you did
It's
smash, would you
family.
double
No.
back?
Bloodline, it don't matter.
It does.
It
Your
does
first
I'm telling
matter.
everybody. 'Cause I'm
Your
telling
first cousin?
everybody.
Huh?
That
I'm
matters.
telling everybody.
I ain't telling nobody.
Now,
I'm
go down
telling
the bloodline
everybody.
a little bit.
I'm telling everybody.
Go
I'm
down the
telling everybody
bloodline,
that she a
man.
nasty
Third
bitch.
cousin is still family.
That's
nigga.
gray
That's
area.
crazy.
That's
nigga.
the gray area.
I don't
I'm
think there's a
telling-
gray area.
Gray area.
I'm telling you.
So
Someone hit up
Oh, hell
Daisy
no.
and tell her
And
about this
but I'm
crazy
telling
shit.
everybody.
Yes or no?
Listen, the first
I don't want
and
no
second
family.
cousin-
I don't want no shit hitting my doorstep. So I'm telling everybody. I'm gonna be like, look, I didn't know she was really dust. That's a
Then the
nasty
third and fourth,
bitch.
That's like the gray
She knew.
area. Then anything
I
past
didn't
that,
know.
That's the black area. That shit don't even
That's
matter.
crazy.
Are you gonna
So
tell
far down the
everybody?
bloodline, it
Tell
don't
everybody
matter.
that what?
If
That
you crashed the
fucked your
first
cousin.
time,
Everybody in your family.
you gotta come clean, bro. Because if you don't come clean, it's gonna seem like you was hiding that
Well,
shit.
how did I figure it out?
Like you find
obviously-
it out the next day.
I figured it out by talking to somebody in my family,
Yeah.
and they told me.
Yeah,
so
like you end up going bragging to one of your cousins, like, yo, look at
Nah,
this
nah,
son,
nah.
y'all-
You
then
just
they're
talking-
gonna tell the rest of the family. I'm not telling nobody.
I'm
Why the
telling.
fuck would I tell
I'm
people
telling.
that I fucked my first cousin?
I'm telling them. I gotta come clean.
This is the weirdest conversation. Why the fuck would I tell people that I fucked my first cousin? That's a crazy out of pocket
Let's go.
statement.
That's where we're at right
That's
now. Fucking your cousin is
Yeah, we
crazy
need
in the
craziest
third place.
clips. We need like that.
Hey, yo, bro.
craziest
All I'm
clip.
saying
That shit
is
never happened.
If you gonna lie,
Every time
say
I
it
see
never
her-
happened. Oh, she telling
We
everybody.
making a pact. We taking this to the grave every time I see
She's
you.
not going for none of that. She's
It's
gonna be
what
like,
I've
you want to throw
done.
me some more before I take it to the grave.
If she on that type of time, I'm gonna just tell her mom. Your daughter nasty. Fuck. I fucked her once.
Linda!
Yeah, I gave her that.
I done crashed your daughter. I didn't know she was my cousin. I'm nasty. I'm sorry.
Please help me.
But she works because
She trying to
do
come
more.
back for mom.
Help me. Help me.
Why did you tell me you brought a demon into this world? We need to go to church.
Oh God, you need to excommunicate her from the family. Do something, bitch.
Her mama gonna look
So
at
now
you.
they disown her. You
Give
going
that little
back?
sinner child.
Disown her? No, nigga.
Nah.
I'm
Absolutely
done.
not.
Bro,
I
listen.
don't want no more.
Listen, bro. All of a sudden, her mama just start looking at you like, well, shit, since you threw my daughter something.
No, your family is fucked, bro. Your family is chop.
Yo,
Chop. Get them
what-
out of there.
What are we doing
Get
right
'em out
now?
of
Where
there.
do we live?
We need to
Dog.
cut them branches off. Trim that tree, bro. That shit.
That's not a tree at that point, bro. What you finding out is you have a family reef. That shit's in a circle.
That shit's crazy. That would make sense. That would make sense.
Hey, yo, bro.
Hell no.
Bro, I could never.
What's it called?
I can't believe niggas.
When
I don't think
nurses
we wanna
and
know.
shit start killing patients because
What are we
they're
talking
trying to
about?
help.
Oh, y'all ain't seen that?
Euthanization.
Nah,
Hospice.
no.
Hospice.
They're
That's
killing
when people about to
patients
die.
because
Yeah,
they're
they
saying
kill 'em.
they're helping them. There's a specific
They
word.
put them out their misery, like.
COVID.
No.
Oh, no, there's an actual medical term. I know what she's talking about.
COVID-19.
It's like
I'm
some.
dead.
They're like
Well,
they're
you're
calling
not
angels of
making-
death because they work in the health.
Why are
Like
they
in,
killing patients?
Because they
They're
believe they're
psychotic.
helping. They believe they're helping
You
you.
go walk me
They're like, oh, that person's
I don't know
suffering.
this nigga. I do not know that nigga. How do
Y'all walk
no,
up.
they're not
Sometimes-
actually
sometimes-
suffering.
Sometimes when they start out, they are helping people who are suffering.
He's
But
in a
then
coma. I can hear him. He's begging me to kill him.
Yeah.
Pull the
Like,
plug. He said,
that's
pull the
crazy.
plug.
Would you rather that? I'd rather that nurse than to have my cousin trying to
all
fuck
I'm
on me.
saying is I would become the angel of death of my family, and I'm taking everybody out and
Which
then
one do
ending
you
it
want?
myself. Our line is done. I'm ending the line.
What we talking about?
Period.
That boy said, "We're closing this bitch." To a
Right.
statement."
Because I can't procreate just in case y'all, like, it's fucked up in the genes. All of us have to
But
die.
y'all say I'm wrong for burning the house down.
I didn't say that.
All of us have to die.
No,
I'm
no.
sending them
What do you
niggas-
mean? I said I'm standing there with a can full of gas and a handful of matches.
I'm sending them demons where they fucking belong, nigga.
Are you? You can't have no more kids after that. I'm gonna be
I
real.
can't.
No.
I'm gonna
She's
just.
gonna fuck
They can't-
all of them.
I'm gonna train the next batch better, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one in China. I'm gonna go to
You
Egypt.
wanna know
have
what?
another
Because
one.
maybe
You wanna know
it was-
what? You wanna know what's
maybe
gonna
it
be
was
weird?
Join the army.
Maybe
You wanna know what's gonna be
look,
weird?
hey,
They gonna
hey,
meet up when they're older. You gonna be like, bro, how the fuck did y'all even meet each other?
It was destiny.
Bro,
Oh
at
my-
that point, I'm just deleting myself.
Nah, it wasn't my side of the family. It was probably my girl's side of the family where that shit came from. And now that
Well,
I
I
found
mean,
out
alright,
the
so
source,
look.
I'm cutting that bitch off.
Now I have a kid with this chick over here, and I have a kid with this chick over here, and they do it. Is it?
What are you doing, bro? Yes. They're still siblings.
Is it on me now?
Yes, you're the
common denominator.
You're the common denominator, nigga.
Like, let's say you got rid of your first wife and the kids all in the same house.
Right.
If you have another batch of kids and they end up doing the same thing,
With two
it's
different
you.
moms,
It's you.
It's you, nigga.
Even if it's with the same mom, if your next batch of kids
Nah,
start
'cause
up
maybe it
again,
was her too. You are still the
nigga, the statistics of you finding two. It's slim
Right.
zero.
astronomical, right? But hey, you just might be that one nigga.
Yep.
It's just finding all the bitches that's giving
finding
out
all
the
the
Whatever you attracted that shit, boy.
Right.
They
Any
say-
girl you sleep with after that, you just gotta take out.
That says something.
Any
about-
girl who's like, oh, I would love to have your baby, you just gotta take her out.
Nah,
'Cause
they
she
gonna
got,
fuck.
she,
We
nah,
can't have no kids. They're gonna be fucking.
you got.
Can't do it.
How do you explain that?
She's like, I'm attracted.
I want to have kids.
We'll adopt.
Well,
You gonna fuck up somebody else's kid? That's some fucked up selfish ass shit.
It's in my genes, obviously. I can't. I'm trying to.
No, bro. The problem here is your kids want to get in each other's genes.
That's crazy.
You know, bro. None of us are ever gonna be able to go home and hear Genuine playing and not just start kicking doors in.
That's crazy.
We gonna be old as hell. We gonna
What
be in our
y'all doing
30s.
in there?
Hey, bitch and whole shit. You know what I mean?
What you ride like a pony? Fuck that shit. You fucked up.
for that, you gonna hear that. You may be young, but you're red. Yeah, that's the one.
This nigga.
Or age ain't nothing but a.
Oh hell no.
No, I'm
That's
killing.
the one.
Of years in prison.
No. What you gonna do is you gonna open the door. You're gonna hear my mind's telling me no, but my body,
Somebody to bitch
my
what
body.
telling you, nigga.
Yeah.
Your body ain't telling you shit.
Your body tell you gotta be aching after this asshole.
Whoop your ass. That's what your body don't be telling you. Finna get an ass whooping, nigga.
Come in.
Who is it?
Hey yo, you about to be spinning my neck.
Who
My
is it?
back.
No way.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Daisy.
I was waiting to see if Powder was going to jump on me.
You better get him.
So now we have a whole bunch of cousins
He's over
fucking.
here saying he would double dip on his third cousin.
I never, third cousin. Because he's from Alabama.
Y'all's in Alabama too long, bro. I tell y'all.
He said he would double dip on his third cousin.
We were
Wait,
just
wait,
talking
wait.
about
Let's
this,
bring
bro.
her up to speed. We were bringing Zay up to speed about the stories that had passed.
Uh-huh.
So we brought him up about the sister and the brother, and then I asked him how he thinks that the brother could save the family. Zay said the family starts over.
You killing everybody or?
Oh, you know me.
Okay.
Burn that out.
No, at first he said I'm just gonna kill my son. That's what he said. He said I'm taking my son off the map. He said I'm gonna lock my daughter in the basement. I said, so you gonna have a trained snake waiting in the house. So when you bring her new baby brother home,
Oh, demon.
she gonna be out in the basement just waiting for his ass to come down and just yank his ass.
I smell dick.
Oh, God. It smelled. He brought her. That's a baby brother,
Straight demon.
bro. Just eyes start glowing in the dark and shit.
New dick.
Yeah, the whole house
Never been
in
touched.
That new dick
flames.
smell.
So we got
Wife and all in flames, the whole house.
so we got on that,
All right.
and then we got on the wife finding out that her husband was fucking her cousin. And I was like, Daisy was reading all the comments. You know the one.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, Daisy read all the comments, and everybody in the comments was like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah.
So then we went around the room and we got to him, and he said, if it's a cousin on my daddy's side, I don't fucking know that nigga. It's free game. I'm up.
That's a gray area.
That
'Cause-
wasn't the agreement when we left. What?
Right.
Because
Yes, it was.
no, Zay said,
Yes, it was.
wait,
Oh,
Zay
he was
said,
at least asking who the daddy was.
no, Zay said, so let's say it happens to you like this. You meet a girl at the club. Y'all smash that first night. You didn't know she was your cousin, but you find out the day after that's your cousin. He said, oh, I'm doubling back.
Kevin Gates style.
Mirror
get it
said,
out, man.
Mirror looked at him and said, Daisy's gonna fuck you.
I really
We
did. I
related,
said
but
Daisy
we
gonna
ain't the
fuck you
same.
up for this conversation.
We related, but we ain't the same.
But get it out the head.
All right.
No, from there I was just like, what are the odds? Because we got on the kids. I said, now if he said he was gonna start over. I said, what if your next batch of kids do the same thing? I said, boy, you got to take yourself off the map.
No, I'm taking every shorty off.
You just can't
It's dope.
reproduce, bro.
You just can't. So Max said something about a dot. So Mirror said, you gonna
Here,
fuck
we
up.
still gonna be streaming for a good second.
What's a good second?
At least the next 10 minutes.
Why?
Because my mom's in the car and I'm gonna just tell her to go to the store while we're waiting.
Oh no, we could cut it here. It's at 45.
I'm about to dip too. I gotta go. I gotta
Oh,
pick up
okay.
Issa.
Yeah.
Shit, look like she. Hey, never mind. I'm finna walk out. You hear me? I said, hey, never mind. We finna walk out.
What the hell, Marlon, Ryan, nobody?
Marlon is probably enjoying his weekend off. I can't
Shit,
blame
Zay
him.
wasn't even supposed to be here.
Yeah, Zay
Yeah,
can't
what
do
time
it.
did you like? You came later than I left. So when did you show up?
When I got off work.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna be late.
the
Though.
boy.
I'm surprised you came through. I ain't gonna cap. Last time you said you was coming through after work, and that shit didn't happen.
I was tired.
I actually worked till 9 that
I know. I remember. You told me.
But worse.
Bro, did I tell you I found $300 worth of workout, pre-workout and shit right there?
Like in the couch.
And no, inside the apartment.
Yeah.
Some of it was like still wrapped in plastic. Some of it's never been open.
What if you
You
busted
sold
this
it?
bitch open and
Huh?
was like hella
Oh,
keys in this
isn't it?
bitch?
I'm
Hella keys.
not all of it. I gotta read what's in some of it.
Cocaine.
Oh.
She said hella keys.
Bricks.
like the
I didn't grow up in this type of shit.
like a locksmith.
Yeah, like, the fuck are you talking about?
like a locksmith on this bitch.
Did I leave my work
If
keys
there were
in
a lot
Nemo's
of
car?
kilos in this couch, I promise you, Babcock would have came back for it.
If there were kilos in that couch when Babcock came back for it, we wouldn't live here. I don't know what you think I am
This
that
bitch
I wouldn't
emptied
know
out.
this,
We
that
were
I
made
would
in Colombia.
Oh God, nigga.
Columbia. Bitch, I'm in Miami with my feet kicked
Oh
up.
God, I'm there.
That's too close though.
In the why? Who gonna come get them?
Yeah, they gonna find.
Babcock? Babcock gonna come to Miami to get them. I hope y'all have fun. Catch me in Little Haiti, Little Havana, wherever I'm at. My feet is kicked up, sipping coffee.
Yeah, we need that couch.
You had a couch.
Yeah, the couch, bitch.
Come on in.
The couch was here.
Couch is outside.
The door was open. Crowley missing.
Bitch, I got a new couch.
I ain't even give him 2 weeks at my job. I'm gone.
You could be like, that's a brand new.
You packed it
$100,000.
into this couch. You could probably get $300 to $400
What?
just in the base.
If you what?
$300 to $400 if you packed them in this couch.
Million?
Bricks.
300 to 400 bricks in this couch?
Yeah.
I
Easy.
don't know
Easy.
about that.
100?
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
They're only like this.
Like
They're
this
only
big.
like this big,
maybe
bro.
100, maybe 150.
No,
I thought they were.
bro. You can get if you pack them on top of each other and put a solid base at the bottom. That's 50.
We do not condone the use or sale of drugs.
I'm not saying I know anything, but that's
No,
50.
it's
That's
not
50.
talking.
That piece right there is longer, so you can stack them wall to wall,
Yeah,
and it
dog.
already has a bottom in it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and no, this one right here.
Allegedly.
No, the piece right there, the
About
corner
one in
piece.
here?
No, the corner piece. There's at least 3.
I know. Hell no. You can put like maybe
4.
1.5 bricks in
You
this
can put 4 in that
Put
bitch.
4 in that bitch.
You can't put 4 bricks in
I can
here,
put 4.
nigga.
Oh,
You couldn't lay 2.
he didn't wrap them tight
Somebody
enough.
else's
I'm
flower.
telling you, You pull that plastic wrap on them motherfuckers and get them bitches tight. I'm telling.
But ain't
Somebody
no
Bro,
go
Zay.
flour.
full bricks ain't going in here, nigga.
Somebody go get some flour.
I'm
talking
not
about-
putting-
and I'm
we
talking
are
about the
not
cooking
putting
flour.
flour in my brand new couch. You can find small boxes.
We got the warranty. Fuck it. Let's get the math.
Get the Ziploc bag.
Where's the saran wrap?
That's it. That's all we need is some saran wrap.
Fucking saran wrap. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
But listen, all I'm saying is I could have been that nigga that
I
found
could be
36
rich
on.
off cocaine.
Huh?
I said I could be rich off cocaine.
We could.
But I choose to be good.
Unlike that, I choose to be good too. But if I'm ever like the nigga that found that boat in the canal this past weekend, just know
Why are you incriminating yourself?
I'm hitting. You know, everybody.
I'm not incriminating shit. You gonna have to prove it first. You gonna have to prove I found the boat. You
You're
gonna have
like,
to
can you prove these sudden increments of $200,000, $300,000, and $400,000 into your bank account?
We would never
Bank
put it in our
account?
bank.
What the fuck?
We would never put it in our
the
bank.
That's crazy.
Where
What?
are you gonna put that? Where are you gonna put $37 million
Swiss?
right now?
Swiss? I have a Swiss account.
So you're gonna
And it's
just
not
open
attached.
up
And
a,
it's not. It's
you're
not
gonna
attached.
open up
I
an
already have
offshore
one.
foreign
I already
bank
have one.
account. You
I
already have one.
I already have one.
So you're paying for an offshore account right now.
Absolutely.
For no
Monthly fee.
reason.
Monthly. No, it has money in it. From when I was overseas, I didn't spend my
But
whole
you have
bonus.
to pay for it, though.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have a certain amount in it, yes. Mine is growing dividends. I put enough in there to where it grow dividends. I got a $60,000 sign-on bonus. You thought I blew it all? No, that's stupid.
They're still gonna be like, where'd you get all this money from? Like,
It's not attached to my name. I didn't attach it to my fucking
Incriminate
name.
yourself.
trace that bitch.
Y'all heard what Young Thug did
Pull insurance.
about his like the slang and everything,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
op, whatever
yeah.
it mean?
That shit ain't
Overly
gonna work.
positive.
That
pal.
shit's not gonna work.
He said the op means overly positive pal.